station.
Got the number one pick in the NHL draft, but the men they can't seem to stump. Do something dumb, that's an observation. CLT make them need to run.
That's Lawrence Taylor.
Cut them every trash, CMT for short. Wonder if we best once you peep the score. Up at the crack of dawn, top stories of the morning. While you're yawning, grab your coffee, rise and shine with 8:80 a.m. This is Drop Time. We provide highlights from your favorite teams. Got Dave and Rick making plenty of picks. It's Rule 76.
And welcome. Football Friday, DNR like we're shot out of a cannon. Rick, I don't know if you can handle what I'm throwing out there today. Good morning to you, by the way.
Good morning to you. Had a nice little pre-show conversation with the boys.
I found it stimulating. I absolutely loved it.
I think stimulating is the perfect word. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Football Friday.
So are you ready for the menu today?
Oh, I mean, this is like a Cheesecake Factory menu we got going on today.
Not like 9 pages. We start at 7:35 with an amuse-bouche, a Jordan Raanan.
Oh, very nice.
Choo-choo. We go from Jordan Raanan, 7:35, and might I offer you a delicious in-season around the league.
Oh, delightful. Delightful.
What we like to serve the around the league with is a side, small but not minuscule order of the football frenzy.
I like the sound of this so far.
We have a special today that we don't ordinarily have, but it does come from the NFL. 9:05, might I interest you in newsbreaker, Jordan Schultz.
Oh, very nice.
Yes.
Congratulations to you, by the way.
Why?
It's nice. That's a nice get by you.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Maybe, you know what? Maybe the movie list buoys me into starting to get some nice guests, and maybe this is the tip of the iceberg with the nice guest. Just maybe.
By the way,
Yeah.
finish your menu.
At 9:15, we do it every day, but it hits differently on a Friday. You know it, I know it, we know it, as stuff you missed.
He's, not we's.
At 9:30, might I interest you in a palate cleansing NFL pick segment?
I can't help that my brain goes straight from my brain to my mouth.
Apologize to me.
Sorry.
Okay. And some places would offer a cherries jubilee or a bananas Foster.
Oh, I love that.
But not us. At 9:50, we offer you a more delicious dessert. You might know it as Plays of the Week. We don't even need you. That's the beauty of this.
I got to tell you,
Yeah.
might be one of the nicest Friday menus we've ever had.
It's a nice menu.
Especially because I think, Raymond, you tell me, Place of the Week is going to be pretty good this week.
Oh, it's loaded. If you could see this hockey page.
All right,
But
so we're loaded.
it's always good.
Well, yeah,
Absolutely loaded.
Right, but I'm not talking about good. I'm not striving for good. I just said that this is maybe the best Friday menu we've had, and I think that your Cherries Jubilee or Bananas Foster's is going to be the best you've ever tasted tonight.
I think that's distinctly possible.
Like, this is
you will leave today on Halloween 2025 full, robust, but not stuffed to the point that you feel unhealthy at the end of the show today. That's my goal.
This feels like it could be a Burns Steakhouse situation. Have you ever been to Burns Steakhouse in Tampa?
No.
Terrific spot.
Okay.
So the beauty of Burns is it's an old school, delicious steak, sides, all those things you want. Beautiful. You can take a tour of the wine cellar. They got like a million different wines, the whole thing. Nice experience. Here's the best part about this place, though. They have a separate dessert room.
If you get up and leave?
If you make a reservation at the restaurant, you can also make a reservation in the dessert room. You go to a new section of the restaurant, have your own booth, and they present you with a dessert menu, drinks, the whole nine. They give you a tableside Banana Foster's presentation if you would like it. That's living, my friend.
Wow.
Oh,
I've never heard of such a thing. I like the sound of that.
Phenomenal.
I like the sound of that. So I got a lot of tweets. I know you said you wanted to say something. I'll give it to you in a second. A lot of tweets about, for sure, today, RJ's doing his candy list, right? I was like, I guess.
Yes.
I didn't really think much of it. But RJ, are you prepared with the candy list?
Oh, Candy List just hit the presses.
Really?
Yep.
And it's funny. I didn't realize this was such a thing. There are people out there clamoring for it. Apparently, I'm told that you have moved the Reese's Peanut Butter Cup off of the list.
It's Hall of Fame. He already told you that.
When did he tell me that?
We had asked him when we were talking about how much he loves Halloween. I don't know if it was on the microphones or not on the microphones. And then Jake had this candy list for us. And one of us asked about the Reese's, and he said, no, Reese's can't be number one anymore. I put him in the Hall of Fame. He's out.
Yeah, I've grown this organically. It's year 11. It's probably still my only real existence or reason for existence on Twitter. But I had people tweet me. I actually had people text me, too, saying, is this still a thing? What time is this going out tomorrow? So I figured I'd save it right for 6 a.m. Reese's officially a Hall of Famer because it just has dominated the
So
list.
this is it right now?
It's out. It's out.
All right, go ahead then. Give it to us.
So Reese's has been moved into the Hall of Fame. It has dominated this list for the last
This is your
decade.
Mount Rushmore of candy.
Well, currently. Well, it's top 5. It's top 5. It's fluid. It moves. Because you guys in our entire station put out the candy draft yesterday. You guys got pretty good reviews. DHR got, I think, the highest level. Michael K.
Got killed.
And he got killed, rightfully so.
I don't think what he did is viewed in many
Any
worlds
candy circles?
as respectable, unfortunately. I mean, Michael's team goes
His first round pick is the
Mounds
equivalent
Bar?
of Evan Neal.
Mounds Bar, Crunch, Junior Mints, and Milk Duds. It's a snake draft all the way around.
Yeah, but
It's gross.
Evan Neal, when he was drafted, was thought of he was going to be a stud. He's
Right.
disappointing.
Right.
So you guys went Snickers, Hershey's, Sour Patch, which Dave vehemently disagreed with,
Watermelons.
I do
Sour
disagree.
Patch watermelons.
and M&M's.
Well, here you say you guys. It's not really a you guys situation. It's more what will Rick sign off on because I don't want to get into a
false.
fight about it.
No, false.
Yes.
No,
very
Rick was
accurate.
very mad
You
about
wanted
one of the picks. He
You
was
wanted
very mad.
Snickers. We both agreed on Snickers. Great first pick after Reese's goes 1.
I'm
Okay?
fine with Snickers.
Our second round pick completely dive bombed our whole draft.
You went safe.
I do not agree.
Safe. He went just a chocolate bar.
Regular Hershey's bar.
Hershey's bar.
I mean, you think that's not a terrific,
The chocolate bar.
delicious piece of candy?
No, it's not. It is not. It is not a second round pick when you're doing a snake draft. We got Butterfinger staring us right in the face. We take Butterfinger to add to Snickers, Sour Patch watermelons, and then finish off with M&M's. Our list wins.
I think there's a chance Hershey's comes back to you in the third round.
I think we get Hershey's in the third round.
So RJ, you're anti Hershey's.
Not anti. I don't think it's the. If you're having a candy draft, I don't think it's number 8, 9. Would you take it?
I think
So
it's-
you're standing on the table for the Butterfingers, what
No.
you're saying.
Buddy, it's a snake draft. Once we go Hershey's, it goes $100,000. Now we're right back. We're right back a couple picks. Bart and Carlin take Butterfinger with their next pick. I got Butterfinger at my pick. I'm staring at Hershey chocolate bar in the third round if I want it.
Yeah. So the way this went was Reese's, Snickers, Twix, Mound Bar 4, Kit Kat, M&M's. I should say peanut M&M's.
Peanut, that's a nice pick.
Crunch, Reese's Pieces, Hershey's, $100,000. That was your top 10. I mean, what DHR did got a lot of respect. They went Kit Kat, peanut M&M's, Skittles.
That's elite.
But you look at what they did in round 4. Hershey's with almonds.
No, that's
Yeah, which is ridiculous though.
It's ridiculous.
Come on, man. I mean, we could start parsing out which different kinds of the candy we want. We could have went.
Yeah.
I mean, with our favorite other kind of M&M if we wanted.
Yeah.
Right.
So the direction I went in, at number 5, cracking the rankings for the very first time.
Well, I'm confused. I thought this was a Mount Rushmore. Why they're 5?
No, it's top 5.
This is
Okay,
how he
top
ranks.
5.
He doesn't Mount Rushmore. He ranks them.
It was never Mount Rushmore.
Get to know
Okay.
your teammate, would you please?
I didn't know anything about this thing.
Well,
No one's ever told me about this.
Well,
thing.
now you're
You
gonna-
guys
He's
have
done
these
it for 11.
conversations,
He's
I'm
done
Oh,
it
not
for
around.
11 years.
Yeah, now you're going to find out.
Okay, great. Well, I'll remember for next year. Year 12, I'll be thrilled about it. Go ahead.
I don't
Number
think you will.
5.
I don't think you will be. Reese's Pieces, which I've kept out of the list because for redundancy's sake, but it has snuck in there and made its debut at number 5.
How often do you eat candy that you're coming up with this new list?
Not a whole lot,
Uh-huh.
but I go wild on Halloween.
Okay.
This is his Super Bowl. He
Well-
loves Halloween more than Thanksgiving. He put it on the whiteboard.
Oh, yeah.
14 and a half pieces of candy today. Over, under.
Oh, over.
It better be
Over.
over.
Yeah, oh, yeah.
So you're not worried about stomach ailments?
No.
You're not worried about
He trains for this.
Okay. All right.
Dave, I barely ate yesterday. So in my
In
mind,
anticipation of this.
I get like 4,000 calories today.
4,000 calories today.
It's going to be
All,
wild.
all of candy.
Oh yeah,
So you'll be running around the apartment later today.
Grilled chicken yesterday.
Yeah.
And vegetables and a protein bar all day. That's all I ate. So
He's got Ange walks around with an insulin shot for him, just in case.
All right. So number 5, Reese's Pieces.
And number 4, see, the numbers 2, 3, and 4, tough to parse. Number 4, Twix.
That's
Twix
a solid.
is great.
I mean, you can't go wrong there.
No, Twix is elite.
Number 3, Kit Kats.
Nice.
Kit Kat's phenomenal.
Number 2, and this is controversial for some, as evidenced by your list, Butterfingers.
It's delicious.
I love the Butterfinger.
I love the Butterfinger.
Some people
I
say
think you guys overrate the Butterfinger.
No.
I think Ray agrees with
That's
you.
what I think.
Some people say it's too bulky, too heavy.
No, stop.
I feel no such way.
Yeah, I
Take
don't
that
love the
Butterfinger, you
Butterfinger
crumble
the way
that thing
you
up
guys
with some ice cream. Butterfinger Blizzard. Versatility
It's
of the
dynamic.
Butterfingers. Unmatched.
Not everyone loves a Butterfinger. Everyone loves a Hershey bar.
See? So,
Yeah,
so Ray,
the
you're on
casuals.
my side with that pick?
I've been clear about this.
Sure.
Okay.
Casuals. You're a casual candy fan. Is
Oh,
what you
yeah,
are.
sure.
And at number 1,
Casual.
I agree with you guys, because if you take Reese's away, Snickers. It does everything.
Everything.
It's savory. It's
Throw that
delicious.
Snickers in the freezer, too. How about a
Oh, I
frozen
was just going to
Snickers?
say that.
Oh.
Pop that baby out of the freezer. Oh,
I will tell you now, too, they have the Twix ice cream bars that I got for the kids when we were down in Baltimore for our baseball tournament.
That's
Yep.
nice.
Those things are freaking
Those candy
phenomenal.
ice creams are elite.
Oh,
now RJ, are you a big trick-or-treater, or will you be home? I imagine you go out as a family trick-or-treating, right?
Yeah, we'll go out.
And now you're eating candy on the run, or do you wait till you get home, dump it out, and then just go to town?
Yeah, I try not to take it out of. See, this is going to be the first year where Antonio's going to be able to kind of like function on his own as far as a trick-or-treater. Whereas in the past, it's like you're kind of doing it for him. We really don't even need to be out there with a 1-year-old or below. But a 2-year-old, you're going 2.5, he can kind of function now. So I don't want to be the parent out there that's snagging candy right out of his trick-or-treat bag as
Well,
we're on the run.
Here's the thing, and this may be met with some animosity.
Uh-huh.
But I think there's a lot of people that think that you're childlike.
How did I know you were going there? When you mentioned the trick or treating thing,
you know how you knew it? You know how you knew it? Because you had the same thought.
I did
the
not.
The only difference is
He's got a beard.
I'm willing to say it.
he's got a
So
5
I think
o'clock
there's a lot of
shadow.
people that be like, "Oh, look at that little boy," and then you can get away. Well, I think that's a good thing. I wish
RJ
people looked at me and thought I was a little boy. You can get away with.
I
your
don't
own
think that's
thing
true.
Candy.
RJ, that would actually be a hilarious costume for next year for you and Antonio. If you went from the twins, if you dressed him up as the little you remember the movie Twins?
Of course, with Danny DeVito and Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah, so you'd be Arnold Schwarzenegger and make him DeVito. Would be hilarious.
Listen, I don't appreciate your slander
say it.
of
He
me,
said it.
of Halloween. You clearly don't
Who
appreciate
slandered Halloween?
You clearly don't appreciate the day for what it is.
I'm dressing up today. I love Halloween.
Yeah, I'm
Back when-
past that.
Back when I played, Halloween was our Super Bowl. I loved it.
Dave's just anti-Halloween. I could tell.
No,
never been into it.
You know what it is? Maybe I have scars from Halloween. Halloween used to be a day you'd go out with the kids and you'd let them go ahead of you and you'd stand back and make sure you wave to the parent that gives the nice candy. I don't do that anymore.
You miss it.
Ben's not even home. Alex doesn't do Halloween. I've graduated from Halloween. Maybe it's just me being the old salty guy.
No, you
I
should.
can't contribute to Halloween anymore.
You're more of an emeritus status now. You need to be the one leading the neighborhood, giving out the big candy bar. Set the
we
tone.
give out big candy bars.
Yeah, set the tone
Yeah,
for the
but you
neighborhood.
only have how many people come in your neighborhood? I mean, you have how many houses? You're not going to get a lot of
so
action.
the thing with my neighborhood
People
is,
can't
and
get
it's
past the
cool,
gates.
We have 2 streets that they close them down. The cops park, near there. There's no cars allowed, and everyone goes to that area
Yeah.
and just goes up and down those 2 streets.
Maybe this is what you do. Maybe you and Sherry like to kind of bring yourselves back to when Ben was a child and then Alex was trick or treating. You do a little trunk or treat. You go to that street, fill your trunk up with nice, beautiful, big candy bars, and you start passing out big candy to the kids.
Well, you know what we will do? We will get full-size, beautiful candy bars and drop them off at select houses on that street to contribute.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, that's what we do.
I have a lot of respect for that.
Really?
Yeah.
You write a little note. So people know that
there's a note. Like there's some
it's the
families we
Rothenbergs?
know on that street, so we'll knock on the door before before it gets dark out. Just be like, hey, we brought you guys a couple of big bags of full-size candy bars.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, you go full-size candy bar. I got a lot of respect for that.
Yeah. And we're not looking to be heroes because it's not like we're doing it from our house where you go back to our house and you say, "Oh, those are the heroes." We do it with other people.
And just by
We let them take all the glory.
but just by stating it, you want it out there. Then
Yeah.
you want no part of being a
Right.
hero.
I'm a a hero.
But just so everyone knows, it was the Rothenbergs that brought the full-size candy to
I
the
mean,
neighbor's
just
house.
because you have the names on the wrapper doesn't mean anything. Like that kind of party.
Sherry takes a Sharpie and puts the Rothenberg.
Yeah, we
from
have
the Rothenbergs.
a stamp paid for by the Rothenbergs.
Yes.
You're enjoying this courtesy of the
That's
Rothenbergs.
nice. Hey, listen, you want to pass out full candy bars? I appreciate that.
It's like the courtesy car at your dealership, right? In the back it says this is paid for by, or this is courtesy car of this dealership. Same thing with the candy bars.
That's nice.
All right, do a little NFL break. Come back. A lot going on as we went through the menu early today. 800-919-3776. We really are not the brightest. We all like the Ravens. We should have taken the Ravens last night.
Yeah, we should have.
They walked away with a tidy, easy. Although in the first half, Baltimore led by 8 at halftime, and I felt like Miami was the better team in the first half, and they outgained them almost 2-1. But Lamar was better in the second half, and Miami this is not a well coached team right now. They find ways to not succeed.
Well, I don't even know if it's well coached. I mean, you can make that decision on your own. I think at some point the coach is going to get fired. I don't think it's probably not going to happen. It's probably not going to happen during the season just because they're so, I don't even know what the word is to describe them. Like, you thought they were dead. They're going to fire the coach. They're having, Tua is in front of a microphone talking about how guys aren't showing up to team meetings, right? I mean, coach has to answer questions about that. They got the video of him walking into the, down the tunnel. He looks like he's ready to quit, forget fired. Like, he looks like he's so dejected. You think they're dead, then they're back. So I think that's kind of like, I think that's why it was tough to pick that game last night. Just go, what version of the Dolphins are you going to get? It's
Right,
in Miami.
and I actually thought for the first 30 minutes you got a good version. Now, they trailed by 8 at halftime, but I thought they played well.
Yeah, but that's the problem with them, though.
Exactly.
It's been the turnovers. It's been the mistakes. I don't know if I blame that on the coach, if it's the execution of the players, but, I mean, you miss a field goal, you got a fumble. I mean, it's just before last week when they actually played well and won, it was Tua turning the ball over. It was like, I mean, it's 3 turnovers a game for him. It was a turnover machine. So, again, I think it's kind of to your point. Like, bad teams find ways to lose games, but that's part of – and turnovers like that is a quick way to be a bad team and not win football games.
Well, they had a 3-0 lead. They had the ball. They picked up a first down. They fumble it away. Now Baltimore goes and scores a touchdown.
Right.
Then they get down to a 4th and 1 in the red zone. They jump, false start. Now it's a 4th and 6. Now they'll kick the field goal. Now they miss a chip shot field goal. They left a lot of points on the board last night.
Right. They need the deep play down the field for Waddle. He got called for tripping, which I don't even know if it was a penalty because it looked like the guy just fell down and tried to avoid him. But
Did you see his assistant coach?
Went nuts.
He was. You could read he was screaming at him and cursing at him.
Yeah. Well, it was a big play in the game. I mean, these guys are all fighting for they're all fighting for their jobs. That's the thing, though, man. Like we sit here and we talk about Shane should be fired and Dable should be fired. It's not just Dable that's going to get fired. Look at the number of coaches that are going to lose their jobs.
Right. It's all up and down the coaching roster goes.
Right.
If these guys go.
Am I wrong, though? It looked like he just tripped down and he tried to avoid him.
Right. No, I didn't. I did not think that was tripping. I did not.
So he gets.
But you saw him. The guy was like, he
went nuts.
looked like he was going to cry. He was so upset.
He went nuts. Yeah, I mean, that's a huge play down the field.
Was that Ollie Gordon? Is that who that was?
Yeah, I will tell you, too, watching Jalen Waddle, be a nice little piece for your rookie quarterback.
Will be a great piece. He's real good.
Great piece.
My concern with him is just injuries. He's often hurt. Like, he's a slight guy. He's a slender guy.
Yeah, I guess. But, I mean, and all of a sudden you bring him in now. Yeah, clearly he can handle being that number one option, right? So that's a huge void for you guys right now. Makes Jaxson Dart life easier. And now you pair him with Malik Neighbors next season?
Oof. And bring back Scatterbo?
And Scatterbo back, yeah.
And then you're still going to have a first-round pick.
As long as Andrew Thomas stays healthy, you see the difference he's made. That's the other thing for all the people that are like, hey, we would have been better off starting Jaxson Dart in week 1. No. Let's not forget you had no Andrew Thomas either.
Yeah, and I don't think people realize how good Andrew Thomas is.
I think we all realize.
I really firmly believe you could make the argument he's the best. I think you could argue he's the best offensive lineman in football right now.
I could make the argument that he's the most valuable player on your team.
Oh, I said that before the season. I got yelled at. No, it's Neighbors. How could you say that?
How could it be Neighbors? The offense can't function without
They can't function without Andrew Thomas.
No.
He is sensational.
So I got to think, like, as much as you might think that Brian Dable doesn't know what he's doing, I would hope that was part of the baked into the decision. Like, we'll be in, like, you saw the sense of urgency once you knew Andrew Thomas was back.
Right.
Now let's get him in.
And then it was Andrew Thomas on a pitch count, remember?
Yeah.
Which was a little bit
But,
odd.
I mean, it's amazing what putting him on the offensive line has done for the offensive line. Now it's also like the athleticism of Jaxson Dart to create his own time. I mean, I'm telling you, man, I've watched it like 15 different times. The play he makes down the left sideline to Wandale, like he steps up, and you were saying this the other day, just as far as like he can move, he can pick up first downs, he can run, he can do all those things, but he wants to get the ball down the field. He wants to get the ball in his receiver's hands. And he spins to his left, and then across his body just throws a perfect dime down the left sideline. And that throw to Theo Johnson was a great throw.
Great throw.
I mean, he placed it. I mean, it was just one-handed, but he placed that ball in Slayton's hand. He couldn't make the play.
But he tried very hard on that play.
Right, but that's the thing, though. Like, you got to take advantage of those great throws. Like, Theo Johnson has to catch that ball. He catches that ball. That was first and goal at the, we'll call it the 5. They've been great in the red zone. That's probably going to be a touchdown. Right? That's
yes.
stupid. Like, so you start adding up all these plays. You put the referees into this where all of a sudden it's not a fumble. They score a touchdown on that. Like that game, and you just don't know how it's going to affect the flow of the game. You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be, if that's a fumble and they don't score a touchdown, now it's still 7-7. Like,
yeah, you don't know, right? You can't sit there and then project. You can't just say, well, then they score 31 because you have no idea.
No, you have no idea how it's going to change things.
You have no idea. Now, I can't sit there and absolve the Giants of just that hideous run defense, which was grotesque.
Yeah. Right.
But
that's what makes it hard, right? I mean, that's what makes it hard when you start criticizing, like, you know, some of the calls, and then on top of that, some of the, you know, plays that didn't get made. It's like, well, even if they made those plays, it's not going to change your defense not being able to stop Saquon or Bigsby. They both went for over 100.
By the way, I want to break, but you had something you were going to say before. And you're like, no, you finish the list, and then I need to mention this.
Right. You and John, it's too much for me. It makes me want to throw up.
What happened?
Because as a show, when you finally delivered your list.
You know, why do you have to talk down to me?
No, I'm not talking down to you.
When you there's a negative connotation.
There should be.
Finally delivered your list. No, when you delivered a list which was wonderful. Go ahead.
That was promised to us in the summer. It's now almost Thanksgiving. So finally, I think it's fitting.
It's not almost Thanksgiving. It's Halloween.
It's almost Thanksgiving.
No.
We're weeks away from Thanksgiving.
No.
Okay, it's
Halloween. Why not say it's almost New Year's? Like, why stop there?
Well, because it's not almost New Year's.
No.
Not even at Christmas yet.
Who are
or
you
Hanukkah.
to say it's almost Thanksgiving? We're a month away from Thanksgiving. It's not almost Thanksgiving. It's Halloween, which in its own right is a long time enough. You don't need to oversell it.
No, I'm not overselling anything. There's Halloween. Halloween is happening now. We've been preparing for Halloween for almost a month.
Right, but you're
Thanksgiving
looking to change
decorations
the narrative. Instead of you saying it's you waited till Halloween, which is accurate, you had to try to make it sound worse and say you waited till almost Thanksgiving. I see your game.
I think once you get to Halloween, people are already saying it's almost Thanksgiving.
Go ahead.
You missed the boat. RJ, am I wrong?
Go ahead.
It's almost Thanksgiving. Anyway.
We're almost setting the clocks back.
Sorry, I thought as a show, we decided that when you did your list, it would be fun to include John.
Right.
No. For you guys. Hey, thanks, guys, and especially you, Dave, for including me in the movie list.
Well, firstly, I don't know why you're attacking me.
That's
not
how
my
is that
fault
supposed
that
to
John
make us
feels
feel?
a special way about me.
How does that supposed to make us feel?
Like he meant it.
No,
Thanks, Dave. I know this was led by you, and also thanks to the guys that you bring to the table as well.
It wasn't led by you, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, and you take credit for it. That's the problem with you.
I didn't do anything.
No, we had a show moment like 3 weeks ago where we're like, God, we don't really trust Pittsburgh. Let's check out Baltimore's schedule, and then we come to as a group, we come to the conclusion that I think Baltimore has a real chance to win this division when Lamar gets back. And now you've taken that on as your baby.
That was my baby. that was clearly my baby. RJ, was that not my baby? I burnt that.
Yeah, right.
I cut the cord.
No, I was in there.
I'm feeding that baby.
No.
I drop it off at kindergarten. That's my baby.
No. I impregnated you with that baby. You carried it. That's fine. You
RJ,
can carry it.
Whose baby?
I'm uncomfortable.
RJ, whose baby?
I don't remember.
Yeah, sure. See, you know what that is? Because everyone's scared of you.
Well, I remember it as a team discussion also, but you're claiming it, so I guess who can fight you?
He's like the Mother Mary. This was not an immaculate conception here. You didn't just.
I need
get
more.
yourself
Push.
pregnant.
Shut your mouth and push. That's my baby. I got the Bjorn and everything.
It's our baby.
Now you want my babies.
I don't want your babies. It's
like a movie of the week out of what you're trying to do to my baby.
No, it's like you took the baby.
Give you these two babies.
I'm like the estranged father right now. I don't like it.
You know what? I have a court order. Don't go near my Ravens baby.
No. You're on the lam right now. I'm trying to find you and the baby.
let's take a break. We'll come back. 8 1 o'clock games on Sunday. We'll go through the NFL. World Series could wrap up tonight. How about the hockey, Rick? You know what? You open your big mouth? Yeah, how about your Islanders now, Pally?
Schaefer scored. Shut your mouth.
That's great. Good for you.
Football
He
season.
scored. Still lost. Rangers, huge come-from-behind win.
All right, fine.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah,
We'll break it
okay.
all down. Next, DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
You make sure his toys don't have any sharp edges. You taught her what to do when the smoke alarm goes off and to wear a helmet when she rides her bicycle. You do so much to keep your child safe. But are you using the right car seat for your child? Car crashes are a leading killer of children ages 1 to 13. Protect your child's future at every stage of life. For information on the right seat for your child, visit safercar.gov/the right seat.
Sponsored by the New York State Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877-CARS-FOR-KIDS. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Let me tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. They remodeled the bath by my pool. They converted a tub into a shower. The result is amazing. Bathfitter offers all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, and durable with no demo or mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement. Plus, a lifetime guarantee. Right now, you get no money down, no payments, or interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
Some people just know you can save money on car insurance by checking Allstate first. Like you know to check if they're going for it on 4th down, before going to the concession stand.
Yeah, give me 3 hot dogs, 2 jumbo Touchdown, baby! What?
Hey, buddy, you want cheese with those?
Yeah, checking first is smart.
No.
So check Allstate first and see what you could save. You're in good hands with Allstate.
Potential savings vary, including based on how you buy, subject to terms, conditions, and availability. Allstate North American Insurance Company and affiliates, Northbrook, Illinois.
A SoFi personal loan is here to help you achieve something once thought impossible: overcoming high-interest credit card debt. Walk the tightrope of your finances with one low, fixed-rate monthly payment, no fees required, and as soon as the same-day funding. That's right. Pull off your own debt-defying stunt with a SoFi personal loan. Visit SoFi.com/trick to learn more. Loans originated by SoFi Bank, N.A., member FDIC. Terms and conditions apply. NMLS 696891.
All right, this is Halloween. And on Halloween, a reminder for everyone playing in the ESPN New York Survivor Pool, if you're still alive, good for you, to make your pick before Sunday's 1 o'clock games to stay in the running for the $5,000 grand prize. After 8 weeks, we only have 309 survivors. Follow along on the ESPN New York app, powered by SplashSports.com. RJ, you're one of those 309 survivors right now.
Oh, we're living, baby.
Yeah.
We're living.
You have some good available teams this week?
I have the only good available team that I need.
Is that the Packers?
I can't tell you.
Oh, you're going to hold off on that? So
Yeah,
I'm
it's
still
at
in
9:30.
You're right. I'm still in a big Survivor League. Not this one. I got bounced from this one. And I have the Chargers. You feel good about that, right, this week in Tennessee?
He was just telling us about that. Yeah, he feels great about it.
Okay, good.
He's done. He's done with
Go Chargers, go!
This is a great spot for a bad team. He's done with that.
Yeah, Dave, I'm sure when you were heavy in this game, like there's smash spots for this 2-win team because X, Y, and Z. I don't care anymore. There's some.
I did it last week. I did it. The only thing that stood in the way of me having the perfect week, I took the Saints.
That was a
plus the 4.5.
I got a great. This is why you guys are the best, and I love you guys. I was looking through some stuff last night as I get ready for my my big pick segment at 9:30. How about this one?
What do you mean?
Last week,
hang on a second.
What?
RJ, did you hear what he just said, Raymond? You hear
Well,
what he
no,
said?
that's how it's
his big pick segment.
Well,
I caught that.
My picks. I meant my picks.
Oh,
it's not my
but
picks.
Raymond, that was very apparent to you the way he broke that down.
Because
right?
you all know that I would eliminate the pick segment if it was up to me. I don't like making picks.
You'd eliminate a lot of segments if it was up to you.
That's correct.
Right, we would do nothing. We'd sit here and talk about sexual nature things all so long.
No. I'd like to live in a world where my Thursday open was where I just read the menu that RJ's already written down. That sounds like a great open.
Wow.
Hey guys, this is what we're doing at this time, and this time.
You just pulled the curtain all the way back.
Okay, so you know what? I won't tell anyone what's coming up then the rest of the show.
No, that's fine.
No. That was a shot. RJ, did you hear what he said when his pick segment at 9:30?
Well, he's tied for first, though.
I meant my picks.
It's not his pick segment. You wonder why I have to fight for my Ravens take, baby?
I won. Listen, I did win last year, so I could call it my. It's like currently my pick segment. I could say that if I was.
It's not mine.
Yeah, you see the little graphic that goes out. He has a little trophy next to his name.
The little trophy. Yeah, I didn't mean it like that. Okay, sorry.
Although I think our graphics guy is back off suspension. I think he got suspended from Twitter for tweeting mean things about Woody Johnson for like 2 weeks.
Is that true? What?
Yeah, so he's back now.
He's back now. We got him. All right, so listen to this. So last week, slate of games stunk, right? The only close game was the Jets game.
Only one game was a single-digit game, right?
Right, we beat the Bengals. So last week, this is against the spread. Favorites were 11-2 against the spread last week. Okay? It was the best winning percentage for favorites in a single week since 1985. December of 1985. Since the start of last season, favorites have won 70% of the games. In the last 14 weeks of the regular season, favorites are, it's against the spread. No, that's straight up. Sorry. Okay, here. Favorites of 6 or more points since the last 14 weeks. Favorites of 6 or more points are 68, 10, and 1 straight up. And if 8 or more points are 26 and 1 straight up.
And you don't have a spread number with that, though.
No, that's it. So if it's 6 or more points, they're straight up. They're 68 and 10. 8 or more points, they're 26 and 1. So you're the favorite, you're winning.
Well, you're winning the game
in the last 14 weeks.
But that doesn't necessarily mean you're covering the number.
Well, no, the cover. So the cover number. So favorites are 67 and 54 against the spread since week 6. The most profitable start through 8 weeks. The most profitable start through 8 weeks of favorites since 2009.
Yet somehow the public is getting hammered, but the public typically goes with the favorites.
Well, last week the public did better than they did previously.
Right. All right. So
the good teams.
We'll see 9:30 when we're all allowed to join into your pick segment.
The good teams are taking care of their business right now.
The favorites are taking care of their business, and they did last week. And fortunately for you, you were on the right side of a favorite not taking care of their business.
Oh, that's correct.
But I was not. Giants got hammered. So the schedule doesn't get much easier. I guess the only thing you'd say gets easier is just the fact that San Francisco physically is such a mess, right? I mean, you look at the amount of pieces they don't have. Sounds like Purdy's not going to play. Ricky Pearsall's not going to play. We know they have massive players on defense, right? Between Bosa and Fred Warner.
Yep.
Brandon Ayuk is still not back. So, I mean, you look at the star power not in this game, you can make an all-pro team with it.
It's crazy. And then
Malik Neighbors, obviously. Cam Scadaboo is not going to play. Paulson Adebo is out yet again. So, man, lot of injuries on both sides for this game.
Right. I mean, here's the thing, though. So, San Francisco has not been able to run the football the way that Kyle Shanahan likes to run the football. This would feel like the kind of matchup where they'll be able to run the football. Right.
Yeah, I'm sure they're coming into this game saying to themselves, guys, this is the week we run the football.
Well, but that's the interesting thing. RJ and I go back and forth because, Kyle Shanahan said it. We'll play, did we play the sound of Kyle Shanahan yesterday or no? Did we get to it talking about
Dart?
Yeah.
I think so.
All right, but then there was Robert Saleh said it about Jaxson Dart. Like, they're effusive with their praise of Jaxson Dart. So I asked RJ, I was like, well, do they normally do this? And he's like, no, they don't normally do this unless maybe there's something that they like about this matchup. And then also coming off a game where you gave up almost 500 yards against the Houston offense that's not very good, he pretty much was like, we stunk. So usually well-coached teams that have pretty good players.
They rebound. They find their way back. Correct.
They rebound. So they must like the fact that they'll be able to run the football. They got Kittle back, which has helped their run game. Goddard had a day against the Giants.
But that always happens. It's Goddard. It's always the Giants haven't defended the tight end forever.
Right. So, you can name the names. You named a couple of the receivers, but they still have Christian McCaffrey and they got George Kittle. And they should be able to run the football against this, unless what Carl Banks said about Dexter Lawrence.
Can you imagine that?
And
RJ, are you worried that Carl Banks is, undressing, I guess I would say, of Dexter Lawrence, like blows up right in your face?
Well, yeah. I was telling Rick that our left guard, we have a 7th-round pick playing left guard right now. That could change because they could get healthier there. But right now they have the worst ranked guard in terms of pass block win rate in the league right now. That's been lining up the last few weeks. It's a massive problem. So, all you got to do is you find a way to get Dexter Lawrence matched up on him, especially an extra motivated Lawrence, and that could be a big problem.
Yeah, you could see. Like I could see Carl Banks sitting there in the broadcast booth as Dexter Lawrence is plowing through double teams to get to Christian McCaffrey just with a smile on his face. Right? Of like, see, what I did worked here.
Yeah, well, I think that would probably be why he did it anyway, though. I don't think Carl would say it just to be
a jerk,
just to be nasty, or have people talk about Carl Banks.
No, Carl's a very bright guy and is a calculated guy. There has to be some method to his madness of why he went after Dexter Lawrence. I think.
But I also, does Carl strike you as the kind of guy that really wants to affect his relationship with the Giants anyway?
Mm-mm. No.
Like, he's got to be around the team. He's got to be around the locker room.
No,
I don't know. Maybe this is something that this is something that more people around the Giants organization have been talking about.
Well, like Pat Leonard had in his article yesterday, right? And the headline, it was Carl Banks is doing this because the coaching staff doesn't.
Right, but there's no excuse for that. But maybe that's why he felt so. Maybe that's why he felt like he had the ability to say what he said and say it how he said it. It's because there's more people around the Giants organization that feel that way, but just don't feel comfortable actually saying it. Or saying it the way that Carl said it.
Right. He went right after him.
Yeah,
very aggressive.
People don't respect you.
I can't think of a worse phrase to use about someone.
No.
I guess you've quit would be worse.
Right, and then you start naming players that aren't nearly as good as Dexter Lawrence and that they're having success against the same guys that are blocking him. That was serious criticism.
It was brutal.
It wasn't like a hey,
and he didn't just say it. It's not like he didn't mean to say that, but it just kind of slipped out. He said people don't respect you 4 times.
Yes. Yeah, he wanted Dexter to know.
Yeah.
This wasn't like you're not. It's not that you're just not. It's not just me that doesn't think you're playing well. It's the guys that you're playing against that have no respect for you.
Chris Alisea emails in. Dave, I have to say the movie list was worth the wait. It was elite, phenomenal. I know lists are Don's thing, but is there any chance you do a top 20 to 25 TV shows of all time? Also, I have a recommendation for you. Your Friends and Neighbors on Apple TV, season 1, terrific. John Hamm,
that was good.
Excellent. Yeah, I've seen it.
Yeah, you watched that.
Olivia
I don't
Munn,
think you can do you can't do TV list yet because you haven't watched. You haven't watched all the best shows yet.
Right. And now I see last night Landman is coming back on November 16th.
I told you that.
I know, but it's a little stressful, a little overwhelming.
Yeah, but that's why I told you shouldn't start the new doc that you just started.
Well, no, but that's okay. I'm on episode 4. There's only 8. I'll be done with that by hopefully the end of the weekend.
Okay.
And then where do I go from there?
Have you watched Tulsa King yet?
I told you I don't want to watch it until all the episodes are out.
Oh, I have to think about it. I want to give you a good recommendation next.
Okay. All right. Give me a good recommendation. But here's my fear. I go like Dexter.
No, I'll give you a short. I'll give you a short one. That
or Succession.
No,
now you don't hear from me again until next year.
No, you can't do that. I'll give you a shorter one.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Let's break. 800-919-3776. Giants only getting 2.5 points. If you had asked me what do you think the spread would be coming into this game, I thought 5.5. 2.5. obviously there's a real view that the Giants have a legitimate chance to win this game. Let's continue to break that down. 800-919-3776. DNR with you on a Football Friday, ESPN New York.
D'Agostino, law, bite back.
I'm injury attorney John Ryan D'Agostino, nicknamed The Closer, continuing D'Agostino and Associates' legacy of helping the injured for over 35 years. My father, John D'Agostino, built this injury firm to help accident victims.
This is John D'Agostino, and this is a family firm. For us, it's about doing what's right and making sure somebody pays for your pain. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-BITE-BACK.
They call me The Closer because big or small, in court or out, I'm fighting to get the job done, to win, to get you every dollar you deserve.
D'Agostino and Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there and I'll be there for you. Call us first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel is your home for live betting. So even if you missed the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel is giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay for a shot at a bigger payout. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued is non-withdrawable bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467369.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
This college football season, show your school spirit every time you pay. Introducing college-branded Venmo debit cards. Rep your team on and off the field with custom school designs that let everyone know who you root for. Whether you're tailgating, grabbing snacks for the watch party, or celebrating a win, you can unlock 15% cash back at ESPN, 1 free year of Perplexity Pro, and more. This college football season, score more with the Venmo debit card. Get yours now in the Venmo app. Learn more at venmo.com/collegecard.
Max cashback varies. Terms apply. The Venmo MasterCard is issued by the Bancorp Bank, N.A.
Hey, listen to this. All I needed was a new starter. Got a great deal on eBay. Did it myself.
Yeah, that's cool. But how about the soft purr of an upgraded exhaust when it fits just right?
For me, it's the little things. Like these new windshield wipers from eBay I installed.
From small fixes to big upgrades, eBay has all the parts you need at prices you'll love. Guaranteed to fit every time. eBay. Things people love. Eligible items only. Exclusions apply.
Whether you're building a single roof or a successful roofing business, roofing contractors like you need the right tools for the job, and software is no exception. Service Titan is on a mission to be the most powerful software platform for the trades, with purpose-built technology proven to maximize revenue, streamline operations, and deliver 5-star customer experiences. We are taking roofing companies like yours to the next level and beyond. Service Titan, we are built for this. See what we can do for roofers at servicetitan.com.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so like everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are like so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football. It's a pepper thing.
fight fans. Bud Light and ESPN New York are sending you to UFC at Madison Square Garden. Tap the Bud Light tile on the ESPN New York app and enter for your chance to win a pair of tickets in the ESPN Suite. Catching the action alongside ESPN New York's Peter Rosenberg. Listen and enter through the Bud Light tile to score your shot at the ultimate fight night. Bud Light is the official beer of the UFC, so make your move now on the ESPN New York app.
Must be 21 plus. No purchase necessary. Void where prohibited. Rules on the ESPN New York app. Please enjoy Bud Light responsibly.
All right, Halloween 2025. So you ready for a little trick-or-treating tonight? You must be excited by that.
I'm excited. Kids are excited. Yeah, I'm just trying to decide
are.
whether or not I'm wearing my I was asked to wear my costume to school today, and I don't know if that's going to be something.
You don't think you're going to do that? You think you'd be embarrassed?
Well, I don't think I'd be embarrassed. I just don't know if it's like, year one. I'm a couple months into this thing. If
but I mean,
show up wearing...
if the teachers and the faculty are wearing costumes, it would almost be weird if you didn't wear a costume, no?
Right, but I mean, I'm not really a teacher or faculty. Well, I guess I'm faculty.
I mean, you're kind of faculty.
I guess kind of, but I mean, I don't know. Here's what I don't know. I don't know what the level of costume is that the teachers and faculty wear. I come rolling in a bright pink party animals costume uniform with no sleeves on my shirt.
You think it would draw real attention to you?
Yeah, is that really what I want to do right now?
Well, is there any way you could go with a different costume, a lesser costume?
No, I don't have. I mean, I have costumes from previous years, but none of those costumes are like just low key costumes. I dressed up as Goldmember one year with.
I don't think you can get away with
that. It was the Black Swan.
But here's my worry for you. You say, you know what? My costume's too much. They're not ready for it. I don't know people well enough. This is new for me. I'm not going to dress up at all. But now you walk in and everyone is dressed up. Now they point to you as, oh yeah, there's the guy that he's too good for the dress up.
Well, I don't think it's that though. Here's my one saving grace, because I can go either way with this thing. If I decide not to dress up, my guy Coop, who I share an office with, is not dressing up. So we could.
He's not dressing up.
He's not dressing up. So we could kind of just make it like, hey, we're not.
Our office doesn't dress up, but we all know guys like Coop that tell you they're not going to dress up, and then they do dress up.
No, Coop's not dressing up.
You know that.
Yeah, he's not dressing up.
No, Coop he doesn't play that game. He's not a dress up guy.
Yeah, I don't think that he's a dress up guy. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So it's understood. Coop's not really fun.
No, Coop's super fun, but Coop is like he wears he'll wear a tie to work. Like Coop looks nice when you see Coop.
So Coop is all dressed to the nines.
He's dressed up nice. We'll have like a shirt, tie, nice little sweater over top of it. He looks good.
Oh, that's a real teacher look.
Yeah, we're real professional.
And what do you wear? Unit. Sweatshirt and a hat?
No. I'll wear a golf shirt and pants. Nice pair of pants. You see me wear it to the office. Like whenever I get, whenever it looks like I'm going golfing to the office. That's what I'm.
All right.
I'm dressed up for. I don't get to golf, so it's not golfing.
Well, no, you're not golfing. By the way, that rain yesterday was a lot.
But the wind.
Man, it was
all
a
of
lot.
it. I tried to walk. I walked to my car from the studio. My umbrella folded up. Couldn't even use my umbrella. Almost killed somebody with it.
Yeah, umbrellas can be dangerous.
Umbrellas in the city are very dangerous.
Very, very dangerous with the narrow sidewalks. All right, so we mentioned the Shanahan sound. We played that yesterday, but there's more compliments coming for Jaxson Dart, defensive coordinator. I think Jets fans know him. Defensive coordinator with the Niners. His name is Robert Saleh. There's a lot of nice things to say about the Giants quarterback.
He is uber talented. I understand why Dayball went to the blue tent. Probably would have went too. I mean, kid's good, man. He's a really, really, really good kid. I think New York hit on this one big time. He's dynamic. He's decisive. He's accurate. He's been a joy to watch studying his tape over the last, he's been, 5 starts now. So, and they're doing a really good job with him. They're asking him, there's certain things they're asking of him, but they're doing a good job hiding it within their weekly game plans. And I've always thought Dayball's done a really good job, him and Kafka, and they put a lot of strain on defenses, and this kid he's going to be special.
Wow. I mean, you talk about compliments. And then we'll have the people like, oh, he runs around like a chicken with his head cut off, and there's no offense. It's just him making plays. I mean, you hear, and you say what you want about Saleh, the head coach. Saleh, the defensive coordinator, is very good. And he said, quote, this kid is going to be special.
Right, but why, though? But why?
Why what?
Like, why be so outspoken with praise for Jaxson Dart? Is it because you're greasing the skids and you don't think your defense is very good? And, hey, just want to let you know.
No, I don't think so.
We're going up against a really good young quarterback. Or is it, like RJ and I were talking about, there's something about our game plan that we like, and we feel comfortable enough where we can say nice things about Jaxson Dart. No, we're still going to win.
So you think there's some motivation, not knowing what it is, but there's a pointed reason why he's saying these things?
Well, no, because I asked RJ. RJ follows, the Niners are his team. He follows the Niners like you follow the Giants and I follow the Jets and Ray follows the Cowboys. So he listens to all these things. He watches like what Kyle Shanahan is saying. And he's like, this is not like Kyle Shanahan to come out and say nice things like this about somebody on the opposing team. So why do it? Especially after you just gave up almost 500 yards against Houston, whose offense stinks.
I don't know.
I don't know either. We'll find out. Here's the thing about San Francisco.
I hope it's not the fact that they know they haven't figured out and they're going to dominate Jaxson Dart on Sunday.
Well, that's what we were talking about. Is that part of it? They love the defensive game plan. Kyle Shanahan is good about this ability. He's going to be able to run the football. Listen, they didn't get any pressure really on C.J. Stroud last week.
Which is shocking because the one thing you would figure is that you're going to get pressure because their offensive line stinks.
Right. So, I think your offensive line is better, especially with Andrew Thomas. So, again, it could be another week where they don't get pressure, and Jaxson Dart will have time. Question is, does he have enough weapons around him to really take advantage of that? They only have one interception. San Francisco only has one interception this season, right? So, you should be able to throw the football.
You'd think.
You would think. Also, the fact that I was looking, here's another little stat for you. Their defense was on the field last week for 75 plays, RJ? Am I right? 75 plays against? Over the last two seasons, teams defenses that were on the field for 75 or more plays the week before are 13-23 straight up.
Mm-hmm.
So 10 games under 500.
But then you'd have the Philadelphia Eagles tax, right? Because there's a stat that's always floating around.
With how
teams
physical
that play the Eagles, they not only lose to the Eagles,
Right.
then they wear them down and they lose the
Right,
next
but
week
how
as
much? Yeah, but how much physicality was there when they ran for over 200 yards against you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, how much tackling did you really do?
So what do you think? How do you feel about this? Spread's minuscule on this game. Niners by 2.5. Obviously the Giants have a real chance coming into this game.
Well,
How do you feel? What's your analysis of this?
Here's the other thing. As bad as that defense looked last week, right, giving up the 38 and letting Saquon 65-yard touchdown to start, and then Bigsby got his too.
Bigsby was even worse.
Right. So at home, this is at home. The defense has only given up 18 points to the Chargers, 17 points to the Eagles, and 22 points to Kansas City. So, defense clearly better at home. So, if I think it's going to be a good game. I do. If they can slow Christian McCaffrey down.
That's a big if.
That's a big if. They didn't last week. I also think that, there was different motivation for Philly last week. Like hearing the players, especially Saquon Barkley, talk afterwards. They're headed into their bye. They saw how you celebrated last time you beat them. So there was like a little extra motivation, a little incentive to really go out and stick it to the Giants. But
the thing that does get me nervous is that, the Niners, the Niners cannot afford to lose this football game.
No, it's a huge game for the Niners.
If the Niners lose this game, you talk about a team that may not go to the postseason. That really might not. 5-4 to 6-3 is a massive difference.
Yeah, they got the Rams after this. They play the Giants and then they play the Rams.
And the Rams are out for revenge after what happened last time.
And then it lightens up. See, it's a crazy part of these schedules, though. Then it lightens up. They win this game even if they lose. So they win this game, they're 6-3. They lose to the Rams. Say they lose to the Rams because they've already beaten the Rams.
All right, so you're sitting there at 6-4.
6-4. They got Arizona, Carolina,
7, 8,
Cleveland,
9,
bye. Tennessee at home.
Yeah, so if they win this game, they should get to 10 after that Tennessee game.
Right. And then they still got the Bears. They still got the Bears at home in Week 17. So
I don't understand how is the Giants like this murderous schedule, and then every other team in the NFL is like, oh, well, they got to get by this little stretch, but then there's a 5-game stretch where you play nobodies.
I don't know how it worked out the way it worked out.
It's unbelievable.
But unfortunately for you, it did. There's just no let up in your schedule. The funny part is that the game that you would have pointed to, like if we were sitting here,
Saints, I know.
Yeah, well, but if I told you were 2-6 through 8, which I think we talked about when you looked at the first 8 games, you'd have been like, okay, well, we beat the Saints.
Obviously. No, the thing is, the Giants can take down anybody.
That's true,
right? Like you beat the Chargers, and that was not just like the Chargers. Now that's a good team. That was the Chargers are a top 5 team in the NFL, and on national television, you humiliated the Eagles.
Right. Listen, your schedule doesn't really lighten up until after your bye, if you want to call it lightened up.
Yeah, bye. Yeah, and it was a bye week 14.
Well, you really want to kind of just get those first 13 out of your system,
right?
And then you
for the stretch run of the season.
Yeah, as if it matters anyway. Your season is always over right around.
Well, it's over now.
Halloween anyway.
We're just a step away from Thanksgiving apparently, and the season's over.
I'm already planning the menu. We're close.
We're close-ish, but it's not Thanksgiving. It's still October.
I mean, the reality is after the bye, depending on what happens with Washington here and how healthy Jaden Daniels is, if they get Terry McLaurin back and stays back and, Daniels doesn't miss more time, like he'll come back and then he ends up hurting himself again. You got Washington at home, you got Minnesota at home, you're at Vegas, and you got Dallas at home. So 3 of your last 4 are at home. And you got Vegas on the road. And who knows what Vegas looks like by week 17.
Right. And knowing what that Indianapolis game turned out to mean for the Giants brass, those last 4 games could be massive for the Giants.
Massive. Right. I mean, they're home games, too.
Right.
Those are very important home games.
Very important.
Like even, I said this to you before the season, too, but even the winnable games on your schedule are all on the road.
Well, like the Bears.
Like
That's not an easy game.
No, you're at Chicago. And then you got Green Bay at home.
Oh, that's brutal. Well, the Detroit Green Bay back-to-back, that to me is like I'm not even focused on those.
Forget that. How about the 3? I mean, you got Green Bay at Detroit at New England before your bye.
Oh, and New England comes in on December 1st, the Monday of Thanksgiving weekend.
Yeah, the way that Drake May's playing right now.
Yeah. Was it you telling me that the Patriots are favorites to win the division now?
Yeah.
See, why don't you take that? I'll take the Ravens win their division. Why don't you take the Patriots?
Because I didn't. It's just the numbers. I didn't say that. I mean, it's just.
Well, why don't you say it? Get out ahead of it.
I'm already behind it. That number already came out. We were talking about the Ravens being favorites to win the division before.
When they were 1-5.
Yeah, before anyone was talking about it.
They are now the favorites, right? The Ravens.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, you heard it here first.
You did hear it.
Our show told you Ravens would win the division.
Yes, but carried by Dave.
Right. Much like you carried the pick segment at 9:30.
Who eventually birthed said baby.
That's right.
And now has raised it.
Listen, I think if you birth the baby, it's your baby.
No, I think it's. I think it's our baby. If I get you pregnant, it's our baby.
Yeah, but I went through. Like I should at least get naming rights for the baby.
You can name the baby. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
ESPN New York has given you the chance to experience UFC 322 at the Garden, November 15th. One grand prize winner and a guest will score tickets to the ESPN New York Suite. Hosted by Peter Rosenberg. To enter, find the contest tile on the ESPN New York app to submit your entry. Brought to you by Bud Light. They are the official beer of UFC. Let's take a break. Come back. Continue the conversation with the Giants. No Jets this week, which I would guess is nice for you. You got to win. You get the week off. You get to relax. Very nice. We focus on the Giants. 800-919-3776. And then it gets crazy. Jordan Raanan starting this whole kit and caboodle at 7:35 this morning. DNR with you, ESPN New York. All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Football Friday. Weather a lot better than it was yesterday. Here is Debbie Duhame.
DNR, good morning on this Football Friday. Let's see what's happening. A little bit scary on this Halloween morning over on the Van Wyck southbound, slowing down through Liberty Ave. It's construction. FDR Drive southbound, stop-and-go traffic through the 90s. An accident in the right lane. Inbound George Washington Bridge 35, Lincoln 20. Holland still waiting about 15 to 20 from that 1 and 9 approach. Alternate side parking rules are in effect. Traffic is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports, coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame, 880 ESPN, New York.
Right now, police are stepping up patrols to make sure drivers and pedestrians obey our crosswalk laws. Why? Because every year in New York, people are injured or killed just crossing the street. So remember, pedestrians, obey traffic signals and use crosswalks. And drivers, yield to pedestrians in crosswalks. If you don't, we will educate you on the law. And you may get a ticket, because tickets get attention, and that saves lives. A message from the Governor's Traffic Safety Committee.
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Lease a new 2025 Mazda CX-30 2.5S all-wheel drive for $159 for 33 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for details. VIN SM841631, MSRP $26,980, zero security deposit, and 1031.25.
D'Agostino & Associates is a legacy firm, and I'm proud to be a part of that legacy. I'm Jenna D'Agostino, and like my father, I fight to get justice for the injured.
The hustle and grit of these streets shaped me. I'm John D'Agostino, and from the concrete to the courtroom, I built this injury firm 35 years ago to get accident victims justice. So call my team first, 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
You want justice? Think Jenna D'Agostino. Think D'Agostino & Associates. Justice isn't just a word. For us, it's a way of life. It's having compassion for your struggle and getting you paid for your pain. Now that's justice. D'Agostino & Associates means being there for the injured.
Seriously injured? Call my team first at 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222. D'Agostino & Associates has offices throughout New York and New Jersey and will come to you. I've been there, and I'll be there for you.
D'Agostino, Law, Bite Back.
Hey, this is Jalen Brunson.
Jalen Brunson for three.
And this is your home for New York Knicks basketball. This is 880 ESPN.
WHSQ and WCBS FM HD2, New York.
Ballybet Sportsbook. Yo, Ballybet stacked for football season. When it comes to sportsbook apps, it's undefeated. Ballybet. Check out that brand new parlay zone. Here's the kickoff. Build your bets and place them right on your phone. What? Live bets, daily boosts, and promos. Increase your odds so you can win more dough. Touchdown! Ballybet's the play. Make game day more fun and download it today. Must be 21 plus, New York only. Gambling problem? Call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY. Ballybet Sportsbook and Casino.
Download it.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bathfitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bathfitter.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has all the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats right at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy teams synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
Hey, it's Reese Davis. Let's be honest. You can't keep an eye on everything. Unless you've got Blink Outdoor 4 cameras. While you're focused on the game, Blink's keeping an eye on your home.
With up to 2-year battery life and with Sync Module XR, you can cover more space without constant maintenance. No wires, no worries. Blink helps keep an eye on what matters most. Get Blink today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Now, RJ, are you a big trick-or-treater? I imagine you go out as a family trick-or-treating, right?
Yeah, we'll go out.
This may be met with some animosity, but I think there's a lot of people that think that you're childlike.
How did I know you were going there?
You know how you know it? Because you had the same thought.
I did
the
not.
The only difference is I'm willing to say it.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Look at that little boy.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
Oh, yeah. Halloween. Who doesn't like Halloween? What a day. Candy?
I didn't used to love Halloween, though.
You did not?
No, I think I shouldn't say that. As a younger
child, you didn't like Halloween?
No, as a younger child, I liked it. But then all of a sudden, my parents got this idea in their minds that we can't be trusted with our friends, or I couldn't be trusted with my friends to go out and behave ourselves. So Pete and I used to have to stay home and just pass out candy.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like we couldn't even go out.
But whose fault is that? You didn't like Halloween because of your own, craziness.
Oh, I wouldn't even. It was craziness. Like
you weren't trustworthy.
Yeah, probably. But I wasn't going to go out like shaving creaming like everyone else. I just wanted to go get some nice candy.
Okay, so why would your parents not have allowed you out on the town if you would have just gone out to get candy? Clearly, there was a concern for more than that.
Yeah, Pete's the wild card in this whole thing. It was probably justified in hindsight. They probably did the right thing, and we made the best out of a not great situation. So we would just pass out candy, and then Pete would hide on the porch and scare poor kids. Which didn't always work out.
Because you couldn't just. What's the matter with you? These are little children. RJ, what do you do tonight, RJ? If you walk up to someone's home and a teenager leaps out and terrifies your 2-year-old son.
Well, I would like to think that there was some kind of morals in there where if the kid was below, like, I don't know, 4 or 5, they're not scaring the daylights out of them.
I don't know. Was there any kind of moral clause, or was it just like it's a free-for-all out there?
Oh, for us, it was a free-for-all.
Right, see?
Yeah, there was no moral clause.
RJ?
There was no
so
shame
you're
in
there, and Antonio's like, oh, look at Daddy. Look, peanut M&Ms. I love that. And then a wild, masked teenager jumps out and terrifies your child.
Yeah, that wouldn't be great. That wouldn't be great. I will say that once, when we were little, my dad one year, because the people next door set up like a mini haunted house, so he wasn't going to be shown up. So he dressed as a scarecrow with like a mask and sat out on a chair on the front porch and just sat there minutes, 10, 15, 20 minutes, till the biggest group of trick-or-treaters came by and then decided that's my time to pounce.
Oh.
Never seen eight
and he just leapt up?
They ran down the street. Actual running down the street. Which I think he felt bad about in the end, but he feels he won that Halloween.
I think so.
Yeah.
So he just waited and waited and waited.
Oh, for probably like 25 minutes.
That's phenomenal.
But yeah, I think a teenager, listen, we all have to have some kind of ethical boundaries. Scaring like a 2-year-old that would create quite the mess. But I did chuckle when he said that when as teenagers they would just wreak havoc on the neighborhood.
But does that surprise you? That Rick and Pete and Such would wreak havoc on the neighborhood?
They strike me as,
they were hooligans.
Mischief night kids.
Yeah, they were hooligans is what they were.
Too much energy, yeah.
You probably were not very well thought of around the community.
I don't know if that's true. We never really got caught. That was the thing. Outside of the
they didn't know that it was you guys, but your parents knew.
Parents knew. I don't know if they knew that we got a universal remote control and then we'd go change people's TVs. I don't think they knew that.
See, I actually find that to be funny. I think that's a well-played, thought-out joke.
Yeah, funny for us. Not so funny for the person that like takes their TV and spikes it on the ground because we
the
keep
guy
setting it
picked up his television and threw it on the ground and needed to buy a replacement TV.
Yeah, probably. We had a guy so frustrated. He was watching TV. First, we turned the volume way up. He got all rattled. Gets up.
See, that's actually cruel.
Yeah, gets the remote, fixes the volume, then we shut it off. And they turn it back on. So we shut it off. Finally, he got so aggravated, he went upstairs. Like, I'm done with this. Shuts it off, turns the lights off. We waited 5 minutes.
And then you turned it back on.
Yeah, with the volume really loud. And that's when he lost it.
Did he not think to unplug the television?
He was so mad as his instinct was. I'm going to take this TV. I'm just going to smash it right in the ground.
Oh, poor guy. So we talk about Jaxson Dart and how good he's been, and we hear Robert Saleh just waxing poetic about how good this rookie has been. Dan Orlovsky was on the K Show, and another person in the know is highly impressed with Jaxson Dart.
He was really impressive last week once again. I just, the playmaking, the throws, even some of the throws that are drops are just well-thrown footballs. And so he's got to be the guy that everybody, and again, I'm Team Brian Dable here, but if they move off from Coach Dable, he's got to be the guy that so many coaches are like, I want to go there because of him, because he's been that impressive.
See, that's something we never talk about. It's always like if he's coming a certain, distance with Brian Dable, why would you want to mess up with that chemistry? But as you just heard from Orlovsky, and I've thought this as well, I got to think that becomes like all the brightest offensive minds around football want to go to the Giants because you have a kid who you're ecstatic about.
Right, but we're talking about, which brightest offensive minds, though? Like, do you want another offensive coordinator that hasn't been a head coach? Or do you want someone that, is Cliff Kingsbury, maybe?
I'm intrigued by Cliff Kingsbury.
I would be, too.
Because he failed where? Where did he fail?
In Arizona.
Everybody fails in Arizona.
Right. So, listen, I'm with you, and he's done a good job with Jaden Daniels. I'm just saying, like, you say all these offensive, bright offensive minds. Well, how many of them have been head coaches before?
Yeah, I don't even know who they are, to be honest with you right now. I'm just saying, I would think if the Giants' job is open, it becomes a job that guys are flocking to because of Jaxson Dart.
Right, but you're not looking for just guys. You're looking, I would think you'd probably want someone that's had previous head coaching experience, probably.
So who even is that?
Cliff Kingsbury would be one of those. Mike McCarthy would be one of those. John Gruden would be one of those.
See, I would say Gruden. I don't know that he's going to get a job, though. Like, Gruden's a winner.
Depends.
Gruden's won at the highest level. He's won a Super Bowl. He's been there. But I think
at some point,
some things
I think
that
at some point John Gruden is probably going to get a job, though.
You think so?
Yeah, I just don't think that the NFL wants to go through, especially, I think that last ruling was that they can go forward with the I think it's going to end up being a trial, right? So you'll have to do discovery and everything else. Does the NFL really want that to happen?
Probably not, but here's the thing. You know the Giants, and you know the way
I don't know if it's going to be the Giants. I just think
well, that's what I'm saying. So, but we're talking about the Giants right now. So can you include Gruden in the search of potential guys that have head coaching experience that would wind up with the Giants? I'd say probably not. The Giants are very conservative. I don't think they would be willing to take that. Like, that seems to me like a Raiders kind of a thing. They would go ahead and hire a John Gruden.
Well, listen, it was. I mean, it was a Raiders thing. I'm just saying.
No, but I just mean now. Like yes. you know, screw you to the NFL. We are the Raiders, and this is what we do.
Right, but here's the thing, though. I think we're far enough past that where if John Gruden steps in and immediately some of the things that drive you crazy as a Giants fan now watching Brian Daboll are cleaned up, and Jaxson Dart is awesome, is anyone going to be talking about like the negative things surrounding John Gruden?
I know the Giants as an organization. I know they're conservative. I know the way John Mara thinks. I'm just wondering, would the Giants be willing to take that risk and do that?
Maybe not. I mean, I probably think they won't. But I mean, you just asked me what the list of those coaches would be.
Right. How about? And I know that he's a hot commodity in college. How about Lane Kiffin?
Yeah. I mean, that was another
he knows Dart. He succeeded with Dart. He's got NFL head coaching experience. Right,
but does he want to? I mean, is that something that he wants to do? I mean, he could snap his fingers right now and take the LSU job.
Correct.
Although I was listening to the governor of Louisiana.
What? That is very strange.
And he wants to set the template for the new coaching contracts, which is going to be more incentivized to win.
Why should the governor be involved in any kind of a coaching?
Because the governor is responsible for hiring the people that make the decisions.
That person's going to be whoever the head coach ends up being is going to be the highest paid state employee. That's how it goes, right? So,
well,
you heard,
I get that. Did you hear why? Well, here's the problem. Let me explain to you the problem. Okay?
Go ahead.
So, the Brian Kelly buyout, if that's not picked up by a booster of the school,
that's government money now.
The state is on the hook for it,
right?
So that's taxpayers'
money,
which is crazy, and that's what he was talking about.
I'm here with my family.
So the governor is in charge of hiring the board or appointing the board that ends up making the decision on who the next coach will be.
So fire the AD too,
because he's getting rid of the AD. The AD's not making the decision.
Right, then fire him.
Because
fire him
the AD, I think that the AD had the same agent as Brian Kelly. Is that right?
I don't know.
So there's a conflict of interest.
By the way, that's criminal. If taxpayers and people that can't afford can't afford food or have to pay the $54 million for Brian Kelly, there is something so broken about that. And you know this. Nobody loves sports more than me. But that is unbelievable if that winds up having to happen.
Right, and I think that that AD is responsible for the two biggest buyouts. That AD is also responsible for Jimbo Fisher's buyout.
No, but then so why don't fire the AD right now? Why are we having this discussion? Like, oh, you can't hire this. Then what's he there for?
Right,
he's responsible for the buyout. What's he there for to begin with?
Maybe he gets fired.
Why even have an AD?
Well, they've taken that power out of his hand to hire the next head coach. I just don't know now if you want to be the school that has this new way you want to do coaching contracts. How if Lane Kiffin wants to be part
but
of
then
that.
You're not going to get. I mean, the reason that LSU is such a tremendous hot job is it's LSU. They love college football there, right? They pack the stadium. Saturday nights at LSU is unbelievable. But if you're going to not get the money that you would ordinarily get, and the buyout's not going to be there, then it's not as an attractive job.
That's right. Well, I mean, yeah, and Lane Kiffin, with how many schools would want Lane Kiffin right now, is going to make plenty of money at Ole Miss if he wants to stay at Ole Miss.
Correct.
Or he could take the Penn State job if that was something that he wanted to do.
Right. Now, Matt, and I don't even really understand why Matt Rule was somebody that people are excited about. he underwhelms me continuously.
He just re-upped in Nebraska.
Right, but he's not going to he's off the board. He extended in Nebraska.
Yeah, so I was right. So the AD has the same agent as Brian Kelly, and this is the same AD that was responsible for Jimbo Fisher's $70 million buyout. So you're talking, 70 for Jimbo and then over 50 for Brian Kelly.
Okay, but when they won the national championship, how much money did that bring into the program?
Yeah, that's fine. But, for a state school like LSU, if they don't get someone to step up or multiple people to step up to wipe out this $50+ million, then the taxpayers.
That's awful.
Right. So now who pays the price for that? Hey, we're going to raise taxes to pay Brian Kelly, the governor. So it's bad for his business.
Very bad for his business.
Yeah, when they win, it's fine. No one cares if they're winning. But when they're losing, who the hell wants to pay $50 million?
Yeah, there's something. There's a real problem. There's something very broken about that.
And listening to him talk, he was on McAfee yesterday. Hilarious.
Just got
Yeah, you know what? I got the same thing. Got to correct myself. It looks like the guy was fired overnight.
They fired the AD, right?
He's done already, right?
Scott Woodward is out.
Out. See ya.
That's on ESPN.com.
There you go. So we live and we learn.
Well, yeah, what's his purpose anymore? But if that's the way you want to do it, then I got to tell you, if Lane Kiffin's leaving, I wouldn't sleep on Florida either. Florida's going to open up.
Florida is not the same attractiveness as the other schools, though. It's just
Florida's
not.
got money.
For me, it's not. I don't think it is.
Yeah, but look where you're recruiting from down there. Look at the amount
I get
of
it,
talent.
but they never win.
Right, but if all of a sudden now you have Lane Kiffin, you got money to go spend.
Yeah, I'm not saying he's going there. I'm just saying don't sleep on him. That's all.
Or does he want to be reunited with his boy, his pickleball partner, pickleball buddy, Jaxson Dart?
There you go.
They used to have battles, I guess.
He makes some weird decisions, though. I was watching Ole Miss. Who'd they play this past weekend? They
Oklahoma?
won the game. Oklahoma. So their quarterback, I forget his name. He's good, though.
Ole Miss's quarterback?
Yeah, he's really good. He's the backup quarterback.
What's his Chambliss?
Yeah, is it
Chambliss?
Trinidad Chambliss?
Trinidad
Is that his name?
Chambliss, that's it,
Yeah.
yep.
So he's really good, right? So he leads them on this drive. They go from like their own 20 all the way down to the Oklahoma 3. And what does he do then? He puts in the backup quarterback. And the backup quarterback throws 2 incompletions, and then he gets sacked. And then you see on the sideline Lane Kiffin be like, that was on me. I'm an idiot. That was completely my fault. And it's like, why? How is that even a thought? That your starting quarterback is dicing the defense all the way down the field, and then you put in the backup quarterback.
I got to imagine giving Lane Kiffin the benefit of the doubt because he has had success. That was something that they probably practiced and liked how it looked. I don't know. Sometimes they try to get too cute, man. Why am I?
But you should have seen his reaction on the sideline.
Why am I having Breece Hall throw a pass?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why?
I don't know. Listen, I understand it worked. That still seems stupid to me.
It was stupid, but it worked. I don't know. Sometimes these coaches just get. I mean, they try to. They end up outsmarting themselves.
Yeah, that was ridiculous. Speaking of Breece Hall, Dan Orlovsky was on the K Show yesterday. He was asked the question: if you were the Jets, would you trade Breece Hall?
Oh, I would absolutely trade Breece Hall if I were the Jets. And this is not a knock on Breece Hall. He's a really nice player. The Jets aren't to back away, and so. And the Jets are obviously in a very early rebuild. And so one good running back is not going to change how this team develops over the next 2 or 3 years. I would much rather have a pick. I would much rather have cap flexibility. And so if I'm the Jets, while you have a appreciation for the type of player Breece Hall is, this is a no-brainer. I am trading him to a different football team.
All right, so if that, in fact, is accurate, you have seen the last of Breece Hall with the Jets. He will not suit up again for this team.
I think if you ask Breece Hall right now if he thinks he's going to get traded, he'd probably say yes, and I don't think he'd be heartbroken about it.
The Jets have been awful. They've never. I mean, think about this. The guy's here for, this is what, his 4th year, right?
This is his, 4th year.
4th year. They've never won anything.
No, they haven't won anything.
They haven't had an important football game in his tenure here with the Jets.
No, it's just amazing. What's amazing to me is that 2 years ago we were talking about us being maybe the most talented team in the NFL. To now we're in the early stages of a rebuild.
And the early stages.
That's what he said. Early stages.
Right. No, I know. I'm echoing that of you. Right. But the early stages means that you're years away from being a playoff caliber team.
Right. Well, we have no idea who our quarterback is going to be. I'm not convinced we have the right head coach. I don't think the offensive coordinator is great. But
you like him?
The GM, as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how much of this is on the GM or if it's on Aaron Glenn. Like the whole decision to go with Justin Fields and then what you decided to go into the season with. Like when I make a decision, I want to be right. You guys know that. You know me long enough. When I make a pick, I want to be right. Doesn't matter. I want to be right. If I
even in a draft of candy bars,
it doesn't matter what it is. Like if I'm going into a season, my first year, and I'm moving off Aaron Rodgers and replacing him with Justin Fields, I would go above and beyond to make sure I give this kid the absolute best opportunity to have success so I look good. And if he looks good, I look good. Team looks good, and we're rolling. To bring him into the season with just Garrett Wilson and then and then whatever else you had is not. I mean, that's not acceptable.
Well, whose fault is that, though?
That's his fault. But the Brownlee trade was a good move. I think getting something from Michael Carter and bringing in another receiver was a good move. So I mean, there has been. Terrell looks like he's a good player.
Here's the thing that makes it difficult for me.
Membu looks like he's going to be good.
Is you have to identify the right quarterback in a draft where at this moment there's not a guy that truly stands out, right?
And you don't have and you don't have a coach that you don't have Sean Payton. So even if you didn't think that Bo Nix was going to be good and you didn't like the pick, I guess there would be a level of confidence that Sean Payton did. Do you know what I'm saying? Like
Yes.
there are certain coaches, like there are still, I'm sure, as bad as J.J. McCarthy has looked, and I'll include last year just being hurt, right? Not even being able to play. So you waste a whole year of development to 7 of the 8 quarters not being very good. I think there probably are still Minnesota Vikings fans that feel like, hey, listen, if KOC thinks this kid is legitimate,
Right.
and moved
At
off
least there's some equity built in, like if
Correct.
Kevin Stefanski.
Yeah, right. But I don't have that.
No. So you have to identify the right guy, and that's a hit or miss. And then on top of that, you have to groom him and make him capable and functional based on guys that you're not really sure are capable of doing that.
Right. And at the very least, you may think that Brian Dable's a bad coach, but at the very least, Brian Dable, I heard Mac Jones talking about him the other day, at the very least, has the ability to identify and develop quarterbacks. Because there is no way, even if you hate Brian Dable, that you can't give him some credit for how good Jaxson Dart looks right now.
He has to get some credit.
Especially when you hear guys like Dan Orlovsky talk about like just, some of the, even Saleh was talking about it too, just like some of the concepts that they're running that I'm sure are related to what he's doing at Ole Miss to make sure they're getting the very best out, or making him feel as comfortable as possible, which makes he can play fast and get the best out of him.
Right. No, I would wholeheartedly agree with that. All right. Let's take a break. Come back. We'll do another segment. If you want to talk to us, we're here for you. 800-919-3776. And then it starts. Jordan Raanan, Around the League, Frenzy, Jordan Schultz, you name it. We got
Jordans today. Lots of Jordans.
Lots of Jordan. Here's the question now. Who's the best Jordan on the show?
And then maybe we get Michael Jordan from his house because I got bamboozled.
That's it. They told us he was involved in the coverage.
Yeah,
not that there would be one interview they'd chop into a million parts and then after the game go to that.
Well, but how excited would you have been at that? Oh, by the way, we'll have Michael Jordan in snippets from one interview.
They lied to us.
Yes.
Right? Did you not expect Michael Jordan to be at least occasionally at the arena breaking down a game?
Yeah, or at a desk or something. Yeah.
Like live involved,
Live.
right?
Yes.
Yes.
Maybe live. Yeah.
Yes. All right. Let's take a break. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Listen up. Ordinary at Bet365. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. 21 plus only. Must be physically located in New Jersey. T&Cs apply. In-app only.
Shop new fall offers at Bay Ridge Mazda. Lease a 2025 Mazda CX-30S for as low as $199 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Or the 2025 Mazda CX-5S for as low as $229 per month or finance for 2.9% APR for 36 months. Plus, enjoy 1 year of complimentary Bay Ridge Plus benefits like ding and dent coverage, key replacement, windshield protection, and roadside assistance. Visit them in Brooklyn or online at BayRidgeMazda.com. Bay Ridge Mazda, where confidence comes standard. See dealer for details.
At Uline, they know firsthand the road to success is an uphill climb. Uline started in the family basement and through hard work is now North America's most trusted shipping and industrial supplier. They get what it means to have the support of reliable, hardworking partners. So they keep 41,000 items ready to ship. Whether your company is still in a basement office or expanding cross-country, Uline will be there on your road to success. Visit uline.com.
Serving contractors, builders, and homeowners in the tri-state area since 1987, Brooklyn Window & Door is New York City's largest stocking dealer of quality Andersen window and doors. The professionals at Brooklyn Window & Door will help solve any of your window replacement needs or applications. Visit Brooklyn Window & Door's award-winning showroom to see the complete Andersen product line, including the 400, 100, A&E series. Andersen, built, backed, and serviced like no other window.
Visit Brooklyn Window & Door at 185 30th Street in Brooklyn or call 718-WINDOWS.
This one's for the flavor fanatics. Sour Apple 5-Hour Energy Shots don't mess around. They bring the bite. Tart, tangy, and packed with tasty caffeine, this little 2-ounce bottle punches above its weight. With 0 sugar and as much caffeine as a 12-ounce premium cup of coffee, it's the kind of pick-me-up that keeps your taste buds happy without the crash. And it doesn't stop at Sour Apple. There are 17 bold flavors waiting for you to discover. Pick one up in store or stock up online at 5hourenergy.com or on Amazon today.
Paying extra for tire care is BS. You know, bad service. So at Midas, we're rolling out our BS-free tire guarantee, included with paid installation and tax on every purchase. You'll pay nothing for flat replacements, nada for flat repairs, and zilch for tire rotations every 5,000 miles. That's $0 for all that. So with this limited lifetime tire guarantee, you'll pay a whole lot of nothing compared to what the other guys charge for tire care. That's the BS-free tire guarantee, only at Midas.
Remember when they used to ask, what do you want to be when you grow up? At Bank of America, we ask every day, what would you like the power to do? When you work here, you help build businesses, inspire communities, and forge legacies. And now we've raised our U.S. minimum wage to $25 an hour. So the opportunity to do more also comes with competitive pay. Learn more at bankofamerica.com/25. Bank of America, proud to be an equal opportunity employer.
Lowe's knows that free makes everything better. That's why our rewards members get free standard shipping on the things they want and need to get the job done every day. Savings for rewards members add up fast. So why wait? Join for free today. Lowe's, we help, you save. Not available in Alaska and Hawaii. Exclusions and more terms apply. Loyalty program subject to terms and conditions. Details at lowes.com/shipping terms. Subject to change.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN. We roll along on a Football Friday, a Halloween edition of a Football Friday. That doesn't happen every year.
No, it doesn't.
I mean, this is a special day.
It's a big day for RJ.
Have you had any candy yet? RJ, have you had any candy yet today?
No, 7:26.
Did you see, like, I would have had a piece of candy yesterday. Did you see the candy they left out?
Mounds bars.
Ugh.
I think a message was being sent.
Ugh. Disgusting.
I guess
and
there's
John's
also
like, the Mounds bar. Why
shouldn't I put candy on your head right now?
And then he had a piece of, like, this is terrible.
I don't think it's terrible.
The Mounds bar is not
Mounds
good.
bar's not terrible.
You would never say, boy, I can have a piece of candy. Let it be a Mounds bar. Ever.
But I like coconut.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that.
I like the Almond Joy. I'll have a delicious Almond Joy.
No.
It's not at the top of my list, but.
So you like a coconut cream pie?
I love a coconut cream pie.
No,
some of us also wouldn't draft just a straight Hershey bar with the second round pick either. When Butterfinger's just staring you right in the face.
You know what? So how about this? Next time they do a draft, next time they do something, I don't want to be partnered with you.
No, don't do that.
No. You know what? I wouldn't have taken those Sour Patch Kids, whatever crap that was you took in round 3.
There was no more chocolate to be taken.
Yes, there was.
No, there wasn't.
Yes, there was.
There was not.
I wouldn't have gone anywhere near Sour Patch
You
Kids.
wanted to take a Hershey Kiss.
I would take a Hershey Kiss every time over the Sour Patch
Hershey
Kids.
Kiss undrafted.
Here's why you're an idiot. The Hershey
I don't want to
Kiss-
be partners with you with these drafts anymore.
Who makes the Hershey Kiss?
Who do you think makes it?
Hershey.
Yeah.
Who makes the Hershey chocolate bar?
Yeah.
Hershey. It's the same candy, just packaged differently. It's the same chocolate.
I don't know that's the same.
It's the exact same thing.
I don't know that's the same.
RJ, could you please, to this casual, explain to me?
I don't know that's the same exact piece of candy. I don't think that's accurate.
What's I'm not even being mean. What is different about it, though?
What's different?
Well,
outside
I don't
of the
know.
shape.
Nothing. I don't. You think it's the same thing, just in smaller, different form?
I don't think that they have a separate chocolate recipe for the Kiss as opposed to the chocolate bar
about that
you drafted.
I don't know about that. All I'm saying is you know what you are, and it's taken me quite some time. You're a big bully is what you are.
No, I'm not trying to be a bully.
No, you are.
Trying to work. I was trying to collaborate.
Every time Jay comes in, I need a pick. First of all, you're non-responsive. I need a pick. I have to get a pick. I need a pick, and you avoid him. And he goes, Dave, what do you want? I go, here's the thing. If I tell you what I want and it's not the right thing, now I got lambasted by my co-host here. So from now on, when we do these things, you do them. I'm out. You want to take Swedish Fish round 1? Have at it.
Well, I wouldn't take Swedish Fish round 1.
I don't care. You run point. You know what? You and RJ can couple together. I'm done.
I'm just telling you right now. Stop with this like feeling bad for yourself and your feelings. Deep.
I don't feel bad for myself.
Don't pretend like you have feelings now. If we had taken Butterfinger with our pick, we're swinging back around. We'll get the Hershey bar. And now we're looking at Snickers, Butterfinger, Hershey bar, and M&Ms if you want M&Ms.
Okay, but who cares?
I care.
Okay, then you do it.
I wanted to have the best list. And right now, I'm getting pushback because everyone else also likes DHR's list.
I think what we're realizing is Skinny Dave just not a good. He's not compatible for a candy draft.
No, I'm going to eat candy today.
Skinny Dave is just not.
I'm eating candy today, 100%.
Yeah, probably just chocolate.
I got to tell you,
that's right. Well, what are you going to have? Dots? Candy corn?
I mean, I wouldn't.
How sadistic are you? How far does it go?
I wouldn't draft him, but Dots
candy corn is a sick man.
Yeah, I agree. But Dots are not terrible. I got to tell you,
please, you eat the dot, you get half the paper in your mouth. Who wants that?
That's not a dot.
What's a dot?
A dot is its own individual.
What's those things they put on the paper and you like have to put your mouth on the paper to rip it off? It's disgusting.
Yeah, I don't love those things. I don't even know what those are called.
No, Dot's a delicious candy. It gets stuck in your teeth. But
Yeah.
Dot's one of the
isn't that
chewy
what
candies.
Jake Assman was making a mockery of the dot at the Mets game?
It's a gumdrop.
No,
It's the dot.
No.
What was that?
No, he was eating the ice cream dot, the frozen ice cream dots.
Dippin' Dots.
Dippin'
Right.
Dots.
That's not the
No,
same
a
thing.
dot, no.
It's not the same thing.
Yeah, people
no.
are passing around frozen. That's what you get at Halloween.
Rick, you've never been more right. This is the candy can.
Wow.
Please.
You know what?
He's a cash.
Listen, it's okay.
I have to withdraw my support for the Hershey bar.
I know what I like, and I don't need to know about these other things.
Yeah, but you're living in a 3 yards and a cloud of dust offense. You got to expand.
I don't want to expand.
I see
If
that.
I pick up 5 yards every single time I run the ball,
5
why would I
yards?
not run the ball?
Who's picking up 5
You
yards?
didn't pick up 5 yards. You wanted to draft just chocolate. I mean, every
That's
single
all
one
I-
you pick
that's
was
all I
just
want.
plain chocolate.
You're
I
not.
mean, you go ahead. You make love to your Swedish fish. I'm not about that.
It's that's not Swedish. Then you had plain M&Ms. Everything he was plain.
I love the M&M. The fact that you want to throw shade at the M&M, that says more about you than it does me.
You know what this is? There's no motion in the offense. We're not giving the defense different looks. We're just here.
I think a goober would have been nice there if we wanted to go goober.
You're a goober. Let's go to Ryan in Bayonne. Ryan, you're on ESPN New York.
What's going on, fellas? How you doing?
Good.
Yeah, so my idea for my head coach would be Brian Flores, right? I'll pick Brian Flores because he will fix our defense. Then you would say, okay, we don't want a defensive coach. What I would do if I was Brian Flores, I would go hire Mike McDaniels. And I think Mike McDaniels as the OC would be a great OC. He's a horrible head coach, and that's why I'll also pick him because I know no one would ever pick him as a head coach again. So now Jaxson Dart will have the same OC year after year after year. So I just want to know what you guys think about that.
I like Flores. I like McDaniel's offensive mind as well. I don't think they would do that, but I'm not opposed to that duo.
Yeah, listen, I mean, it's not a terrible
idea. It'd be
idea.
weird if you hired the last two Miami head coaches to be on your coaching
It'd be a
staff.
little interesting, but you see what Brian Flores has been able to do with the Vikings defense.
Yeah, well, he's a
Right?
good football guy, smart.
I'm hoping he's learned from his,
Well, that's the thing.
His previous mistakes.
If he's learned from his previous mistakes, then I think he's worthy of another chance.
Right, but I mean, let's not pretend like people that make decisions in the NFL are all smart people. Like, I mean, Mike McDaniel did have success with Tua. Like, I mean, outside of not beating good teams and just not playing well in the elements, I mean, when Tua's been healthy, that offense has been really good. Like, you don't think there's a team that has a young quarterback that needs help wouldn't hire him as a head coach again?
Yeah, I don't think immediately that's going to happen.
No, I don't think so either. But he's like, well, he'll never get a head coaching job.
Well, but you
again.
can't worry about that. You can't hire an offensive coordinator and think to yourself, if he does really well, he's going to leave. That's the expectation. I think you actually want him to leave. You hope that he does so. You want it to be Ben Johnson, don't you? Or Aaron Glenn. They do so well that other teams are picking off your staff. That's what you don't like it, but you want that to happen because it means you're having success.
I don't think you want it.
Of course you do.
No, I don't think you do. I don't think it's great when you're changing play callers every year.
Yes,
I don't think it's awesome.
But it means that you're having tremendous
success. Which is fine, but I don't necessarily like in the best interest of Jaxson Dart to start rifling through offensive coordinators.
But if my point is, if those guys are taken, it means that you're having tremendous success.
Right, but it's why you wouldn't hire a defensive-minded head coach. You'd hire an offensive-minded head coach.
I would hire, and I like Brian Flores, but I would hire an offensive-minded head coach.
Right, like I mean, let whoever you hire handle the defense, and now because the way that Tim described it, the way he does it, and I'm sure like he's been around coaches like his whole life that they do it is, I got someone I trust that's calling the defense. I got a guy Either I'm calling the plays or I got a guy I hired, and I'll help him out the ways I can help him out. But for the most part, like those guys do their thing, and I can add suggestions if I want. But
you know what the funny thing is?
I couldn't coach like that though.
Right. But the thing that's so funny, was there a hotter commodity as a coach than Mike McDaniel after like the first 10 games of his coaching career?
No, everyone loved it. But that's how it works though.
Right.
I mean, Brian Daboll's coach of the year after he
right,
won
but
a playoff
that's
game.
my point. It moves quick.
Yeah, it moves quick. But I think if you end up having the right, if the quarterback that you tie yourself to is the right quarterback, you'll most likely have some longevity. If it's not, Tua's dealt with injuries and everything else. It's just it hasn't worked out. They never took that next step. And I don't know how easy it is to work in Miami for that owner, but yeah,
I don't think easy at all.
Mike McDaniel's personality was awesome when he was having success, and now it's like we're talking about the fact that he's wearing capri pants on the sideline as a bad thing.
Right. Let's take a break. That should be irrelevant anyway. Let's take a break. Jordan Raanan starts our run of Jordans this morning. We'll break down the Giants, what he expects this week. We roll along on another Football Friday. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Right now at Bay Ridge Honda, fall into savings with unstoppable savings across their full lineup of Honda cars, trucks, SUVs, hybrids, and EVs during the Fall for Honda sales event. You can get the HR-V all-wheel drive LX for $299 a month with zero down during the Fall for Honda sales event. Plus, receive thousands in benefits and savings with their Bay Ridge Plus Advantage plan. Upfront pricing, total peace of mind. Visit BayRidgeHonda.com. 39 months lease, 10,000 miles per year, zero down plus tax, tag, and fees. See dealer for full details.
Friends, it's football season, the best time of the year. You should be out there tailgating, cheering on your team, and enjoying every Sunday. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, sciatica, or nerve pain, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. You don't have to live like that. There's help. Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain is New Jersey's top pain specialist. He's Ivy League trained, double board certified, and is dedicated to helping you get back in the game. Here's what makes the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical image-guided procedures that deliver real results. Dr. Shaw treats neck pain, back pain, joint pain, migraines, nerve pain, and sciatica with a plan that's customized for you. Same-day and next-day appointments are available, and with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood, relief is always close. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Visit SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Most major insurances are accepted. That's SandwellPain.com. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Score or win this game day with Amazon Pickup, the MVP of package pickup. Need that new football jersey for the big matchup? With Amazon Pickup, you can collect your order from secure Amazon lockers or counters near you on your schedule. Whether you're running from work or home or straight to the tailgate, Amazon Pickup makes it easy and worry-free at no extra cost. Don't miss kickoff. Grab your gear and your packages when it works for you. Find your nearest Amazon Pickup location at amazon.com/pickupmvp. That's amazon.com/pickupmvp.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
They say a full marathon is the ultimate test. For me, it's more than a race. It's a milestone I once thought impossible. Michelle Smallman here, and I'm running my very first marathon in New York City with the support of Gainbridge and Gainbridge Assists powered by Parity. Together, we're empowering girls and women through sports and education, with grants to 32 organizations in 21 states. Every step I take is for the finish line and for the next generation chasing their dreams. Here's to 26.2 miles and a future with no limits.
Actual price will depend on product and subscription plan. Featured products are compounded drug products, which the FDA does not approve or verify for safety, effectiveness, or quality. Prescription products require an online consultation with a healthcare provider who will determine if appropriate. See website for details, restrictions, and important safety information.
Want a boost in and out of the bedroom? Hims has you covered. Introducing a new 2-in-1 approach to level up your game. Tadalafil for better bedroom performance and zinc for testosterone support. Put it all together and you've got what you need to turn things all the way up. Getting started is simple. Just go to hims.com/joy to start your free online visit. Through Hims, you can access ED treatments including pills, chews, and more. 100% online. No office visits, no pharmacy lines. Just fill out a simple intake form and a licensed medical provider will determine if treatment's right for you. If prescribed, it ships free and discreetly to your door. Find affordable treatment options at up to 95% less than brand names at hims.com/joy. That's hims.com/joy, HIMS.com/JOY.
In the city that never sleeps and never stops talking sports, ESPN New York is always on. Now you can live and breathe everything New York sports wherever you are. On your radio dial, on the ESPN New York app, and streaming live on YouTube. However you watch or listen, ESPN New York is always on for you. Hear us, stream us, watch us. This is ESPN New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. Time now for the Raanan Report, brought to you by Bet365. And now the camera, for some reason, sends me back into another universe. Rick gets up and close, and Jordan is right there in the middle, although off to the side just a little bit. Yeah, right there.
We're good. We're good.
Right there.
There it is.
Perfect. How you doing?
Good. What's going on, fellas? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween. Halloween's still a big deal in your house, right?
Yeah, my little guy. I was just telling RJ and Ray that they asked about my daughter. I think she's aged out. She's going to a high school Halloween party tonight.
Oh, right. Nice.
How do you deal with that? Because you have a daughter, the boys. I know you've told me she's boy crazy, right?
No, she's not yet. Actually,
how do you deal with this?
Look, I'm a little concerned about the party. I actually asked my daughter the other day if she smoked weed or drank yet.
Really?
Yeah, I did.
Wow.
Is that a bad thing?
How old is your daughter?
She's in ninth
She's in
grade,
high school.
right?
Oh my!
She's in ninth grade. What do you?
It's happening that early now?
Are we going to pretend like that doesn't happen?
No, it definitely happens. But that's you're progressive as a dad to go ahead and ask her that. So was she like, Dad, come on, I'm not smoking weed?
Yeah, she didn't. She said no. I don't think she is. But I mean,
I take gummies.
I mean, I'm a realist. Like, I got to think about the things that I did when I was younger.
So you were a big druggie when you were younger?
No, I definitely drank to smoke pot though when I was in ninth grade. I think.
Wow, that's early.
Now, granted, we weren't getting invited to the big parties, and we were playing cards in a friend's basement most of the time.
So
but,
you were a loser in high school, is what you're saying?
Hey, relax yourself.
Well, I'm connecting the dots is all I'm doing.
No, I don't think so. Just I think as a freshman boy, you're not the most popular person in the school. I don't know the order or the hierarchy of your school. That just seemed to be the way it went.
No, I think that's probably fair.
Yeah.
All right, Mr. Conductor, what's the mood around the Giants locker room with another massive piece going out for the season?
Yeah, look, they understand they're shorthanded and that other guys, and then this is what Jaxson Dart said flat out, is other guys have to step up. Like, we're going to need some of these, and that's, they're going to need more out of Wan'Dale Robinson. He's their number one receiver now. Darius Slayton gets paid $12 million a year. He's proven he could catch passes in this league. They need more from him, obviously, now. And Tyrone Tracy Jr. is back in the mix, a guy who had over 1,000 total yards last year, and showed that he can, hit some big plays, something that I think probably would have been a good mix with Scadaboo if they put it together, because Scadaboo, I think he had one run of 20-plus yards. Like, Tyrone Tracy had 6 last year. Like, that's his skill. So they do have differing skill sets that probably would mesh together nicely, but now they're going to ask him to kind of step to the forefront here.
Jordan, were you surprised? Okay, I'll ask you a two-part here. Same question, but two parts. Why did Carl Banks say it, and were you surprised that he said it?
I am surprised that he said it. I'll start with that because he's generally not very critical individually of players. So to come out and say that, I don't know his reasoning. I could sit here and have theories like, hey, maybe it's something he's heard around the facility. That there's probably been some whispers around. Now, I do think, right, there's merit to the fact that Dexter Lawrence hasn't played as well as he did the past couple of years. There's no question about that. Now, his comments get lost in the fact that he used the wrong words, right? Nobody respects you. Nobody. Like, come on. He leads the league in double teams. That's silly, right? That's not the right wording, and now you're losing the point of your message because you used the wrong wording. That, to me, is kind of what happened here. Like, there's been whispers, hey, we need more out of Dexter Lawrence. He hasn't played great. I told you guys, I think, since the start of the summer, he's injured. He has, he's coming back from injury. He didn't play much this summer. He didn't look like he was in the best shape, but who knows? We'll see what happens when the season starts. Well, what happened when the season started is he didn't come back and he didn't start playing immediately at the level he was at previously. And yes, he's playing fine. He's still a good player. Like if you go, it's hard to see it when you're watching it, the middle of the line. You don't sit there and stare at it during the game. Like I went back, the first play of the game, he took the center, crushed him 10 yards back into the backfield, created a pressure, and made Jalen Hurts leave the pocket. Like, we didn't notice that. I didn't notice that live. I think most people didn't either. Like, he's still playing well. He's just not playing at the level he was playing the last couple of years, which was off the charts, to be honest with you.
Yeah, he's been, their best player, right? For offense, defense, just their best player, period. So I have to imagine, because Carl's a smart guy, right? Do you think this has the desired effect? Like, can you look down the road here and see that Dexter Lawrence takes these words to heart, is furious about it, wants to make a statement, and that's going to be trouble for the Niners? Or is this going to kind of fall on deaf ears?
Yeah, no, I think it will have that intended effect. I do. I think Dexter Lawrence will be a little extra motivation. I'm not sure he needs the extra motivation. When they're just running to the edges every play, there's really not much he's going to be able to do. The Eagles averaged 10 yards. I was watching the game. I went back and watched every one of his snaps. It's hard for him to make those splash plays when they're just running the ball at the edge, same play every time, and going for 10, 12, 15 yards. They averaged over 10 yards a carry, both running backs.
Oh, yeah, we know.
None of it was up the middle, Dave. Literally none of it.
Why can't they? They haven't been able to control the edge for years. Like, how is that possible that they can't contain guys and funnel them inside?
Yeah, their cornerbacks aren't great. That's part of the problem, I think. Great. That's actually an understatement there. Their cornerbacks are bad against the run in general. Paulson Adebo is good, but he's out now, right? Like, he's a physical corner. Deontay Banks is terrible against the run. Cordell Flott is really skinny. He's not a guy who's going to be able to set that edge and do much on the edge there. They're going to be able to push him around. And then the safeties have not played well. And you put that together, and they're just going to run the ball at the edge the whole time.
Here's what concerns me, though, Jordan. I don't want to stay with just this Dexter Lawrence stuff, but there was, Dave, who was the reporter that you read?
Pat Leonard.
Yeah, Pat Leonard said.
Yeah, but this is Jordan's arch rival. There's a real animosity with him and Pat Leonard.
That's
Stop
fine.
trying to start stuff, Dave.
Right. So, I just want to get Jordan's take on this. So, Pat actually said the reason why Carl Banks said what he said was because no one inside that building will. There's not a tremendous amount of accountability from the coaching staff. Is that something you've also heard?
I think that's a fair point. I don't think that's something I would just brush off and say, nah, I don't see that. This regime, that's one of the things. Like, they've been very player friendly. That's something you've seen from the start, except for Daniel Jones when he got the tablet flipped at him. But for the most part, yeah. Malik Neighbors, that's something you hear. They let him do whatever he wants. You could see Brian Dable, he buddies up to Jaxson Dart and Abdul Carter, like. There isn't it's happened a lot. Deontay Banks for the past couple of years. Remember, he had a couple of plays where he basically did nothing. They didn't call him out publicly. The only one who actually said something was Jerome Henderson. You know what happened to Jerome Henderson? He got fired in the offseason.
Yep.
So, yeah, I do think that there is maybe some merit to that they're not being held accountable to the point where, because we're not seeing some of these silly mistakes that we see from these guys corrected. It seems like it keeps going and going and going. So I'm not going to sit here and argue that point.
So we're almost halfway through the season, right? We'll be past that mark this weekend. 2-6. There's been some signs, right? Like the quarterback has played well. You're excited about that. Scadaboo Neighbors. They're not there. Andrew Thomas. There are some pieces. Where are we in your mind as far as, is this like a fight for the job for Shane and Dable the final 9 weeks of the season?
I do think you have to produce results. Every week you go out there and you lose more games, it's going in the negative column of your resume. Like, you can't just say, well, look, we have some good players. Yeah, but you went 4-13 again. Like, how are you going to sit there and claim you have all these good players if you're going 4-13? Well, then the coaching is terrible because you're not getting anything out of the players, right? That's one of the arguments that could be made for sure. So I do think that wins matter here, and the way it looks down the stretch matters. Now, are they that far off from what kind of we thought they were? I don't know where you guys were. I picked 6 wins, and you're hoping Jaxson Dart showed some optimism. That's kind of where we're at, right? But what makes it disappointing is they've blown some games that they should have won, right? That's the disappointing part about, I think, where the Giants are right now. And that's definitely going to work against Brian Daboll in particular, because you're like, you know what? They should have won more than 2 games so far. So they can't just do the same thing in the back half of the season. Well, Jaxson Dart looks good, but they blew a couple games they would have won. Coaching contributed to that. Like, they're 11-31 in their last 42 games. There's one team worse. You guys know what team that is?
That's great.
Is it the Jets?
It is not the Jets. I think the Jets are 1 game better.
1 game better. Jets are a dynasty.
Jets are, we're better than the Giants.
Yeah.
It's the Tennessee Titans.
Yeah.
That's it. It's the only
Yeah,
team
the
worse than
penalties,
them during that stretch.
The other thing, too, has been the penalties, right?
Yeah, haven't been a
penalized the Giants
disciplined
either.
team. They haven't been a smart team. They've made mistakes down the stretch. I mean, they've made the mistakes on the coaching side. Brian Daboll hate challenged a play the other day.
That was unbelievable.
I've never seen it.
The officials came out. They're like, we told the Giants they can't challenge it, and they were going to challenge it again. I like the phrase "hate challenge."
Yeah.
I mean, you took a timeout and flushed it down the toilet.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's the first half. They didn't end up needing it anyway. But it's
no.
silly.
Here's
It's
the
silly.
thing.
It's silly.
And the rules are ridiculous in the NFL. If you challenge once and you're wrong, and now you challenge again and you're right, you don't even get a third challenge. You knew you were going to be wrong. So what you did right there was throw away a challenge to the point now you only had one more the rest of the game no matter what would happen. So it was a big deal.
Yeah,
for no reason.
I was talking about the timeouts, wasting the timeout.
Right,
The timeout
timeouts, I
didn't
guess,
come
in
into
that
play.
moment didn't matter,
Yeah.
yes.
Yeah, but look, these are all the things, like, when we're talking about things that go in the positive column and the negative column, like, all these things start to add up. And I think that's where – how about the ref also calling them the Jets in the middle of the game? Did you guys get that?
No, I didn't hear that.
You didn't get that on TV?
No.
The referee went to call a penalty, and he said – blah, 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 something, the Jets, I mean the Giants. And
we are the Jets. We're the same.
Hey, you share the same building. You've
and he said that he was chuckling and everything. I thought that made air, no?
I didn't. If it did, I didn't hear it. But by the way, the officiating, Jordan.
That was terrible.
I mean, that might be like the worst officiating game I've ever seen in my life. And I'm not saying the Giants win if the officiating is better, but it was disgusting. It's as bad as I've ever seen.
Yeah, it was really that was terrible. The tush push thing is the one I think that really bothers you, because how in any way, shape, or form can that be forward progress being stopped? Like he was trying to go forward. I mean, it was clear as day, and it was great play by Kayvon Thibodeau, by the way. Great play. Like that's the whole that's the beauty of it. And I don't know. I'm not a big official complainer. Like, I hate complaining about
I do as well.
officiating.
Yeah, but they stunk, though.
But they did. I was about to say, but they stunk. Now, at the end of the day, the Eagles could have ran for 300 yards if they wanted to, if they didn't shut it down at the end. So I really don't think you can win when you're letting up 10 yards of play on the ground. They hit 2nd and 26 and got a first down on the very next play.
It was 2nd and 31, Jordan.
No, it wasn't.
Yes, it was.
26?
You want to bet?
Would they change it?
Well, now
they
you have me
screwed,
nervous,
no, they screwed it up on the broadcast.
Oh, okay.
Really?
Yeah.
Broadcast said 2nd and 31.
Go look it up. You doubt me? Look it up.
No, listen,
not with that kind of
You're watching all 22
level
and everything else.
of
Unfortunately, we don't have the same kind of time that you have.
Well, you guys decided to correct me there.
Well, because they said 2nd and 31.
I know they did, and I was like, how? Then I looked, and it was a 29-yard run, and I'm like, how is that a first down then? And then I realized, okay, they had the wrong thing on the screen.
Then you started. You really started to do some deep dive into what was happening.
It took a real genius to figure that out when he went for 29
You really
yards.
are special. You really are.
Really put your nose to the grindstone there.
There we go, Rick. How'd it come?
You
hadn't done it in a while.
But wouldn't I mean, in theory, though, if you're saying that the forward
Just
progress
goes right
is
back into mode.
No, but if the forward progress is stopped on that play, so we're not giving him credit for when he actually leans the ball forward and it gets stripped out of his hands. Don't we at the very least have to go back to where the ball should be marked?
Well, I think that's what they basically said is that's the thing. He didn't really need to stretch it forward. He already had the first down.
That's
why Brian. That's what they reviewed, automatically. And Brian that said, well, you can't challenge it because he already got the first down. Okay. And at that point, he just challenged it anyway. And they're like, okay.
Hate challenge.
It was ridiculous. We told the Giants they can't challenge it. They decided they would like to challenge it regardless of what we've told them.
And then Brian Daboll, I mean, it just looks so sloppy and silly after the game. But what were you challenging there? And I'm not going to talk about it.
Their integrity.
Great.
Yeah.
Secondary's a mess, isn't it? I mean, how are they supposed to defend anybody in the Niners receiving corps?
Yeah, Paulson Adebo, he hasn't practiced this week. Can't see him playing. Knee injury. Cordell Flott was still in the concussion protocol as of yesterday. It's going to be a real stretch for him to get ready. I'm not sure if he could be ready. So now they're down their top 2 cornerbacks. Their number 1 cornerback is
Art
now
Green is also banged up, Jordan.
Art Green, who I told you might play.
Yeah.
He got hurt running down on punt. So Art Green's not going to play either. So, yeah, you're really thin in the secondary for the Giants. I mean, they're probably going to start Corey Black, who they just claimed off the Jets last week, and Deonte Banks.
Oh.
Yeah, not great. The only positive is Javon Holland. It looks like he has a good chance of being back this week at safety. That could be a little bit of a boost. Tyler Newman's struggling at that other safety spot for sure.
What concerns you the most about this matchup for the Giants?
The way that the 49ers can generally run the football. I mean, you saw the way that the Eagles ran the ball at the edges of the Giants. We think Christian McCaffrey's not just going to run at the edges for the Giants every time for 10 yards?
Yeah.
That's just, I mean, I would just say not even play anyone in the middle of the field. Dexter Lawrence, you're playing edge today. I don't know. Like I'm serious. Like you got to stopping those runs to the edge. They got to find something that works.
So what do you think?
I mean, it doesn't sound like you think that's going to happen, though.
That's not going to happen.
They're allowing 5.7 yards per carry this season, Rick. Why should I have confidence that they're all of a sudden going to be able to stop the run and stop Christian McCaffrey in this game? And stop Kyle Shanahan from drawing up plays to exploit their weaknesses. I mean, you think he's looking at Darius Muasau and saying, that guy, I'm not going to go towards. I'm not going to throw the ball or exploit him.
You're just a bundle of optimism, aren't you, today?
I think Dave actually felt good about this game until talking to you now.
I mean, when Jaxson Dart plays, they've been putting up points and they've been moving the ball up and down the field. It's just they haven't been able to get enough stops and they've give up a lot of pressure. Now that is where I think they're in good shape. I don't think the 49ers defense is in good shape. Their edge rushers are basically all injured. So Jaxson Dart should have time to make some plays. And, he's proven over and over again, as no matter who's out there with him, that they're going to be able to make some plays. So I do expect, even with Wan'Dale Robinson and Darius Slayton and Tyrone Tracy, the Giants to be able to put up some points in this
Slayton's
game.
excellent. When you see Darius in the locker room, tell him that I send my best. He's really playing at a very high level.
Should have scored a touchdown last week.
That was an awful call.
Another awful call.
When we talk to you next week, the Giants will have been active in the trade deadline or not?
I don't see them doing anything major. I mean, they're trying to trade Evan Neal.
Who in the world would be lining up to bring in Evan Neal?
Yeah, I said trying. Jalen Hyde, I'm sure is available. He's inactive these days. But do you want this? We had this argument several weeks ago. Do you want this team now to make a significant move?
If it's around the future, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Right? If they brought in a piece that would make them better next year, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah, so the Raheed Shaheeds and the Jacoby Myers, they make no sense because they're not signed past this year.
Yeah, unless the intent is to re-sign them or to extend them when you get them. No, that wouldn't make any sense to me.
But if that's the case, you're basically giving up an asset.
And it's Raheed? I always thought it was Rashid.
Shaheed.
His last name is Shaheed.
Right, but you said Raheed Shaheed.
I botched his name. What do you want from me?
Does it matter?
I want perfection is what I want.
We want to die on this hill right now?
I don't know. Where do you want to die? We're talking about Giants football. They're 2-6.
Yeah, well, not here right now. I don't want to die. I want to enjoy. I want to enjoy Halloween today.
All right, you have another question for Jordan?
Yeah, I have a question, Jordan. If you and I were teammates in the candy draft that we just had at the station,
oh my God! And this is where you want to go?
Would you use our second round pick on a just straight up Hershey bar when Butterfinger is still on the board?
No chance.
Thank you.
We got to go Butterfinger.
By the way,
even though it's not natural peanut butter, yeah, you always go.
Jordan, with your third round pick, are you taking Swedish Fish?
I didn't take Swedish Fish. I took Sour Patch watermelons.
Sour Patch watermelon fish. You taking that?
I'm a big gummy kind of guy. So
you know what? Enough of you.
Chocolate was diluted.
Honestly, you stink. This might be the worst.
Yeah,
thing
no.
you've ever done on the station.
Look, Sour Patch is up there, man. Sour Patches are great.
Thank you,
yeah.
Jordan.
Who's winning this game?
Probably the 49ers.
Great. All right, we'll talk to you, Jordan.
I mean, what do you want? You want me to sit here and tell you?
I want the truth.
Yeah, I gave you the truth. Do you think the Giants are winning?
I don't. I think this is a winnable game.
This is a no. You just sputtered to a no.
No, I don't think they're winning. I think it's a winnable game.
You asked me you didn't ask me if it was a winnable game. You asked me if they're going to win.
Don't be so confrontational.
And then criticize me for saying I probably don't.
Don't be so confrontational.
You're the one that keeps starting with me every week.
No, I love you.
Last week you took shots at me.
You jumped right down his throat last week.
You did.
You're yelling at him last
What can
week.
I do to mend fences? You want me to take it out?
No, we're good. We're good. You don't need to mend fences.
Okay.
We're
right,
good.
Great.
We're good.
We'll talk to you next week.
All right. Reese is number one, obviously. You guys are on it, right?
Yeah,
you
of
guys,
course.
that's an obvious one.
Hey, Jordan, he wanted to draft a
Mountains.
Hershey Kiss instead of the watermelons. He wanted to
Mountains and
draft
Almond Joy.
He tried to draft a Hershey Kiss, Jordan.
Yeah, I would
Hershey
draft a
Kiss.
Yeah, thank you.
Over the Sour Patch Kids.
Nobody wants a when you go trick or treating though. If they give you Hershey Kiss, and that's like the worst thing to get when you go.
No,
right?
candy corn's the worst.
Candy corn.
Candy corn.
Well, I mean, just a single Hershey
or that
Kiss
candy
though.
on the paper. That's disgusting.
They don't even do that anymore.
Well, because it's not hygienic.
Yeah,
It's
any
disgusting.
open candy.
Oh, we
is
got to
out.
go, Jordan.
Goodbye,
Bye.
Dave.
We
Goodbye.
love you. That, of course, is Jordan Raanan. You are no one sways people to their side more than you. Would you take this? Or would you take this? So you are the worst. You're like a bad attorney in a Matlock movie.
No, I said if the Butterfinger is available,
No.
I'd be taking a Hershey,
No.
a straight
or
Hershey
would you
bar.
take a beautiful Butterfinger? Like the way you sway the jury, it's well done by you. Good for you.
It's delicious candy. I think we take Butterfinger in the second round. We win the list.
Well, we didn't.
Hershey Kiss. What's wrong
But
with
for
you?
some reason, you care.
Of course I care.
All right, so from now on, you do it.
I mean, it took me a second. I didn't know if I was going to go Snickers. We had Twix in the mix. We had Kit Kat in the mix.
Snickers is
Snickers is elite.
delicious. By the way, that was the Raanan Report brought to you by Bet365. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. You're listening. This would be your time to probably interrupt. To DiPietro and Rothenberg on WHSQ, WCBS FM HD2 in New York.
Not going to do it.
Look at you. I got one more. Can I get through another read?
I could read your face off.
Okay. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Your Islanders in action again. They visit the Capitals, 7 o'clock. Knicks in Chicago playing the Bulls, 8 o'clock. And Game 6 of the World Series, 8:08 tonight in Toronto as the Blue Jays look to wrap up that series. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hey.
How you doing?
Why, when's the Giants bye week? Feels like we need a breather.
Week 14.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it.
Feels like it's getting contentious.
Hey, Jordan looked a little greasy today, didn't he?
What does
What's that mean?
A little shiny. He was sweating.
Greasy?
I think he made him nervous.
How so?
I think like he was like a little.
You jumped down his throat.
That guy,
little
he did,
sweat
yeah.
going.
Well, I mean, you're confrontational with people that you're closest to.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Every week though?
It's not every week.
Oh yeah.
Also, I'm not in a good way with the Giants.
Yeah, but you didn't ask him if it was winnable. You asked him if they were going to win. And he said no, and then you attacked him.
Well, that was at the end, at least. I didn't attack him early where it made it awkward.
Well, that was nice.
You're right.
Kind
We
of
saved
you.
all the awkwardness for the nice bundle at the end.
Yeah, right. Or the
Right.
or the Shaheed situation that you decided
Well,
to point out.
he's like Raheed. He has like Raheed. Who the hell is
But
Raheed?
he's,
But I think
he's
we all-
rolling at that point though.
Yeah, I think we all knew that it was
Well,
a
I
slip
wanted
up.
to make mention of it. Isn't that what I'm told we do on the show? You have a misstep, we point it out.
Well-
He had a massive misstep, I pointed it out.
I don't think
That's heroic, is what it is. They
And I'm
give
the one.
medals to people like that.
And I'm the one that sways the jury. That's totally. You just turn yourself into a hero. You're from a
Heroic.
bad friend to a hero.
No, I'm heroic. I mean, the way I was able to manipulate that was genius.
You know what? After thinking about it, you're right. You are a hero.
Yeah,
See?
you're a hero.
I don't know if you want to erect a statue to me. Maybe in the front, right near the doors.
Yeah, right by the right in the bathroom. We'll put it in the
Yeah.
bathroom.
Next to the sign, don't flush
Yeah, do not
toilet
flush this toilet.
paper.
That's
Or don't flush paper.
You have a
paper
bronze
towel.
statue of me right next to the sign, the beautifully written, handwritten sign.
That bathroom's a real problem, man.
Yeah.
Every day there's,
every
there's
day
leaks
something wrong
and
with that
stuff
thing.
that
It's
It's
happens
just like the
in
note says, plumbers are expensive. Well, clearly, the message is not landing.
No,
No, but I don't think the most recent issue in the bathroom was anyone's fault.
What's the most recent issue now?
that was a flood.
Apparently
We had
it
a
flooded
urinal flood.
from the urinal.
Yeah,
The day after you pointed out that people were leaving items on the urinal.
Yeah, on top of the urinal. I didn't.
I saw that, by the way, yesterday. It was very unsightly.
It's alarming, right?
Yeah, it was.
How does it get
I
up
didn't
there?
really give a lot of thought to it. It's gross.
Well, how does it get up there?
I don't know. Somebody planted it there.
You have
a
to, though.
mischievous person planted it.
It was a
there.
conscious decision.
Ray, there's no like physically, it's impossible to be in that position to have it fall onto that part of the
you
toilet.
had to place it there, strategically place it there, right?
You have to.
That was thought that went into that.
Yes, in your mind, you're like, what would make this urinal look better? This.
Yeah.
And then
decoration,
a little garnish.
Let me put a garnish on top here of the urinal.
Oh, good. Maybe it's a Halloween decoration.
RJ,
hi.
How you doing?
Good.
So, with your turning your nose down at that segment with Jordan, do you not feel like the show's going well today?
No, I don't turn my nose down. I think it was very entertaining. I just worry for our relationship with him.
No, we're fine. I love Jordan.
I mean, his daughter's out, drinking and smoking weed. I mean,
I didn't say that.
Oh no,
that was him.
Who the hell are you?
His daughter. She's a real wild child.
Like that kind of party?
Well, he said she's not.
Smashing seltzers. So that's what she says to him.
Right. If you were an addict, like it sounds like she might be, would you admit that to your dad?
Oh God,
I don't think you could say that.
You just called a child an addict.
I think we got to dump that. That's over the line.
What is wrong with you?
I don't think you can say things like that.
This might be the worst thing you've ever said.
No, I promise you. Remember that one time, Ray?
Yeah. Well, you just kept repeating it. That was the problem.
No.
It was bad. It was bad in a vacuum. You just kept repeating
Maybe go to break
it.
at like 7:06.
I know we just started the show. I need you to go to break.
I know you just started the
now.
show. You got to go to break. I got no more dump button left.
RJ, what's wrong? What's wrong with him?
My concern was that you would say it again. I was like, I can't allow him to keep talking. I can't save him anymore.
We should probably go around the league.
Oh my goodness!
What? And you know what? To that point,
I didn't bring this up. He brought it up.
And to that point, I probably should let you know I can't save you now if you say something stupid. So please don't.
Probably only a matter of time.
Oh my goodness! This Friday show has gone awry.
You want a nice email?
No, is it nice?
Is it actually a nice email?
Yeah.
Well, I'll let you determine that.
No.
All right, read it.
This is the worst show I've ever heard.
Oh, God.
None of you have any talent. None of you are funny. And Rick is the biggest clown I've ever heard. I've never seen someone try so hard to be cool, but fail miserably. He's the biggest loser on the show next to the other guys.
Wow.
Well, who's the biggest loser then?
Wow.
I am.
I feel like you got to rank.
No, you can't say Rick's the biggest loser next to the other guys. Who's the bigger loser?
Yeah, you got to rank them.
What's the name? What's the name on this?
The email?
Yeah.
Tim S.
Tim's got to rank us.
Tim.
Yeah. I think in a room of losers, I think I'm the biggest
You're
loser.
the king loser?
King loser.
But then aren't you really a winner if you're the king loser?
I'm the KOL. No, that's like being the no.
I know what you were going to say.
Yes.
And you caught yourself.
Ha.
I know what you're
What
going
a
to say.
loser you are. You bleep.
Yeah, it's going to be the tallest.
Ha, ha,
something.
ha, ha, ha.
Yeah.
Hello, losers.
You dragged me right into this.
See, I like when I bring you down to mine.
That's maturity right there, RJ. I hope you know that.
It's time to go around the league, I think.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. Fine, RJ.
I'm a loser, baby.
It's time to go around the league.
It's like we're playing with matches at a gas station here.
Yes.
I don't
running
feel like
around.
We're anywhere near the pumps.
We're running around with a lighter.
And therein lies the problem. That you don't
Let's see how long we can hold this firework before it blows off our head.
Oh, all righty. Sunday, 1 o'clock.
I had something to say, and I didn't say it.
Thank God. You're a loser. It's incurable.
Sunday, 1 o'clock.
A lot of games Sunday, 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
8, I
sure
believe.
are. Broncos are 6-2. They visit the 3-4 Texans off that big win over the Niners. Denver going to be without Pat Surtain starting this week. He's going to be out a while. For a team that plays a lot of man-to-man coverage, the Broncos are the only team that plays at least 60% of coverage in man. They're missing the league's best coverage player, and that's going to be significant in this game. The Broncos lead the NFL in sacks, though, with 36, while the Texans' offense and their offensive line specifically ranks 28th in pass block win rate. Having said all that, Houston favored by 1.5.
Yeah, this is one of these I don't really understand. I was telling Rick yesterday, Denver leads the league in sacks and leads the league in amount of sacks allowed. I think they've only allowed 8 sacks so far this season. But that Houston defense is really good. They're coming off their best game of the season. It sounds like Nico Collins is going to play. They're home. RJ, if you do what you say you're going to do, I would imagine you're taking Houston in this game a little bit later.
It would fit the criteria, but there's other games I like more, but it was on the list.
Okay.
It sounds like Christian Kirk's going to play also.
Yes.
So you get Collins and Kirk. So, to the point you just made, the Broncos are the first team in NFL history to have 35 or more sacks and allow 10 or fewer in the first 8 weeks of a season. So it's never been done before.
There's a reason they're sitting here at 6-2.
Yeah, I mean, and the next closest team to them sack-wise is, I think, the Rams, and they got 26, so they get 10 more sacks than the Rams. Yeah, I don't really understand this number either. I know that Houston's offense, looked good last week. It did. I mean, that was C.J. Stroud's best game of the season, and that was all Nico Collins. But, again, I don't understand how this Denver defense, and maybe Surtain is that big of a loss, but
I think he's a massive loss.
Right,
yes.
But Houston's how much time is he going to have to throw the football? Now, Houston's defense is great. Like, Houston's defense is legit, too.
Well, I think you could argue, tell me if you think this is crazy or not. I think you could argue Houston's defense is better than Denver's defense.
I think that you could make that argument. Yeah, they're right there. But this is, Bo Nix, and I don't know how much I necessarily love Bo Nix, and I know he wins, and he does a good job for Sean Payton, but going up against this defense, I think I would probably say that's I got to imagine that's the reason why Houston's being favored in this game right now.
I would agree with that. By the way, quick prediction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you mark this down. I'll probably be wrong, but I'll throw it out there for you guys anyway. Breece Hall, Broncos.
Wow. You're not buying the R.J. Harvey stock?
I think they are a really good running back away from being a special kind of offense.
I mean,
I don't think J.K.
Texans can't run the football either, though.
Did okay?
R.J. Harvey looked good last week.
Yeah, so did Woody Marks. He looked all right.
Yeah, but here's, anybody would have looked good.
Nah, that's not wrong.
7-1 Colts, best record in the league. They're in Pittsburgh, take on the 4-3 Steelers off that loss to the Packers. Indianapolis, league's number one offense. You probably know that. But what you may not be aware of, 24th in yards allowed per game and 30th in third down defense. Steelers got torched last week by Tucker Kraft. Now all they have to do is slow down Tyler Warren. Jonathan Taylor, his 14 touchdowns this year. How many do you think that either equals or is greater than in terms of total touchdowns scored by some NFL teams? In other words,
by teams, like entire offenses?
How many teams in the NFL, in terms of touchdowns scored as an offense, has he at least equaled or is greater than?
Well, it's going to be a real number, otherwise you wouldn't ask it.
It's not like 12.
8.
Not a bad guess.
You said not a bad guess.
See, that's not fair. Now you gave him that information.
Well, I don't think. I mean, what is it? That didn't completely help me. How many touchdowns does he have, RJ?
14.
Jonathan Taylor's got 14 touchdowns. He said 8. I will say he's got more. He's got the same or more than. Is that the question?
Yep.
Yeah.
I'll go 6.
5.
Damn.
Browns, Saints, Falcons, Raiders,
Both
Titans.
over.
They don't have 14 touchdowns in at least 8 games.
There's some sad offenses out
That's
there.
really
sad
bad.
teams. Period. RJ, to your point, because I know you love these Mike Tomlin bounce back spots.
Yeah, I'm out.
Off a loss, Mike Tomlin, as coach of the Steelers, is 61-47 against the spread off of a loss.
Yeah.
RJ, I don't see any way that you don't take the Steelers here.
I can't do it. Colts are favored by 3.5.
Listen, the Colts are rolling. Their offense is unbelievable. Their defense is underrated. They're well coached. And the Steelers, I saw this stat, since we're so stat-centric here as we go around the league, 47% of the points the Steelers are allowing, fourth quarter. So they are
you
not
saw it in the
closing
second half
games
against
that
Green
well.
Bay.
You were right.
Right.
I mean, they had the lead, and then they completely collapsed. So, I think the Colts will probably find a win here. I don't know that I would take the 3.5, but I think Indy will win this game.
Right. See, here's the thing, though. They're giving you 3.5, so they want you to take the Steelers.
Right.
Give you a little hook. Again, I hate to keep throwing stats at you, but I found some good stats last night.
Nice.
Daniel Jones. How do we feel about Daniel Jones under pressure as a Giant? Good, bad?
Bad.
Not great.
Daniel Jones under pressure this season has 92 dropbacks under pressure. He has a completion percentage of almost 62%, which is only worse than one quarterback in the NFL, and that's Dak. And 0 turnover-worthy plays in those 92 dropbacks under pressure.
What? So, give me this again.
He has the second best completion percentage under pressure in the entire NFL. The only one with a better one is Dak, who's playing at a extremely high level also.
Okay.
So under pressure, he's completing almost 62%. He's been one of the best against pressure.
He's been great.
J.J. McCarthy, come on down. Back in the saddle for the Vikings. They're in Detroit to play the Lions for the first time since that 31-9 disaster in Week 18 of last year for the division. Lions offense has just dominated Minnesota the last 4 times they have played, scoring at least 30 points in all of them. In those 4 games, Jared Goff, QBR of 80, completed 79% of his passes, over 1,000 yards passing just in those 4 games alone. 6 touchdowns, 2 picks. Vikings the only team in the NFL, though, with multiple sacks in every game this season. Big number here, 9.5, Detroit favorite.
Listen, I think that we all agree Detroit is one of the better teams in the NFL. They're coming off a bye. There's no reason to have any confidence in J.J. McCarthy. So this looks like it probably will be a very one-sided football game.
Right. I think the biggest thing now for Minnesota is just figuring out if J.J. McCarthy, just developing J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, that's right. This season is now not about how far they're going to go. It's do we have the quarterback?
Right.
But here's my question. If he's not good the rest of the year, you couldn't move off from him, could you?
No, I'm not saying that you move off of him, but I just think that there are probably a lot of Vikings fans.
I'm not saying that you said that. I'm just like, so you're 2 years in.
Yeah,
but he hasn't played that much football. You have to give him at least another year, right?
He's played no football. He didn't play last season. He's played 8 quarters. So, 7 of them not being very good. Like, who are you going to?
You need to find a way to cover your bases next year.
By move off him, do you mean like a Daniel Jones situation, bring in a vet, or do you mean draft a guy? You're probably not going to draft a guy, but
no, they can't draft a guy.
Just not hand him the job for next season.
You make a trade for
why can't they draft a guy?
Yeah, they could. Or you make a trade for a Mac Jones, something like that.
Well, why couldn't they draft a guy? Because you're going to want someone. You feel like you have enough talent to win now. Are you going to? So if J.J. McCarthy can't play to start the season, you're going to throw a rookie in and expect to win right away?
Well, but if Kevin O'Connell comes to the decision by week 18 they missed the playoffs, if he pounds the table and said this guy ain't it, I feel like he's got the equity where they would listen.
Yeah,
it'd be interesting.
Right, but what would those guys be saying to him? Like, well, we had Sam Darnold, we had Daniel Jones.
Well, it's interesting. Whose call was it to go to JJ? Not go to JJ, but bring JJ in.
I would hope it would be the coaches.
You had to go to him, no?
No. But I mean, was O'Connell the one pounding the table said we need McCarthy? That would make it interesting because if he wanted him, but we'll never know. 4-4 Panthers head to Green Bay, take on the 5-1-1 Packers. Sounds like Bryce Young going to play in this game after he missed last week's game because of a high ankle sprain. Dave Canales, head coach of the Panthers, suggested that Rico Dowdle going to get a heavier workload. They've kind of been going back and forth, have he and Chuba Hubbard, but he was very effusive in his praise for Rico Dowdle, saying what he's done is excellent. They'll have to keep pace with Jordan Love, who's off to a great start this season. 13 touchdowns, 2 picks, completing 71% of his passes. Packers by 13.5.
Ooh.
Actually, it's come down to
great
12.5.
use of the word effusive, by the way. Good on you.
Thank you. I should correct myself. Down to 12.5.
12.5. You know what the weird thing is? The Packers were not great last week until they were great. Like, they have won games and they have the best record in the NFC, but I don't think they're playing great football. That being said, I kind of can't figure out the Panthers. Like, I expected them to lose last week. I didn't think they'd put up a 40 spot against, so clearly Dalton does not have it anymore, and Young is a much better quarterback. I don't know. That feels like a large number to me. I don't know that I would take the Packers in this scenario.
Right, but what version of Bryce Young are you getting?
I don't know. Well, it's got to be better than Andy Dalton.
Right, they're on the road, and you just watch the second half of the game against the Steelers. Right? Like, I mean, it feels like Micah Parsons is now turning back into the Micah Parsons that probably should have been traded from Dallas. Like, he'd be that disruptive.
You would lean Packers if you had to take this game?
Yeah, I think I'm almost on the same page as RJ is right now. With you got good teams going up against bad teams,
just smashing them.
Right, smashing them. I have a hard time taking the number. I don't even know if the books can make the number big enough that you wouldn't.
Oh, they can make the number big enough.
They can, but have they adjusted to
12? It's not like the Panthers are not an awful football team, though, guys.
No, they're not.
They just got whacked. They just gave up 40 last week.
Okay, I understand that. They played an awful game last week. I'm not arguing that, but it's not like they're not the Titans.
I think you got to get in there with the Panthers.
Listen,
you know what? They're on my list.
If Andy Dalton was still playing quarterback this week, you'd feel comfortable.
Well, I agree with that. He was unbelievably bad last week.
Bears are 4-3. Bengals are 3-5. This game's in Cincy. Chicago's got the second lowest red zone touchdown percentage in the league. They scored a league low points per drive in the red zone. Going against the Cincy team that ranks 30th in red zone defense, so you can see where I'm going with this. Joe Flacco might be the quarterback of the Bengals. Got banged up late with that shoulder. Bengals allowing an NFL worst 31.5 points per game this season. Trying to avoid
defense stinks.
Yeah, they're trying to avoid allowing 30-plus points in 3 straight games. Bears by 2.5 on the road.
So Flacco may not play like you mentioned. Both of these teams are coming off really bad losses. The Bears lost on the road to Baltimore without Lamar Jackson and couldn't really score points, which was puzzling. And the Bengals with that loss to the Jets. The thing about the Bengals, had they won that game, they'd be 4-4. They'd be right there in the thick of that division. and would maybe take some of the flavor off that brilliant take I had with the Ravens to win that division. Caleb Williams, I don't know, man. I just don't see it. I just don't look at him and think to myself, this is a big-time quarterback. Because I think Ben Johnson is really good, and I can see Ben Johnson getting very frustrated with him very quickly. And they run the ball effectively, and they have weapons, but he's just not really it. So, I don't know. I think the Bears probably win this game, especially with Flacco banged up, but I will not be going anywhere near this one.
If I know Jake Browning's playing, I'm probably taking the Bears.
Correct.
Just because Cincinnati, I mean, yeah, you mentioned the numbers about Caleb Williams. I mean, he had the huge turnover against Baltimore that changed that game, right? Deep in his own territory, turns the ball over. That game ends up being done with Tyler Huntley as the quarterback, which is a game that if you're Chicago, I mean, come on. But in saying all that, Cincinnati, if Joe Flacco does play, is able to score points, right? I mean, 38 should be enough to beat the Jets.
It should be enough to beat anybody.
I mean, Jamar Chase. Yeah, but this is the same Cincinnati team last year that was with Joe Burrow was losing games when they scored 30 or more points.
The defense stinks.
Like, this is not something that just happened. Their defense
and their best
has been
defensive player's not healthy and can't really play.
Right, so I don't know how banged up Joe Flacco is going to be if he plays, but when Joe Flacco has time to sit back, he can pick you apart with his arm. Jamar Chase with Joe Flacco is a real problem.
Yep.
Like a real problem. But Tyler Huntley plays. He loves not Tyler Huntley. Heineke likes to play. He turns the ball over quite a bit. That's why he's on the bench.
Patriots 6-2.
Heineke.
Not Heineke. You know who I meant. Browning.
I was just going to
just correct me. Jake Browning.
I was just going to let it go.
We're having a day
what
here.
the hell is happening?
I was going to let it go.
Listen, Rahid.
Well, you know what it was? It was more confusing. I was like, wait,
I put myself in a blender.
Where does he play now?
I was just going to let it play out.
I put myself in a blender.
Patriots 6-2 host 3-4 Falcons. Atlanta hopes they get Michael Penix back for this game. Patriots, Kayshon Boutte, receiving touchdown 3 straight games. Falcons have the best pass defense in the second best pass defense and the best overall defense in the league. Pats by 5.5 at home.
You say that. It didn't look like the best defense in football last week, that's for sure. Miami went up and down the field. Atlanta looked like they could have real playoff aspirations. That seems to have been ripped away. Patriots right now are rolling. All that being said, I don't know. I feel like 5.5 is a big number on this game. Are the
I feel
Patriots,
like you've said that about every game.
No, that's not true.
You said it about Carolina. You just said it about
I said it about
Patriots.
one other game.
Right. I mean, you sit here and talk about Atlanta's defense. Atlanta's defense didn't look. I mean, did you expect to see that last week from Atlanta's defense?
That's what I'm saying.
I can
to have the
understand
stat that they're the number 1 ranked defense in football after that performance.
Like, I can understand, like, Kirk Cousins, right? Maybe not great. You don't have Drake London. I understand, like, the offensive part of it. They only end up scoring 10 points. But the defensive part of it.
It was troubling.
What the hell happened to
their
their defense?
I wholeheartedly agree.
And right now, the way Drake May is playing.
I don't think there's that big of a separation. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it comes back to bite me if I take this game. I don't think there's that much of a separation. Like, I think Atlanta is the play here.
Okay.
Yeah, I should correct myself. So I swapped them. Second best overall defense, but the best passing defense. Titans are 1-7. Chargers visit them at 5-3. This is a game that will happen because it has to contractually. The Titans secondary, specifically at corner, they are all beat up. So they traded Jarvis Brownlee Jr., who is with the Jets now. Last month, Roger McCreary traded to the Rams earlier this week, and L'Jarius Sneed is on injured reserve. They will have their hands full going against Justin Herbert, who, by the way, leads the NFL in passing yards.
So we feel good about the Chargers in a survivor pool this week, right?
Chargers by 9.5.
Okay, good. Yeah, I mean, I don't think we have to spend a ton of time on this game. It feels like Cam Ward is taking steps to become better. But, I mean, you're stepping up in class so much that the Chargers should win this game handily.
Tennessee's not good.
Nope.
No.
Right? They're not good. I mean, the only reason they won a game, they should be 0-8. The only reason they won the game is because Arizona let them.
It got handed to them. Almost literally handed to them.
Right. Gave them the game. They haven't won a game at home. They just got smashed by Indy, and a lot of teams getting smashed by Indy. I mean, I think Cam Ward's going to be a good quarterback. He is in a really bad situation right now.
Very bad. 4 o'clock slate, Rams 5-2, welcoming the 1-7 Saints, who've turned things over to Tyler Shuck, making his first start as a rookie. Alvin Kamara's been quiet. If he's on your fantasy team and you're complaining, you have good reason. Season low, 21 rushing yards against the Bucs last week. He's failed to reach 40 yards in each of his past 4 games. The stage is set. Puka Nacua back. Devontae Adams going against a Saints defense that has allowed 14 passing touchdowns. Rams by 14.5.
I know somebody has the duo of Rams receivers in their fantasy team. Yeah.
And they're going to get. You got off to a nice start last night.
You know who
with Mark Andrews.
Instead of this genius GM move, Rick.
You're the best.
I have 2 tight ends, Hunter Henry and Mark Andrews. I was like, you know what? Let me get Andrews into the lineup.
It's a nice
I like
start.
that play this week. Yeah. Started him. Boom.
That's nice.
How much time do we need to spend on this? This might be the best team in the NFC against the worst team in the NFC. This is going to be a very unattractive game.
Accurate. Very accurate. Jags, game over 500. They're in Vegas, play the 2-5 Raiders. Jags threw. So, in these last couple losses, Seahawks and Rams, they threw the ball 90 times and only ran it 38. Both losses, obviously. Liam Cohen said he wants a more balanced attack. Who could blame him? Raiders have been held to fewer than 30 points in 27 consecutive games. Longest streak in the NFL. Jags by 2.5.
And then we're going to get Ashton Genty the ball 25 times, and he'll touch it 4 times in this game. The Raiders stink.
Yep.
They absolutely stink. I don't think the Jaguars do. Now, the Raiders are home for this game, coming off a bye for this game. But here's the thing. Geno Smith is bad. He's just a bad quarterback right now. So I don't know at what point they make the switch, but I won't touch this game. I don't find a lot of excitement in this game. I'll watch it because it'll be on, but it doesn't move the needle for me at all.
Yeah, I would be interested to see. I mean, Pete Carroll, we all consider a really good head coach, right? So, I mean, he was brought in to kind of steady the ship and get this team back on track. That hasn't really happened. I mean, 2-5, Geno Smith doesn't look good at all. They're coming off a game where they had 3 first downs. I mean, I would
30,
say like
30 plays they ran.
Right.
30.
Like, I mean, in like as far as like define being embarrassed, right? Like, I mean, I think that's probably the definition of being embarrassed. Now you've had a week off to kind of think. You've had the bye week to think about it. I mean, what version of the Raiders do you get coming out of the gate here, coming out of the bye? Do they respond for Pete Carroll?
Yeah.
But after the last time you watched them play, you're like, dude. I mean, I know Kansas City's defense is good, but 3 first downs the whole game?
They look like they didn't want to be out on the field, which is really troubling.
Did get Brock Bowers back for this game. We get the annual Chiefs-Bills game. This is matchup number 10 between Patrick Mahomes and Josh Allen already. This game's in Buffalo. Sunday could be the Chiefs' last appearance at Highmark Stadium before they close that stadium in Buffalo. Mahomes and Kansas City can try to pull together their first win in Buffalo since 2020. Chiefs favorites in this game by 2.5.
This is a beautiful game. I mean, this is what football is all about, right? The other 2 games at 4 o'clock are certainly not great. We just went through them. This is the game of the week. This is a massive game, too, right? I mean, Buffalo's now fighting for 2 things. They got to fight to try to win that division, and if they're able to somehow win that division, you want to win this game so you can have the home field game in the playoffs. And I know you'll say it doesn't really matter for Kansas City. You'd still rather be home against them than on the road against them. And Buffalo is not really won, outside of that Baltimore game, which I think we'd all agree they got very fortunate to win. They're not really won games this year that they were kind of questioned whether they were going to win it or not. They've had some bad losses. I just feel like Buffalo is very, very Josh Allen centric, and I think the Chiefs are a better complete football team than Buffalo is.
I was actually watching, I think it was First Take yesterday, and Dan Orlovsky had his top 5 quarterback list, best quarterbacks right now in this moment.
You're going to tell me he didn't put Josh Allen there?
Josh Allen was on the list. Like, who's playing the best quarterback right now? And he didn't have Josh Allen in the top 5.
Come on.
So, I mean, again, Dan watches a lot of tape. I'll take his word for it. And they haven't, though. I mean, week 1, they should have lost to Baltimore.
Right.
They have a huge loss to New England. Defense hasn't been great. It was better last week, but again, that's Carolina.
They couldn't stop Atlanta.
Right. The only interesting, not the only thing, because this is going to be one of those much-watched games. I think the interesting thing here is Patrick Mahomes has lost the last 4 regular season games to Josh Allen. I don't know how much that plays into this, just because I'm with you. I think Kansas City all around is the better team.
Well, they are.
Especially now that they're healthy. And their defense is better than Buffalo's defense.
Yes.
By a wide margin.
Sunday Night Football. Not sure which Commanders quarterback we're going to see just yet. Jaden Daniels, Marcus Mariota.
It's going to be Daniels.
It sounds like it's trending that way. Commanders have allowed 27 pass plays of at least 20 yards. Only 4 teams have given up more. Why do I tell you that? Sam Darnold has 19 completions of 20 or more air yards. That's the most in the NFL. Seattle by 2.5 is your number here.
Seattle's interesting.
Yeah.
I mean, they're an effective running team. They have a quarterback who's playing at a high level. They have the number 1 receiver in fantasy right now in Jibba. And defensively, they get after it. Leonard Williams has been really outstanding. Their secondary gets healthier. I think they're the better team. I'll tell you what. I'm thinking about getting involved right here.
Oh, you might dabble, huh?
And they're great on the road. I'm thinking
about it. Yeah. They haven't lost on the road. Yeah.
That's a nice point. It's a nice point. And Monday Night Football, Race Cowboys. First team in NFL history to average 30 points per game and have a negative point differential through their first 8 games. Since 2000, Cowboys 15-10 off their bye week. Dallas favored by 2.5.
This is fine. Everything is fine.
Their defense is playing at such an amazingly bad level. I mean, the head coach is having meltdowns. The Cardinals' offense is hardly great, but you got to figure they're going to put up points. This should be an entertaining football game. The one thing I will say about the Cowboys, Rick, they play entertaining football. It's not always, beautiful to watch, but it's entertaining football.
Yeah, it's entertaining football. I mean, offensively, it's entertaining football. Defensively, I don't think that Raymond's overly entertained by how bad his defense is.
No, but people love offense, and you're going to get a lot of offense when you get the Cowboys on the field.
Right. I mean, I was talking to Ray about this game before the show. It's just the whole Kyler Murray thing, how successful he's been in Dallas. I don't know if he's lost. I don't know if he's lost in Dallas, going back to what, high school, Ray?
He's never lost in that stadium.
Never lost in that stadium. I don't know if that matters to anyone or not. Dallas's offense right now is tough to stop. And especially you got Aubrey indoors. It feels like, how many yards do you really have to pick up from to kick a field goal? I just don't know if Arizona's going to be able to slow their offense down.
You're taking the Cowboys, aren't you?
Cowboys are on my list.
Oh,
they're on your list.
Yeah.
Well, that is the league. We've gone around it. Browns, Jets, Eagles, Bucks on by.
That's nice. Well done by you. Really nice job. And you used very long, beautiful words as well. All right. So, you know where we are now. We got a frenzy to do. So you know what has to happen. People have to chime in. 3 ways. It's a 3-pronged frenzy attack. You can call the old garden variety standard way, 800-919-3776, and we'll get to you. On the YouTube stream, Ray monitors that, and he'll pipe in with questions every couple of moments to let us know what people are asking and want to know there, and on Twitter, at Rothenberg ESPN. Any way is fine, but bring it now. 800-919-3776. Frenzy, next. ESPN, New York.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate through the site within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. Just go to this exclusive web address, ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free. ZipRecruiter.com/free.
All right, let's see what's happening on the roads on this Football Friday, and welcome in our best buddy. Here is the great Debbie Duhane.
DNR, good morning. Happy Halloween. Save me some Hershey Kisses. Guys, let's see what's happening on the Southern State Parkway eastbound, slowing down at the Seaford Oyster Bay. It's an accident, 1 lane blocked. Terrible traffic here on the westbound BQE at the Brooklyn Bridge with a disabled vehicle. Van Wyck South at Liberty Ave. Construction inbound GWB an hour to the upper level. Outbound side of the Lincoln stalled vehicle just cleared. Sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADebZone.org. I'm Debbie Duhame on 880 ESPN New York.
1-877 Cards for Kids. KARS Cards for Kids. 1-877 Cards for Kids. Donate your card today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. KARS Cars for Kids. 1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Ready to get rid of that old car? Donate it to Cars for Kids. Call 1-877 Cars for Kids to reach a friendly live agent. Donation's super easy, and your car can be picked up as soon as tomorrow. Call us now, 1-877 Cars for Kids. That's Cars with a K to donate your car today.
1-877 Cars for Kids. Donate your car today.
Did you know you can donate real estate too? Go to carsforkids.org. That's carsforkids.org.
The fall is here and Halloween's right around the corner, which means the cold weather is coming, and that's why now's the time to fill up with Romeo's Fuel. Fill up before it gets too cold. Now is the best time because prices are still so low. Romeo's Fuel makes it easy for you to keep your house comfortable and warm in the coldest months. Get discount home heating oil from the best in the business. Order online at romeosfuel.com for the best and lowest price on home heating oil. That's romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com, romeosfuel.com.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
Hey, it's Desmond Howard. You want to win the weekend? It all starts with the tailgate. And for me, that means Kingsford Charcoal.
They've been bringing the flavor, the smoke, and the heat since 1920. No wonder they're still the gold standard of grilling. So fire it up, feed your crew, and let the smoke do the talking. Kingsford, the king of the tailgate. Get it today at the Home Depot. How doers get more done.
From kickoff to cash out, ESPN Bet has the tools you need to score more on game days. Bet smarter with stats at your fingertips. Get personalized parlays built just for you. And with your fantasy team synced right in the app, you can back your squad. Right now, new customers get $100 in bonus bets when you bet $10. Sign up with promo code USL to get started. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details. Offer not available in New York.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. We're moments away from the frenzy. They're rolling in on Twitter. The phone lines are all lit up. I know Ray's going to watch the YouTube stream as well. But before we get to any of it, with all this football and all the spreads and all the analysis and all the frenzy, you know what it makes me think about, Rick?
Betting?
Yes.
Yeah, what's interesting here, though, is you would think NFL betting. No. I'm going to throw you a little bit of curveball here. How about some NBA?
Oh.
You like NBA.
Who doesn't like the NBA? Big Knicks game tonight.
Big Knicks game. It's NBA tip-off week, and FanDuel's your home for live betting. So even if you miss the start of the game or want to ride the hot hand, FanDuel has live bets on everything from who will score next to fourth quarter comebacks. Plus, you can even combine your live bets into a same-game parlay. John loves those for a shot at a bigger payout. However you want to play, now is the perfect time to join because FanDuel's giving new customers $300 in bonus bets if your first $5 bet wins. Just visit FanDuel.com/Rick to sign up today. Play your game with FanDuel, official sports betting partner of the NBA. Must be 21 and older and physically present in New York. First online real money wager only. $5 first deposit required. Bonus issued as knowledge drop bonus bets that expire 7 days after receipt. Restrictions do apply. See terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. For help with a gambling problem, call 1-877-8-HOPE-NY or text HOPE-NY at 467-369.
That's nice. The way you screwed up and still made it sound
I was doing
mellifluous
6-7.
Beautiful.
I was doing 6-7, you idiot.
Oh, I see what you did there.
Cassie is
all the kids' lingo down.
Cassie is dressing up as a 6, and the other mother's dressing up as the 7 today.
Oh,
for
really?
The Halloween party, yeah.
6-7. I like it.
Give me 6-7.
Well done. All right, Raymond, fire up a frenzy.
It's time for a frenzy. A football frenzy.
You could say that 10,000 times and it still wouldn't be enough.
It fires me up, man.
I love it. Say it one more time.
A football frenzy. Any team, any player, any question.
All right, you know the rules. You get right to it. You start with the salutations. We say goodbye. Let's start on Twitter. I got two good ones right off the bat. T. Burns, who would you guys take this week in Survivor, Rams or Chargers? I would take the Rams. I think both teams win. I don't think you have a lot of sweating to do. I think the Rams, there's no way the Rams can lose that game.
You got the Rams at home, too.
Yes. Tyler Shuck making his first ever NFL start? No, come on. Steve Hemberger wants to know, how many wins do you think Dable needs to get to keep his job? What do you think? I would say 6.
I think it depends on how they lose, though, too. The problem with a couple losses is you feel like it was...
it was coaching related, yes.
Coaching related. I gave you the last 4. It feels like they should have the ability to win a couple of those games late. 6.
Yeah, I think 6
wins.
Listen, you look at Washington and say they could win. At the Bears, they could win. Home to Dallas is not a game that you don't think they can win.
Raiders,
they could win. This week, I know I don't expect them to win, but they could win. Like, there are some winnable games. You can't go 4-13. You just got.
See, I wonder, because it's easy for us to sit here and blame the head coach for Shane Bowen decisions. Like, I don't know what the dynamic is. The way that Tim described the dynamic, I would feel like I would probably blame more Shane Bowen than Brian Daboll. I know ultimately he's the head coach, but it doesn't sound like a lot of head coaches are comfortable like just telling the defensive coordinator what to do. Like, if that's the case, I mean, could you see a world where they win, 4 or 5 games? Jaxson Dart looks great, and they're like, hey, part of our problem is defense.
We move on from Bowen.
We just get rid of Bowen and give him a new defensive coordinator.
Could I see it? Yes. Would I do that? No. I think you're fighting for your job here if you're Brian Daboll. I think this means nothing. I would say you got to get to 6. Zach Ronkonkoma. Zach, you're on the frenzy.
If Jonathan Taylor keeps this pace, does he deserve MVP?
Yes, but he won't win.
He won't
MVP.
win it. No, he'll win Offensive Player of the Year.
Right, but he won't win MVP. Which by the way, it's ridiculous. That I mean, if he goes for 25 touchdowns, he can't win MVP.
I think unless you do something, I think if Saquon got Dickerson's record, I think there's a big chance he wins the MVP.
Eddie Hastings. Eddie, you're on the frenzy.
Should the Ravens go after O-line help or D-line help at the deadline?
The Ravens could probably use both. I would say D-line. Their defense is bad.
Their defense hasn't been good. They're starting to get healthy now, though.
Yeah.
Healthier.
I can't even pronounce this name. Nick P. Will the Broncos win the AFC West? I would say no.
Ooh.
I get the Chargers and the Chiefs or the Broncos. I would say they will not win the AFC West.
You take the field?
Yeah, I would absolutely. I mean, I'm not going to take the Raiders, but yeah, the Chiefs are playing. The Chiefs right now seem like they're the best team in football.
Here's the thing too. I mean,
and the Chargers have already beaten them this year.
If you think that the Chiefs are better, and I think we both think that the Chiefs are better, they got Denver twice. They haven't played Denver yet. So week 11 they got Denver, and then week 17 at Kansas City they got Denver. So I mean. Right now, if you think Kansas City's the better team, then yeah, I would say you would go with Kansas City.
Yeah, I would go with Kansas City, and I would not go with Denver. Ray, you got something off the YouTube stream?
Josh B. asks, CMT the team that will turn things around the quickest? Jets, Raiders, Titans.
I'm gonna marry the Titans. I'm going to cuddle the Raiders. I'm going to trash the Jets. And why do I marry the Titans?
Quarterback.
Because I think they have the quarterback. At least they're starting the process of having the quarterback. The other two teams don't even have the quarterback on their roster.
Yeah, right. I do the same. Tennessee's got the quarterback. Raiders have the coach. And I don't know if I have a coach, and we don't have a quarterback.
Steve in Boonton. Steve, you're on the frenzy.
They got out.
All right, go ahead, Steve.
You're fine. You're fine.
No, Raymond gave him the guillotine, which I understand why he would and why he did. Nick in Westwood. Nick, you're on the frenzy.
Will the NFC West have 3 playoff teams?
They'll have the Rams. Will they have the Niners? Will they have the Seahawks?
I think Rams and Seahawks, definitely.
Yeah, I don't know about the Niners. But we did go through their schedule, and there's a lot of wins on that schedule.
San Francisco's got a lot of wins on that schedule.
Seahawks are a good football team.
Seahawks are a good football team. Seahawks
Well, let's look at it. NFC East is going to get 1. NFC North is going to get 2. Right? So you only have 1 wild card so far. You still have 2 wild cards. NFC South, yeah, you know what? I say they will. I think they're going to get 2 wild cards from that division.
Well, you'd have to ask yourself, who is the team that's going to replace one of those teams? Right? You're going to have the winner, then you have 1 more wild card. But who's the other team on the outside looking wild card wise that could actually give one of those teams a run for their money?
Yeah, I know. I think that because look, Rams are going to get in. Seahawks, I think, are going to get in. Niners, their schedule is very forgiving. I think they'll get in as well. I think they get 3. We'll see. Patty Schenectady, the new daddy. Patty, you're on the frenzy.
CJ Stroud is QB blank.
In the NFL?
Yeah, he wants to. I don't know.
Yeah, in the NFL.
I can't sit here and do that right now.
I would have to go through him.
But I would say he's probably
not where he was 2 years ago.
He's probably in that 12 to 16 range. I think it's probably a fair number. Raymond off the YouTube.
Rashawn Hollis asks, how productive will Tyrone Tracy be now that he will be the premier back?
Productive. He's a good running back. He's hardly great. He's good. I mean, he's the guy. So he's going to wind up with 15, 18, 20 touches. So, he's the goal line guy. I think he'll be good.
Right, different, though. I mean, it would have been much better to see both of them together, right? Have those kind of...
Well, of course.
Jordan.
Of course.
There's more potential for bigger plays with Tyrone Tracy, but you still have, you lost a guy that had 7 touchdowns. Right? Scatterbo had 7 touchdowns.
Oh, not only that, but he's built for the goal line. He's a terrific receiver.
Yep.
Right? You saw him catch multiple touchdowns. So, no, I mean, it's a massive loss. But I think, listen, Tracy's fine. Tracy's a serviceable running back. You came into the season not knowing what Scadaboo would be, and you were excited about Tracy. So, no, I don't think there's a problem with that whatsoever. Let's go to James in Pennsylvania. James, you're on the Frenzy.
Will the New York Football Giants make a coach and GM decision before the season ends or during the offseason?
No. That I don't know what's going to happen, but I feel confident we won't find out the answer until the season is done.
Yeah, no.
Shooter Stanford, Shooter Frenzy, go.
What's up, Mr.?
What do you guys think about this hot Johnny? If they...
Where did he go, Ray?
He's gone. We lost him.
Oh, the guy was on hold forever, and he wasn't prepared, and then he vanished. Corey Greenwich. Corey.
If the Steelers don't make playoffs and they let Tomlin go, are you and Rick carrying him over to New York?
Yes.
Well, here's the thing. Rick's not making a coaching change.
I will.
No, they're not. They hug every day. He's not going anywhere. I'll take this for the team. I'll take Mike Tomlin onto the Giants.
There's no way you're carrying Mike Tomlin for Pittsburgh. No chance.
Oh, absolutely.
No chance.
Absolutely. Get on my back, Mike. Away we go.
Stamina.
Away we go. I carry all the way. Ira, Staten Island, you're on the Frenzy, Ira.
Realistically, how many years before the Jets get back to the playoffs?
What are we, 2025? I think 20. So obviously not this year, so 6, 7. I would say 2028 is the first time realistically I can see them being a playoff caliber team.
But that depends on what quarterback you choose.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just saying, when could they get back? That's when they could start to get back.
But you're like that's like a perfect world scenario. You find the quarterback, he plays next season, and then by year 2 now he's ready.
That's if things go really well.
Right. What are the chances?
And look at your debate. It's still going to be Josh Allen, and it's still going to be Drake May.
Yeah.
So, no, it doesn't.
Most likely you'll still have the third best quarterback in your division.
Yeah, most likely that is correct. Why don't the Patriots, this is Neil, get more respect to win the AFC outright? Can they win the entire conference? That's a big ask for a quarterback in year 2 when you look at the quarterbacks in that conference.
All right, but you're talking about right now the team with the best record in the AFC has Daniel Jones as their quarterback.
Yeah, I know it's fair.
And Bo Nix is 6-2.
Right.
Both in year 2.
Okay, but let me ask you this. Right now, I tell you, in Indianapolis, Chiefs, Colts, AFC Championship game. Who are you taking?
I would take the Chiefs.
Okay, but I listen. I love what New England has done. I'm not sold to be a Super Bowl caliber team yet. Are you?
Well, no. Did he mean win the A? Like, did he mean have the best record in the AFC or win the AFC?
He said, can they win the AFC?
Oh no. I mean, they could. I don't think they're ready yet.
Right. I think it's a little bit early.
I was looking at the NFC, by the way. You were right. I mean, the teams that have the potential to knock San Francisco out are Chicago, Carolina. Right now is 4-4. Dallas and Atlanta.
No.
And
you looked at San Francisco's schedule. They're going to get to 10.
Yeah.
So they're probably going to get in. All right, that's it. Raymond, blow it dead. That's nice. Let's take a break. Come back, get to more of your NFL conversation, and then Jordan Schultz is going to join us right at the top of the 9 o'clock hour. Break down what he envisions the trade deadline looking like, and then we have our picks, and then we have plays of the week. There's a lot going on. It's a very busy Football Friday. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
Every aspect of your business will operate better and faster with artificial intelligence. AI is a race, and companies that act first will win. Thrive Managed AI is your advantage over all your competitors. Thrive partners with you on a smart, secure AI strategy for your business. Then they deploy and manage it for you. Be first and win the race with Thrive Managed AI. Start with a complimentary strategy consultation at thrivenextgen.com/ESPN. That's thrivenextgen.com/ESPN.
There he goes to the 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. That's a Jet touchdown.
Jets fans, be there at MetLife Stadium to see the New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m., presented by Verizon. Don't miss your chance to experience the excitement of game day at MetLife Stadium and cheer on your Jets. Lock in your seats at nyjets.com/tickets and get ready to clear the runway.
Health surprises can change your life in an instant. You've seen it happen to others, but it doesn't have to be your story. At Princeton Longevity Center, we customize actionable and proactive health plans to maximize your lifespan and take control of your health. Our Cancer Check program combines cutting-edge technology with top medical expertise to keep you ahead of potential risks. With advanced full-body imaging, genetic testing, and multi-cancer detection blood tests, we look for even the earliest signs of problems. Results are analyzed by expert physicians who craft a personalized plan to safeguard your future. You're not just a patient, you're a partner in your health journey, backed by a team committed to helping you live longer, healthier, and more vibrantly. Our programs have saved hundreds of lives and empowered countless others to take control of their health. Be proactive with your health for the ultimate peace of mind. Call 888-8000-PLC or visit PrincetonLongevityCenter.com.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
Every great team has its core players, but when the season gets tough, adding the right free agent can make all the difference. The same goes for business. At Robert Half, we found that 67% of companies surveyed plan to increase their use of contract talent to handle workload peaks and backlogged projects. With Robert Half's specialized recruiters experience, combined with our award-winning AI, you can quickly find the skilled candidates you want. At Robert Half, we know talent. Discover how we can help at roberthalf.com/talent.
Hey, fans! Welcome back to Fansville's Cheers and Tears. Oh. Okay, so everybody deals with losing, right? To a rival on a last-second field goal. Whatever, it's fine. I'm totally fine. But I cope with losing with an ice-cold Dr. Pepper. Those 23 flavors are so delicious. They totally wash away the pain of your college football team taking a big fat L. College football, it's a pepper thing.
You live for this. The wins, the losses, the slam dunks, and the buzzer beaters. The dream that this is your team's year. Hope, it's what keeps you coming back. So you represent with anticipation and with pride. Because when everything's on the line, your support means everything. That's why the NBA Store is here to support you. Check out the largest selection of official NBA gear at NBAstore.com. A Fanatics experience.
All right, DNR with you, ESPN New York. 9 o'clock hour is going to have a lot going on. A lot. We got Jordan Schultz. We got stuff you missed. We got our picks. We got plays of the week. But I forgot about this. I was just talking with Ray. Not only is it Knicks Bulls tonight, but on top of that, it's in-season tournament action.
Right.
So the stakes are really raised tonight for this game.
We had literally talked about that 5 seconds before you asked that question.
Who?
Ray and I.
Well, but how would I know that?
Well, no, I'm just saying. It's Ray's all
giving me a hard time.
No, I'm not giving you a hard time. Ray's all fired up.
Yeah, no, there's some juice to this game now.
Ray can't wait.
I know. Big
Rangers win. NBA
that was a
Cup
big
tonight.
time. You know what? You laugh about that. That's a big time comeback and win for the Rangers.
It's a nice win.
Night.
It's a nice win. I mean, Igor's puck handling was a little suspect, but made a couple big saves, couple huge
more than
saves.
A little, by the way.
Yeah, it reminded me of myself. Just turning pucks over right up the middle, but got away with it.
On the road, losing 3-1. Third period, scored 2 goals, win in overtime. That's a big-time win.
It's a nice win.
Yeah.
Yeah, now if we can only figure it out at home.
That's
For whatever reason, they have not been, they haven't been the same team at home.
No, they don't score goals at all at home.
Right, or win, really.
So I was asking Ray this. Do you think that they're playing better hockey, or do you think the puck is just finding its way into the net now?
I think it's probably a combination of both. I think that most people will tell you you get concerned when the chances start drying up, and you saw Mika some of the frustration. What game was it? Was it the Minnesota game where we had a chance in front? Goalie makes a great save, and
right.
He kind of snapped after the game when they was asked the question. He's like, "Listen, I know I have to score. We all know we have to score goals. We're trying to figure it out, but we're getting chances. If you continue to get chances and you continue to do the right things,
eventually it finds the back of the net, right?
At some point, you want to believe that things will turn around. So that's the mindset, but that's also going to be the mind. They have to go. There are certain areas, when you're struggling to score goals, there are certain areas of the ice you need to be in, right, to give yourself the best chance. These goalies are good. These teams defensively are good. You got to be willing to get to the middle of the ice, get dirty, get physical, win puck battles. And that's something that this Rangers team, I don't think did a very good job of last year. And that's definitely something, identity-wise that they're trying to fix.
Well, at least they win a game. I mean, they're better on the road than they are at home now, which is a weird dynamic. I guess there's probably less pressure on the road, isn't there?
I tell you that all the time. I mean, once you get into that funk that they've been in at home, like you feel it, and you feel it even worse at home because the crowd feels it. So now all of a sudden you get a chance, goalie makes a big save, and it's like, oh, here we go again. And the crowd gets quiet, and you can feel the anxiety, and that, I mean, it affects you. It absolutely affects you. Power play hasn't been great. I mean,
no.
What used to be, a real weapon for this team.
Well, I mean, Zibanejad and Panarin on the power play.
Right. I mean, it was one of
deadly,
with Fox up top. Yeah. I mean, that was one of the identities of this team. Right. They couldn't generate 5-on-5, but once they got on the power play,
right. In fact, there was conversation were they too reliant on the power play?
Yes. Which
right.
Can
so now they don't have that level of power play, and they don't score 5-on-5. So I mean, listen, there are some issues with the Rangers, but they've played better of late, and they've won 2 in a row on the road, and credit to them.
Yeah, listen, I mean, you should be happy. That's a big win last night.
I am happy. That is a big win. Not so much for your Islanders last night, though.
Not so much, no. Yeah, we got our own issues we're dealing with. We're in a real, I don't know where we're at, to be honest. I mean, we definitely...
Talk to me.
Well, no, it's not even that I want to talk to you. It's like, I mean, step one, to hit the way that we hit with this first overall pick is, it changes everything. Like, this kid is that good.
He's a stud, right?
He's a stud. Like, he is a piece you build around. Only question is we kind of have like the tail end of some of these veteran players that had success, didn't get to the didn't get all the way to the top, but I mean, we had our window there where it's you win against Tampa in Game 7, you're probably going to win a Stanley Cup. Back-to-back Eastern Conference Finals. If you don't find a way to kind of make it work there and get to the at the very least give yourself a chance in the Stanley Cup Finals to win, like that window closes, and then what do you do once that window closes? Right? Like, I mean, you lost Brock Nelson, and good for him, he's in Colorado, but that's a guy who scored 30. I mean, he was a 30-a-year guy.
Right.
There was a level of consistency there. For me, Barzal has kind of been like the real, I don't know how you want to call it, the enigma of like trying to find a way to get the most out of him consistently and putting the right pieces around him because he's dynamic, man. I mean, he has ability.
It almost feels like he should be better than he is, doesn't it?
Yeah, and I don't know if that's necessarily him, if it's finding the right pieces around him, but I mean, he has that kind of talent. Like he could be that kind of player. It's just maximizing that. But I don't know. I mean, I enjoy watching Schaefer play.
Well, at least you hit a home run with that pick,
right? And I mean, the fact that he's built a team around a defenseman like that is huge. But I mean,
but you lost to Carolina, which there's no shame in that.
Yeah, I know, but I don't have. It's not like I'm sitting here telling you I have high. Like I don't have real high hopes for what the season is going to be.
All right. So of the three, even though the Devils lost last night too, they have the highest hopes of the three.
Right. It doesn't help that Barzy doesn't play the game because he shows up late, so that's not great either.
No, it's not great.
No. You don't need to be late in North Carolina.
Maybe he went to the pit.
There's not much going on.
You say that. Raleigh's a fun city.
Yeah, but where we stay, like, there's not much. I mean, unless you're going to go try to find it, like, there's not much going on.
You used to stay in that little, like, strip mall?
Like that plaza.
Yeah. Where they had the big hotel, and then they had all the shops
all
around.
The shops and everything around it, yeah.
That's nice. All right, let's take a break. We'll come back. Jordan Schultz, what's going to happen at the NFL trade deadline? He'll help us break that down. We'll do stuff you missed. A lot of NFL, a lot of plays of the week, a lot of everything. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
This fall, don't sit on the sideline because of pain. If you're tired of waking up stiff, fighting neck, back, or joint pain, and missing out on the things you love, it's time to take action. Call Dr. J. Shaw at Sandwell Pain, New Jersey's top pain specialist. Dr. Shaw is an Ivy League trained, double board certified, and laser focused on one thing: getting you back in the game. Living pain-free, no surgery, no cuts, no downtime. Just precise image-guided treatments that deliver real results. Whether it's sciatica, nerve pain, migraine, or chronic joint pain, Dr. Shaw will personalize a non-surgical game plan just for you without pain medication. Same day and next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. Most major insurances are accepted, so what are you waiting for? Don't let pain keep you out of the action this season. Visit Sandwell Pain to text, call, or book online. You'll wish you met Dr. J. Shaw a lot sooner. Relief starts today, and victory over pain is closer than you think.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
Did you know women account for 2/3 of all Americans living with Alzheimer's and 2/3 of all Alzheimer's family caregivers? Join the Alzheimer's Foundation of America at its Women Empowerment Forum on November 5th in Amityville to learn practical ways women can reduce their risk for Alzheimer's and enhance quality of life for themselves and their loved ones living with Alzheimer's. For more information or to register, visit alzfdn.org or call 866-232-8484.
Finding great candidates to hire can be like, well, trying to find a needle in a haystack. Sure, you can post your job to some job board, but then all you can do is hope the right person comes along, which is why you should try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter doesn't depend on candidates finding you. It finds them for you. Its powerful technology identifies people with the right experience and actively invites them to apply to your job. You get qualified candidates fast. So while other companies might deliver a lot of hay, ZipRecruiter finds you what you're looking for. The needle in the haystack.
See why 4 out of 5 employers who post a job on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. ZipRecruiter, the smartest way to hire. And right now, you can try ZipRecruiter for free. That's right, free. At ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. That's ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN. ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
A Progressive Home and Auto Bundle can protect you round the clock, but we can't protect you from those painful moments in sports.
Holding. Defense.
The ref totally blew that call.
Oh, I'm sure he'll make the right call next time.
It's too late. It cost us the game.
Well, it's just one game.
That loss eliminated us from the playoffs.
Oh, the playoffs are on so late. Now you'll be well rested.
Okay, I need you to stop talking now.
Well, at least your home and auto are protected with a bundle from Progressive. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company affiliates and other insurers. Not available in all states or situations.
Your fantasy roster is set. The smack talk is heating up, and this season, ESPN Bet is giving you more ways to ride with your squad. Introducing the ESPN Bet Fan Center, where you can instantly link and bet on your fantasy teams right in the ESPN Bet app. An enhanced sports betting experience only from ESPN Bet, the sports book for sports fans. Make the connection today with ESPN Bet Fan Center and the ESPN Fantasy app. ESPN Bet Sportsbook. Download the app today. Must be 21 plus. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER. Terms and conditions apply. See app for details.
880 ESPN, WHSQ, and WCBS-FM HD2, New York. A Good Karma Brands radio station. This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Jordan Raanan.
If you and I were teammates, candy draft, would you use our second-round pick on a Hershey bar when Butterfinger is still on the board?
No chance.
With your third-round pick, are you taking Sour Patch, Watermelon, Fish? You taking that?
I'm a big gummy kind of guy. So
you know what? Enough of you.
Chocolate was diluted.
Honestly, you stink.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is DiPietro and Rothenberg.
Who's winning this game?
Probably the 49ers.
Great. All right, we'll talk to you, Jordan.
On ESPN New York. And streaming live on YouTube.
All right, DNR with you. This is it, baby. This is the big hour of the week. We got plays of the week. We have our football picks. We're going to find out what's going to happen at the NFL trade deadline with Jordan Schultz in just a couple of moments. So there is a lot going on right now. In hearing that, I didn't realize I was that mean to Jordan Raanan.
Oh,
I guess I was, huh?
Yeah, we all realized.
You were even meaner.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry for that. I like him very much. You know what it is? He puts me at ease. Who's winning this game?
Probably the 49ers.
Great. All right, we'll talk to you, Jordan.
Do you think the Giants are winning?
I think this is a winnable game.
This is a no. You just sputtered to a no.
Don't be so confrontational. He was. You see it? You hear that? He was very confrontational there. Wouldn't let me get a word out edgewise.
You asked him who would win. He said San Francisco, and then you went nuts.
I didn't go nuts.
You kicked him off.
I didn't kick him off. It was done. It was for show.
I think we all wish it was done because that is not where it stopped.
Because I said stuff about
it should have stopped there.
His daughter, right? Yeah. And then you have a problem with that. He's the one that has to ask his daughter.
Why do you say it like it's wrong of us to have a problem with it?
Because he's the one that gave us that ammunition. I didn't leap to this conclusion by myself. He said I had to sit down with my daughter and say, "Do you smoke marijuana? Do you drink a lot?" That's a real conversation.
I haven't told you this yet, but you know how you had me monitor the YouTube chat for frenzy questions?
Yeah,
they were slaughtering you for like 5 to 10 minutes in that chat.
That's fine.
They were slaughtering you.
I'm okay with that.
Killed.
That's fine. Listen, you can have your opinion. He led us down a path of obviously there's concern there that he's asking these questions. So I just followed up with that.
Yeah, I think you're assuming that. I think that it's just like he feels like you're going to start going to parties. Like, do I need to know some things? But here's the craziness of you is you throw in words. Like it wasn't like it asked if she drinks. It's like drinks a lot.
Like, called her. Yeah, I'm not even going to repeat the word. I'm not even going to say the word.
You can't.
You could.
The damage has been done.
No.
I've done no damage. It's fine. Listen, he picks the Niners. RJ's going to the game. The Giants against the world. Do you give the Giants a real chance to win this game on Sunday?
Do I give them a real chance?
A real chance to win this game?
Yeah, I think there's a real chance.
How surprised would you be if the Giants won this game on Sunday?
I wouldn't be shocked.
No?
No, I wouldn't be shocked if they won. I mean, I think that's a testament to what your quarterback's been able to do, especially with limited pieces around him. I mean, the idea that you don't have a legitimate number one receiver. You lose your better. I mean, at the time now, he was your better running back, right? He has 7 touchdowns.
He is your best. Quite frankly, he's probably your best offensive weapon, right? I mean, after you lost Malik Neighbors and then Scadaboo started to play like that, he became your best offensive weapon. And truth be told, I mean, now you've lost that as well.
Right. So, I mean, even in the loss last week, I actually thought he played well. Right? I mean, did he hold on to the ball too long?
Dart?
On occasion, yeah.
Dart's played well in every game except for maybe New Orleans. But even in that New Orleans game, he gave you a lot of reasons to be optimistic.
Right, but that would be one of the ones you pointed to as that's not a coaching thing. That was turn the ball over 5
Well, I mean, listen, you're going in to take the lead in the fourth quarter, and Scadaboo puts the ball on the turf, right? You collapsed in that game.
That's right. But, I mean, yeah, like there's no reason to believe. Like, I wouldn't be shocked at all. Their offense has been able to move the ball and move the ball and score points.
All right,
Can
let's
they slow down
bring him
Christian
in.
McCaffrey? I mean, that's a real legitimate question.
That's the thing that really gives you pause. Jordan Schultz from the Schultz Report also co-hosts a podcast with Draymond Green, who is not beloved here in New York, but that's okay. We move past that. Been a big fan for quite some time. He's got a lot of information, and we love information. He is Jordan Schultz. Good morning, Jordan. How are you?
Hey, good morning. Doing great. How are you guys?
Well, we're great. So let's get to it. You're the insider that we yearn for. You have all this information, and we want to pick at that information. Tell us right now, do you anticipate the Giants making moves? We'll go around the league with you, ask you about the Jets, all the teams. Let's start with the Giants. Do you anticipate the Giants making moves as we get to the 11th hour before the trade deadline?
So I think the Giants 2 weeks ago were in a significantly different position. You know, there was some momentum. Right before the Denver game, and everything looked like maybe they could make a playoff run, especially in the NFC East. Then they lose the heartbreak Denver game. Then they lose again. They lose Scadaboo. And suddenly I think they go from maybe a potential buyer to either not doing anything or maybe making a subtle move. I think the idea of getting another pass catcher for Jaxson Dart is appetizing. I think you have a guy in Devin Singletary who's making a lot of money who hasn't played. Evan Neal's another one, a guy that hasn't played a lot of football, former top 10 pick. You wonder if you're Joe Schoen and Brian Daboll, how much are you going to try to help Jaxson Dart now, the second half of the season, and how much do you want to try to acquire draft capital, especially if you're Joe Schoen, when you think about the trajectory of the franchise. Now, for all intents and purposes, Scadaboo's going to make a full recovery. He'll be back in April. You assume he's RB1 next year. You assume everything's great with Malik Neighbors. I think the Giants need to seriously consider making a move or two to help Jaxson Dart, but I don't expect anything crazy.
Jordan, do you think at this point, now, I mean, we've seen Jaxson Dart, like he's played 5 games. He's been good outside of some of the turnover stuff against New Orleans, but he's been great. And you got Kyle Shanahan, and you got Robert Saleh, you got Nick Bonito, like all these players around the league, coaches, they have nothing but nice things to say about him. Do you think that Brian Daboll still has to win games, or the fact that Jaxson Dart has looked as good as Jaxson Dart has looked, that leads you to believe that he'll probably be back next season?
I think Brian Daboll and his best-case scenario is tied to Jaxson Dart. But I think realistically, considering the lack of success that they've had during his tenure, and then you see what Daniel Jones does in Indianapolis, I think Brian Daboll needs to win games. I don't think it has to be perfect or anything close to it, but it has to look right. All due respect to Shane Bowen, the defensive coordinator, that was as pathetic a meltdown as I've seen in the last decade defensively against Denver, and you saw it against Dallas. And there's absolutely reason for Brian Burns to be upset because they're dropping 8 guys in coverage. It doesn't look right. And for the Giants to retain Brian Daboll, I think as well as Jaxson Dart has played, and you can give Daboll credit, and I like Brian, he has to win some games, and it has to look different than what it's looked the last couple weeks.
So is there, because people ask us this all the time, what does it have to get to? Do they have to go 6-11? Is it 7 wins? Is it more of a number, like a threshold to get to, or is it more of you have to win some games, but you can't collapse in games like you've done as well?
I think it's more the latter. Yeah, I think, realistically, this is not a playoff team, especially with the injuries. But this team has shown some life. The pass rush has shown some life. I would still like to see more from Dexter Lawrence, and I'm sure you saw what Carl Banks said. But it's more so what it looks like, especially offensively. I think, Brian, when he came from Buffalo and the work that he had done with Josh Allen, there was a, wonderkin type of feel to him. And I think Brian is a very good offensive mind. But as well, again, with Jaxson Dart playing that well, he'll get some of that credit. But it's more so to me, and from what I understand, it's not just the games and the record, but it's what it looks like. And does it look like a competent offensive team? He's 5-20 since the start of last season. That's not good enough. And I think John Mara has been incredibly patient. And he even said at the end of last season, this has to get a lot better for this regime to stay in place. I think the other part about it is that Daboll's offense, if you go back to Buffalo and now and really his entire career as a coach, it is a complex offense. It's hard to learn. It's especially hard to learn for young wide receivers. They gave Darius Slayton a lot of money. I think it was $36,000 I think he needs to produce more, and that's, to me, not on him. I think he's a good player. I think it needs to be schemed up. I think Wan'Dale Robinson has played well. Get him more involved. But I would expect them to get another pass catcher at the deadline. And to me, it's all about how it looks. The wins and losses matter, but it needs to look like a proper NFL offense, which it really hasn't.
Jordan Schultz joins us here on the show. Jordan, other side of this thing, Jets. They've already made one deal, bring in Mechie, send off Carter to the Eagles. How active do you think the Jets are going to be?
The Michael Carter move was expected the last 2 or 3 weeks. The big names, Breece Hall, Jermaine Johnson, Quinnen Williams, it would surprise me if any of those 3 were moved. They have gotten a slew of calls on all 3 of those guys. Everyone wants Breece Hall. Everyone wants Quinnen Williams. The problem is that so far the offers haven't even been remotely close to what it would take to get one of those guys. Will McDonald, the Quincy Williams, who's going to need a new contract. I would expect the Jets to be quieter than what everyone seems to think. I think the Carter move was expected. I wouldn't expect any fireworks at the deadline unless someone blows them away.
Well, how about Breece Hall, though? I don't think that's firework worthy, but if you're not going to keep him, right, sign him to a long-term extension, then you'd have to trade him, no?
Well, you can franchise him also if you want to.
Well, what do you think?
You could tag him. Here's the thing. Breece Hall, his rookie year was really good, second-round pick. Then he has the ACL. Last year he's a little Jekyll and Hyde because he wasn't 100% healthy. And now you're seeing what he can be, which to me is a top-tier NFL running back. The Cincinnati game was a showcase game. They got a lot of calls after that. They're on bye. He has 130-something yards, a couple touchdowns, throws for a touchdown. He's a really talented player. And I think, Aaron Glenn, he didn't draft him. Darren Muji didn't draft him. They really like Isaiah Davis, the rookie. But to me, it would behoove the Jets to decline trade calls on Breece Hall, which I expect them to do, and ultimately sign him to an extension, assuming he continues to play well the second half. They haven't had Vera Tucker. The offensive line has been I think okay. I think Fashanu is going to be a good player. But to your point, I think extending Breece Hall is the good move. If you're a young regime, which this is, you don't want to be in the business of trading away good players, and that's what they have. Johnson, Hall, McDonald, these are good young players.
Jordan, when you say, blow them away, what are we talking about? Like, what would, in your mind or your opinion, what would it take to trade Breece Hall or Quinn Williams?
I think for Hall, you would need a third-round pick at least. I think for Quinn Williams, you would need high draft capital, couple ones at least, and that's the bare minimum if you're the Jets. If you want to have a conversation about Quinn Williams, who's an all-pro caliber defensive lineman, a premier position, you better come guns blazing with multiple ones, maybe a two. That's what it's going to take, and I just don't see that happening.
Jordan Schultz hanging out with us here. Of course, it's the Schultz Report is the name of the podcast. Then he has a podcast with Draymond Green as well. It's called Talking About Football. Is that right? I love that name.
It's actually why is Raymond Green talking about football, which is a totally legitimate request, legitimate answer, legitimate question. There's absolutely no reason why unless you talk to him and you think, okay, he actually knows. He knows a thing or two.
I love it. All right, so how active do you think the league will be at the trade deadline? I think what they did years ago was great to extend it back later, so at least you had a better idea. How active do you think we're going to be? A lot of trades by Tuesday, or is it going to be quiet?
We've had 7. I would expect another 5, 6, or 7. Let's say over under 13, 14. The deadline getting moved back was a big deal. It used to be like on Halloween. It used to be basically today, halfway through the year. Moving it back essentially encourages teams to make moves because you're now giving them another week to see what they are, or more importantly, what they're not. So I think it'll be a busy deadline. There's always, or usually I should say, a big monster move. Von Miller, Leonard Williams. You have that basically every other year or 2 out of 3 years. I don't know if I see that move this year. I thought maybe a few weeks ago it could be a Jeffrey Simmons, who's a phenomenal, Quinn Williams type all-pro tackle for the Titans. The reason I don't think that's going to happen is, A, they want to build around him. He's going to get a new deal, but more importantly, he's really stepped up from a leadership role, and they asked him to do that. He did that. So I don't think it's going to be Simmons. You wouldn't be surprised to see a move out of nowhere, out of thin air. Someone mentioned to me yesterday, could Kyler Murray get moved? I don't see that, but one of these names that comes out of thin air, I think, could happen.
Jordan, I know we talk about Mike McDaniel being on the hot seat, but as far as league-wide, how many coaches do you think are actually on the hot seat?
The interesting thing about McDaniel, fellas, is that they have been committed to him for better or worse, and it's been worse. Last night, I don't know if you saw it, that was as bad a game as you could expect. I was shell-shocked at how poorly coached they were. The offense was in disarray, and he's supposed to be an offensive guy. I think Chris Greer and him are absolutely in trouble. I don't think it's – I haven't thought, and I've been told it's not imminent, but those would be 2 names to watch, the GM and the head coach there. We talked about Brian. There's a lot of pressure on Pete Carroll right now. And the reason is, and I'm not saying he's on the hot seat, but I certainly am shocked at how badly they played. But the reason there's so much pressure on Pete is that they brought him in to win right now. That's always been the calling card of Pete Carroll. USC, Seattle, he wins early on. And they haven't done it. They're 2-5. They've looked worse than the record. But more importantly, there's a massive dichotomy between Pete Carroll and Spytek, the GM. The dichotomy is that Spytek is a first-year GM with a 5-year deal who wants to build toward the future. Pete Carroll's the oldest coach in football who wants and is supposed to win now. That's why they made the Amari Cooper move. That's why they signed Tyler Lockett. It's why they traded for Geno Smith. But it hasn't worked out with Pete and Chip Kelly, and that's definitely a team I'm watching the second half of the year.
So I want to revisit the Giants quickly with you. I understand it's not even a Dable-specific question. If Dable were to go, if they moved in a different direction, How much of a hot job is this, being that it does look like the quarterback is the real deal?
Oh, I think it's extremely hot. First of all, the number one asset you can have in the NFL, as you know, is a young quarterback on a rookie deal who is promising. Jaxson Dart is incredibly promising. You have an owner who is incredibly patient. That's the number two thing you can have. John Mara, for better or worse, has been incredibly patient. Even in the later stages of Tom Coughlin, obviously with Brian, he is not one to pull the trigger quickly. So, and it's an incredible market. And, there is a lot of pressure to win in New York. But to me, the Giants still one of the tentpole franchises of the league. It's as classy an organization as there is. There are expectations, but I would say there's three better jobs in the league than the Giants. It is as coveted as it gets.
Jordan, this isn't a question. This is kind of a request from me. Could you just make sure next time you talk to Draymond on your podcast, tell him that Dave Rothenberg doesn't believe that he's a Hall of Famer?
Dave, you should, come on the show.
All right,
and let's have that because here's the thing about Dre. I don't know how we're doing on time. Can I tell you a quick funny story?
Yes, we have. All you're doing is eating into RJ's stuff you missed, but that's fine. We do it every day. So go ahead. What do you have?
And part of me, I'm dealing with a nasty New York winter, fall cold. So I'm sorry if I sound a little nasty. But here's the funniest story. Draymond comes out and says Josh Allen is not the guy. He's not a winner. He's a good quarterback with basically hollow regular season stats. Okay, I go crazy on him. I say, how can you say that? Josh Allen, he might be the best quarterback in the league. He's one of the best players in all of pro sports. He says he's proven he's not the guy. Then he goes on and he says Dak Prescott is, quote, a bum. He's a bum. Wow. Now, I know Giant fans might agree with that, but I don't.
No, but that's an awful to say that Dak Prescott is a bum is a ridiculous thing to say.
Ridiculous thing to say. It is. And then I figured out why he says it. Because Draymond, unlike 99% of the population, it seems like, he not only doesn't care if he's not liked, he enjoys being the villain. And we had a conversation that was incredibly interesting to me. He said, I like being the villain because it means people are talking about me. I'd rather be the villain than have nobody talk about me. And I actually challenged him, and I said, Dre, come on. Because off camera, he's an incredibly nice guy. But he said, you know what? When I turn it on, when I'm in between those lines, that's when I become that character, if you will. So RJ Dave, he I think he's a Hall of Famer, but I challenge anyone to say that there's nobody more committed to being that character than him.
Well, I would love to come on. I'd love to state my case. It could get
awkward. I'm in New York City. We'll make that happen. That's easy.
All right, let's do it. Listen, you were a pleasure, man. I really enjoyed the conversation. Let's do it again. I hope you get over that cold and enjoy the second half of the football season, my friend.
My pleasure, guys. Really enjoyed it, and maybe I'll come in studio one of these days. We'll chop it up.
Love to have you. That is Jordan Schultz, Schultz Report. He's good. I enjoyed
nice.
that.
That was nice. Good get by you.
Yeah, that's right.
Send him a heart emoji for me, please.
How good would it be if I went on their podcast and I attacked Draymond Green?
That'd be great.
How good would that be for our show?
I think it'd be great.
Yeah.
I mean, there are other things that we could have done that would have been great for the show, too, but this one will definitely be.
But this I would do.
Great. Yeah, this one you'll do.
Happy to do it.
Yeah. Don't embarrass us.
I don't think so.
Yeah, but, I mean, Jordan's going to tell him that you're going to come in fully locked and loaded.
That's fine.
To say he's not a Hall of Famer. Draymond, I'm sure, is going to do. I would hope he's going to do his research, so you better be ready.
Please. You think there's a verbal confrontation that I'm going to back away from?
Well, no, but it can't be one of those ones where you just keep saying, no, you're not a Hall of Famer. And then I'll give you a reason why, and you'll be like, no, I still don't believe you're a Hall of Famer.
Why? I don't believe he's a Hall of Famer. I'll have numbers.
It.
I'll do some research before I go in there. Don't worry.
Because I could see it getting to that point, because that's usually like when RJ wants to strangle you or I want to strangle you.
I just be like, Draymond, say whatever you want. You're not a Hall of Famer, and I'm done.
That's
Goodbye.
It.
And
yeah.
I get up and I leave.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, and then RJ would have a heart attack.
Correct.
This is not nice. Nick Thomas, I hope the Giants keep Dable because I hate your fat face. And I know the Giants will never really get anywhere with that fat face.
Wow. That's not nice.
I don't think I even have a fat face. The other morning you said how my face looks so skinny.
No, your face does not look fat at all anymore.
Yeah. That's just mean.
He just doesn't like you.
That's fine.
Yeah.
I'm not everyone's cup of tea. I'm okay with that.
You're polarizing, to say the least.
That's fine. You know what? Rob's son loves me. The
Loves
people
you.
I want to love me.
Yes.
All right. RJ?
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
What'd you think of Jordan Schultz?
I thought it was great. He was talking to me directly at one point. I really enjoyed that.
Because I don't think he knows who Rick is.
Dave, RJ.
I think he thought it was me and RJ were asking him questions.
So
that could explain a lot. Wow.
So next time I talk to him, I'm like, yeah, I got my own show. So
That's right. Maybe you book him for your show.
yeah, I mean, listen, it's tough being this.
There's a real chance Gary Byers steals him.
That's also
I
a
don't know
real
if he's
chance.
high profile enough for Gary.
Wait, Gary books guests.
Oh boy.
Gary's guest list is like 7 deep tomorrow. John was telling me Gary's guest list. I was like, John, I gotta go. I have to go home. He's like, wait, there's 3 more. I was like, I can't stay here and listen to all of them.
My goodness.
Yeah. RJ?
Hey.
How you doing?
Good.
Good. You ready for the stuff you missed?
Yeah.
Good. Let's go.
Now,
He got it!
see ya!
Put it in the box!
The you missed.
Jaxson Dart talked about him a lot today. He is the Rookie of the Month. So congratulations to him. Lamar Jackson threw 4 touchdowns, first game back in a little over a month. Ravens roll over the Dolphins 28-6. I came across this. You see what Aaron Rodgers said to Michael Parsons mid-game last week?
What did he say?
He tried to get him to buy his house that's for sale in Wisconsin.
That's awesome. Middle of the game, 3rd and 7. Pressure from Parsons. He's like, listen, you want in my house?
Listen, he's going to the right guy. You need a certain bottom line to be able to
Yep.
to move in.
What do you think a great house in Green Bay that it goes for, though? It can't be millions, can it?
Oh, yeah.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure you can find something really nice.
But you'd have to think like that. If you picked that house up and moved it to New York, it's going to be 2.5.
Well, I remember when
what it
we
is in
were
Green
like
Bay, right?
when we were contemplating moving. Like, if the rumor was we were going to Kansas City, guys on the team started looking at real estate in Kansas City, and like shocking. We were like, yeah, I mean, the amount of house you could get for like $500,000 there.
Yeah, luxury homes begin in the 400,000. So yeah, you could.
In Green Bay, luxury homes begin in 400,000.
Yeah.
You're buying a palatial estate for $800,000.
Absolutely.
I'll never forget. It was like one of my first. It was like my first or second exhibition game, my first year, and I'm at the red line stretching, and Joe Sacco, who I knew from Boston, stretching next to me, and he's like, "How's things going?" I was like, "Oh, things are going great." Dead serious. He was joking, but he said it with like a serious face. He's like, "Did you buy a place in Bridgeport yet?"
That's mean.
It was so mean. But I just started laughing. I was like, "That's nice, Joe. Thanks for that. Real nice."
That is mean.
That's really,
how good a line
that's
is that
really
though?
mean.
That's a great line.
So, yeah, I'm not able to find an actual number, but it looks like he bought it. Yeah, somewhere maybe under $1 million, but I think he's had this house for a long time, from what I'm gathering. So I don't know what it's appreciated.
But I'm sure it's a nice house.
Yeah, I'm sure it's appreciated.
Of course it is.
Very high. Anyways, so we talked about this earlier, but Scott Woodward out as LSU's athletic director after he and the governor of Louisiana had a back and forth about who gets to pick the next head coach of the football team. And maybe Matt Rule, he thought he could be a name for one of these openings. Well, he signed a 2-year extension, takes him through 2032 with Nebraska.
Do you guys agree with me that you're uncertain why there's this infatuation with Matt Rule? Or
well, I think if you're looking for stability, because I mean, if you're gonna fire somebody, which is listen, I mean, I get what the governor's saying, but you're not firing Brian Kelly unless you know that one of the boosters is picking up the $50 million tab. Like that's all been worked out ahead of time. So I get what he's saying, but at the same time, like you think they're pulling the trigger on that if they're like, I wonder who's paying for this. I don't think so. So I get why he's getting all upset, but I don't think you need to make it public. But at the same time, I think if you're going to make that kind of move, you do want to bring in somebody with stability. And at the same time, someone's going to be left without a chair here. Penn State, Florida,
Matt Rule's
LSU.
big claim to fame is that he had great success at Temple.
Oh, Baylor.
Baylor was fine.
Baylor was good.
I guess.
But he was. I mean, the thought was he could go to Penn State because of his relationship.
But
with
I
the
just
AD
don't know
and
why
everything
Penn's you're bringing in another James Franklin. Then I think.
I think it's just. I mean, part of it's relationships too. I mean, if you're close personal friends with the AD. Look at the AD who has the same agent as Brian Kelly just did for Brian Kelly.
Right.
That's how it works. Deshaun Jackson, as a coach, beat Michael Vick. Delaware State beat Norfolk State last night. The Rose Bowl and the city of Pasadena are preparing to sue UCLA for an alleged plan to move the Rose Bowl to SoFi Stadium, which I would not like at all.
Why would they move the Rose Bowl? It needs to be in the Rose Bowl.
That's what I said. JT Miller scores in overtime. Rangers rally from 2 down. Win 4-3 against the Oilers. Andrei Svechnikov had a goal and assist. Hurricanes triple up the Isles 6-2. Sorry, Rick. And the Sharks win 5-2 against the Devils out west. Avs, by the way. Nice contract for Martin H's 8-year contract extension. George Springer sounds like he's going to play Game 6 tonight. World Series trophy going to be in the building in Toronto for the Jays. You can hear that over on 1050 ESPN. Nationals are hiring Blake Butera as their next manager. Wemby, 26, 18, 6, 5 blocks. Spurs roll 5-0 start, first in team history, the time they've done that.
Best player in the NBA right now. Wemby?
Wemby might be.
Yeah, he might be, right?
Told you that's coming.
It's not fair. It's not fair.
What he can do
7'5".
is well, he's also decided though he's not going to bail teams out with taking, I don't want to say lazy threes. He's going right to the rim and he's going to put his elbow in it.
He's training with Hakeem Olajuwon,
and he's hanging with monks in the offseason.
His game has turned a corner.
How old is he now?
20.
He's going to run the league for 15 years.
You wouldn't want to be Wemby? I wouldn't want to be 7'5". You're so full of crap.
I wouldn't want to be 7'5".
Maybe Wemby in a second.
No. Mm-mm.
You wouldn't want to be Wembanyama?
I mean, I want to be Wembanyama. I want to be 7'5". I don't want to be freakishly tall.
What if I told you had the same skill set as Wembanyama and you were 7'5"?
So I
am 21.
Yeah, only 21.
Yama.
Listen, it's a hard one to say no to. If you're ever going to convince me to be a freakish 7'5", then Wemby would be the guy.
NCAA announced that they will implement player availability reports, otherwise known as injury reports, for the tournament this March, men's and women's side. And Candice Parker headlines the 2026 Women's Hoops Hall of Fame class. That's it.
That's
well
it.
Deserved.
It's nice. It's well done by you. All right, let's take a break. Come back. Our picks.
Oh, look, a Butterfinger commercial. Oh, those aren't delicious.
Right, because there's a commercial.
I wouldn't draft those.
You have to have it.
I wouldn't draft those instead of just a plain chocolate bar.
I wouldn't. I would take Hershey's every. I don't love the Butterfinger. You do. That's fine. It's what makes the world go round. You have to admonish me for it.
I completely derailed our list.
Whatever. Let me take a Sour Patch Kid.
I consulted numerous people, including RJ, who has his own candy list, and he said go chewy candy.
Maybe Great. You know what? I mean this sincerely. It's fine. Next year, when we do the candy draft, you go by yourself. That's fine.
I don't want.
I don't need to do it. You can do it. Represent us for that. It's fine.
So lazy.
Fine. It's not a laziness factor. I don't want to be admonished for the candy I like or don't like.
But it's not about what you like. It's about what we like.
Yeah.
It's a collaboration.
Everything is about what you wanted. So, second round pick, I take that. Goes to me. You can't handle that. Third round pick is awful. It goes to you. I can't handle that. We need to break up. Not on the air, not as a show, as candy compatriots. We need to break up.
No, we don't need to break up because our list wasn't the worst list. I just felt like our list could have been a little bit better.
Was he allowed to be a child? Like, was he allowed to have candy?
Kay likes what
and
he
I know
likes.
you say nothing negative about Michael Kay. That is the worst candy list you've ever seen.
Listen, I love Michael Kay like he's like a brother. I don't think his candy list is a great list.
All right, RJ's yelling at me. We got a break, so we'll do that. Our picks next, Survivor next, then Plays of the Week. DNR with you, ESPN New York. Let's see what's happening on the roads. Here's the great Debbie Duhaime.
Hi, Dave. Hi, Rick. Have a fantastic weekend on this Halloween morning. Let's see what's happening. Kind of scary on the Cross Bronx as usual as you head west, getting out toward Castle Hill Avenue, inbound George Washington Bridge. A 25-minute delay. Lincoln 10, Holland 10. Watch for slowdowns. Manhattan Bridge, upper level, getting into Brooklyn. It's an accident. 34 North is closed at the Garden State Parkway in Wall Township. Accident with a down pole. Traffic is sponsored by Positive Coaching Alliance. Got issues with youth or high school sports? Positive Coaching Alliance can help. PCA, a national nonprofit, offers more than 1,000 free online resources for youth and high school sports coaches, parents, students, and administrators. Visit PCADevZone.org. Go Giants! I'm Debbie Duhaime, 880 ESPN New York.
1 in every 6 men is likely to be diagnosed with prostate cancer in his lifetime. That's why New York Presbyterian wants to remind men over 50 to book a prostate cancer screening. A simple blood test is all it takes. It could save your life. Screenings are available across New York City and Westchester at locations near you. Schedule your annual prostate cancer screening today at nyp.org/cancer screening. Stay amazing. New York Presbyterian.
There he goes to the 20, 10, 5. That's a Jet touchdown. That's a Jet touchdown.
Jets fans, be there at MetLife Stadium to see the New York Jets take on the Cleveland Browns on Sunday, November 9th at 1 p.m., presented by Verizon. Don't miss your chance to experience the excitement of game day at MetLife Stadium and cheer on your Jets. Lock in your seats at nyjets.com/tickets and get ready to clear the runway.
John Ryan.
Yeah, Dad.
I think I came up with a killer slogan for our law firm. D'Agostino and Associates, bite back.
Bite back?
Yeah. When someone hurts you, you bite back. We'll be the law firm that bites back.
Dad, that's brilliant. Accident victims, call D'Agostino and Associates and bite back. Hey, we could even put a big vicious dog on billboards everywhere.
Yeah, and Rottweilers on buses.
Hey, how about a toll-free number?
What are you thinking?
You know, like 1-800-BITE-BACK.
1-800-BITE-BACK. That's brilliant.
But what if people hear fight back?
Easy. I'll spell it out for them, like 1-800-BITE. Back. 1-800-BITE-BACK. That's 1-800-248-3222.
Love it. Hey, Dad.
Yeah.
All this talk about biting back got me hungry.
Me too. Want to grab lunch?
Sure. Hey, how about a jingle?
You mean like D'Agostino, law, bite back?
There are a lot of reasons why people buy at Ramsey Mazda. It's their selection, it's their customer service, and it's their savings. Get 1.9% financing on a new Mazda 2025 CX-50 or lease for $219 for 36 months. Start shopping now at RamseyMazda.com. Choose wisely. Choose Ramsey Mazda. Call 833-853-2970 for lease details. VIN SN 390557. MSRP $32,455. Zero security deposit. APR $17.48 per $1,000 financed. Ends 10/31/25.
Hey, it's Alan Hahn. Let me tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. They remodeled the bath by my pool. They converted a tub into a shower. The result is amazing. Bath Fitter offers all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit. It's done in one day, easy to clean, and durable with no demo or mess, and it costs less than a standard replacement. Plus, a lifetime guarantee. Right now, you get no money down, no payments or interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
The following is a paid advertisement for the Wellness Company.
Hey there, it's Michelle Smallman from Unsportsmanlike. I'm thrilled to be joined by Dr. Drew from the Wellness Company. And Dr. Drew, you have something very exciting to talk about today, the medical emergency kit. Tell us a little bit about this.
It is exciting. Look, I have been fighting to try to protect the patient-physician relationship my entire career, and we have lost. I finally decided I need to be involved with people that put the power back in the patient directly. These emergency kits give you everything you need so you don't have to spend $1,200 going to an emergency room. We have a significant medical team, the medical board at TWC, and we just sat down and put together what we would want for our family, for our patients.
Oh my gosh, so anything that anyone could need is in this
and there's
kit.
a guidebook here to tell you exactly how to use it, and again, telehealth backup.
It's remarkable. It's innovative. Everyone needs to get one. UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports to get $50 off your kit. That's UrgentCareKit.com/sports, promo code sports.
Prescription required. Always consult your doctor to determine if this product is right for you.
NFL picks
I'm going to go with the Chiefs and lay the
of DNR.
The It's time now for our picks presented by Bally Bet and by Amazon. Pick up RJ, if you will. Let us know where we're standing right now.
All righty. Rick, Dave, you went 2-1 last week, as did I. Raymond went 1-2. Your season-long standings. Rick, me, Ray, all 12-12. Dave, 10-14 due to tiebreakers. Rick controls the board.
All right, Rick. It's all on your plate. What would you like?
Oh, look what it is. Rick controlling the board. How about that? I'm going to throw you a little curveball here, ladies and gentlemen.
Mm-hmm. You're going to go first.
Why, do you not want to go first?
No, do whatever you want.
I don't like your attitude.
I don't care at all. Go ahead.
And because of that, you're going to go first.
That's fine. I'm not scared to go first. In fact, I last week I didn't love my picks, still went 2-1. I love my picks this week. What I don't love about them is I'm taking the favorites in all the games. But I like these picks. So here you go. We start in Houston. Texans laying 1.5 points to the Broncos. That doesn't make sense. But here's the thing. Broncos are hardly a great football team. I think the Giants kind of exposed them. I don't think their defense is as good as people think it is. I think the better defense is Houston's. Houston is healthier this week. Houston is fighting for their football life right now at 3-4. I'll take the Texans, and I'll gladly lay the 1.5. So that's game number 1. Game number 2 brings me to Detroit. Spread opened at 8.5. Spread is now 9.5. I can get this spread at single digits. I'll take it in a heartbeat. I don't think J.J. McCarthy's very good. The Lions are off a bye. The Lions put up 30 points for sport. You're looking at a 34-17 kind of a game. I love the Lions minus the 9.5. And lastly, but not leastly, I can get this game at 2.5. Oh, Seattle on the road in Washington. Jane Daniels may play, not healthy. Terry McLaurin, color me surprised. He can't play again. Their running game is non-existent. Their best pass rusher for Washington is out for the season. Seattle on the road is unbelievable. I'll take Seattle, and I'll lay the 2.5. And mind you, that number started at 3.5, so the betting public is going with Washington, but not me. So let me recap this quickly for you. Houston minus 1.5, Detroit minus 9.5, and Seattle minus 2.5. Who says no? That's what I'd say. You love those picks. Don't even deny it.
No, I'm not going to deny it. I like those picks. All right, let's go. It's RJ's day today. Likes Halloween better than he likes Thanksgiving. Let's go with RJ Santillo.
Boy, your rationale. Line doesn't make sense for one game, and you think J.J. McCarthy sticks. I might file a lawsuit for gimmick infringement here.
What do you mean?
You're all over my mindset.
I'm not gimmicky, and I don't look at you as gimmicky.
I'm feeling like there may be some conflicting. There may be some identical picks here.
Just one. Dave, I agree with you on the Lions. I love this pick.
God,
love
we're
everything
all on the
about
Lions.
it. We might all be on the Lions.
That's great.
Well, you can cross one off then, because I'm taking the Detroit Lions minus 9.5. Dave, you laid it out. I agree. Next, let's go to Nashville. Titans stink. They are just bad at everything. I don't care who the head coach is. Chargers minus 9.5, under 10. I may just pick against the Titans every week. I'll take the Chargers. And finally, we go to MetLife Stadium.
He's taking the Niners.
Rick, you've been all over this. The Niners do not go out of their way to say all these nice things. As far as any
for the record, this favor you just asked me for moments ago, I'm out.
That's okay.
Color me surprised.
Because I don't understand why there's so many nice things being said other than the Niners are confident in their game plan this week. It's under a field goal. It's 2.5. I look forward to seeing Jaxson dart, but I'll take the Niners minus 2.5.
Nice. All right, Raymond, you're up.
I got to say, I hate the direction all the picks are going because I agree with Dave's picks almost made me audible, and then RJ's picks made me realize that audibly is fruitless because I agree on a lot here. So, like Dave, like RJ,
we're taking Detroit.
I'm going to Detroit.
I want off Detroit. I don't want Detroit anymore.
I am absolutely taking the Lions to smash Minnesota.
You guys stink.
What do you want me to do? Change what I feel? This has nothing to. You haven't influenced my picks at all. I wanted to move off the pick because of that, but I got to go with what I feel, man.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
It is what it is. Like RJ, I also agree. The Titans facing the Chargers, a desperate Chargers team, 9.5. Yeah, easy money. Give me the Chargers at the Titans. Wow. And then for my last game, and I was going back and forth on this one.
Take the Cowboys again.
He's taking Dallas.
No, I'm not going to Dallas. I'm staying far away from Dallas this week. Although you're right, it's home, and it's a game they've got to win, and Cardinals' defense is bad. But again, Dallas' defense until they get certain players back is worse. So I'll stay away from that game. I will go to the Meadowlands. I will look at that 2.5 for the 49ers. And I will also take San Francisco to cover that spread.
Rick, you're never going to root harder for the Giants than you will this week.
You guys got the same exact picks.
What do you want me to do?
Oh, my goodness.
This is repulsive.
You want transparency? The other pick, I was going to go with Seattle over Washington. So it's okay. Who do I go with? Do I go what? RJ? Do I go with Dave? What am I doing here?
God.
So there's 14 games, 13 remain, and you guys have the same 3 games.
Same 3 games.
Oh, come on.
Same.
You know what it
three
is? Because
games.
they share that little studio together, and they
Great
just,
minds.
all week long. What do you think about this? What do you think about this? Then they have the same.
We
thing.
don't. I got to tell you, we don't do that at all. Not to the extent that you people.
We
do.
don't. From the guy who directly ripped off my mindset to pick 2 games. Oh, this one doesn't make sense. Give me that one. And McCarthy stinks.
You've got some nerve to accuse me.
How dare you both attack me?
File a lawsuit.
The unmitigated gall.
Stay away from my gimmicks.
Hey, you know what? Why didn't you just say when RJ finished, Ray? Why didn't you just say ditto, like in Ghost, to save time?
Good movie.
Ditto.
Ditto.
Very nice movie. Although Demi Moore with the short hair is not.
Ghost
a great
is a
look.
nice movie.
Rick.
All right, I hate this. I'm going to say it right now. I hate it. I don't love it, but it was one of my original picks, so I'm sticking with it. I'm also
You
going to go
just said I hate it.
I hate it. I don't like it.
And I
should
don't
have
love
went
it.
first. I should have went first.
You should have
because
went first.
I should have went first.
Are you criticizing yourself?
And now I'm criticizing myself.
You should.
Because the idea that we're all on Detroit minus 9.5, I don't love it, but I'm going to stick with it because I already took it. So if I don't take it and you guys all cover and I miss out, I'll be real upset.
I mean, that's
Thank
funny.
you,
Why
Cher.
did that even make sense there?
Thank you, Cher.
I was trying to find if I could turn back time.
Is there ever a bad time to hear me sing, Cher? Ever?
No, it is glorious. Yeah,
Clearly not. With my second pick, I'm gonna go another. I'm gonna go another big number here. I'm gonna go out to L.A. I'm gonna go Rams minus 14.5. It's a big number, but that number doesn't scare me. I think the Rams score. Nakua's back. I think the Rams score in the 30s somewhere. I don't know Tyler Shuck against this defense. How they're going to generate much offense. So I'll go the Rams minus the 14.5. And with my final pick,
I don't like that game for you at all.
Why?
It's too much.
What do you think the score's going to be? Tell me what you think the score's going to be.
27-17?
No.
Okay. Well, I know you don't think so, but that's fine. But
No,
I'm
I
just
think it's
telling
gonna
you,
be more like
I don't love
30
that game for you.
34-17.
Okay.
38-17. And with my final pick, I am going to go to a little place that RJ normally would go to. Mike Tomlin's spot. That's what he keeps telling me. No.
Taking the Steelers?
I'm going to take the Indianapolis Colts.
Oh.
I'm going to ride those Colts till the wheels fall off. I will take the Colts, and I will lay the 3.5. Wow. So I got Detroit minus 9.5, Rams minus 14.5, and I got the Colts minus 3.5.
Wow.
Those are my picks.
Okay. There you
RJ,
have it.
survivor pick?
RJ's got a survivor pick, right?
Yep.
L.A. Rams. I will take those Rams that you love so much, Rick.
Wow. You're in great shape in Survivor, huh?
We'll see until not.
Good for you.
Knock on wood, would you please? Why are you trying to jinx him like that?
No, I'm just saying the fact he still has the Rams. Good on him.
He wants me out.
I don't. I want you to win.
You want him out.
Just the opposite. Those are our picks. Presented by Bally Bet and Amazon Pickup. Amazon Pickup is a convenient and secure way to collect your Amazon packages from locations near you. Coming up next, Raymond's Plays of the Week, and it's going to be glorious. DNR with you, ESPN New York.
This October, the only thing scarier than missing the game is missing out on a brand new Kia. At Kia City of the Bronx, 3505 Connor Street is where the ghosts of old rides get traded in and new legends are born. They've got a monster lineup of new Kias that'll take you from tailgates to haunted houses in style. Visit KiaCity.com or call 646-917-7955. Don't get spooked, get moving. Kia City of the Bronx, where Halloween meets horsepower.
Progressive presents Employee of the Month. Small Business Edition. Today's recipient from Lucky Larry's Landscaping, Larry! Larry saved his business money with a quick commercial auto quote from Progressive. Does it help he's his own marketing manager, accountant, executive assistant, and never been late? Technically, yes, but saving really put him over the edge. So, Larry, give Larry a round of applause. Be your own Larry. See if you could save in as little as 8 minutes at ProgressiveCommercial.com. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates.
At AT&T, we guarantee our network so you can talk college football with your BFF while taking Buster to the vet.
Hey, yeah, I can't believe he ate the whole thing of chicken wings.
And I can't believe we're staging a comeback. Touchdown! Yes!
Staying connected matters. That's why in the rare event of a network outage, you'll automatically get a bill credit for a full day's service. For wireless downtime lasting 60 minutes or more caused by a single incident impacting 10 or more towers, must be connected to impacted tower at onset of outage. Restrictions and exclusions apply. See att.com/guarantee for full details.
All the way over Barzell, score! New York Islanders hockey is back at UBS Arena, and it's time to bring the family and make some noise. With more afternoon games this season, the Islanders have special kids-themed games and activities for young fans. Play games pregame at the park and head inside for fun on the concourse and on the ice. Tickets for the 2025-26 season are on sale now. Get your tickets at NewYorkIslanders.com.
Hey, bro, weirdest thing is happening at the game. This guy sitting next to me says, "You're our good luck charm." Every time I crack a Bud Light, we score a touchdown. Now his entire family wants to buy me Bud Lights. I think I'm some kind of a football prophet. Talk soon. The team needs me.
Anything for Bud Light, the official beer sponsor of the NFL. Stock up today. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2025 Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
Dave Rothenberg here to tell you about my friends at Bath Fitter. Now, they converted my kids' bathtub to a shower and did an incredible, really an unbelievable job. They offer all types of custom bath renovations, including their unique PermaFit solution for a watertight fit done in just one day. Durable and easy to clean with no demo or mess and lower cost than a standard replacement. And a lifetime guarantee. Right now, no money down, no payments, no interest until 2027. So start designing your bath today like we did at bathfitter.com. There's only one Bath Fitter.
Looking for the best internet deal? It's just a fast phone call away. Only Optimum Fiber Internet delivers the fastest and most reliable fiber internet starting at just $40 a month. That's right, lightning fast fiber internet at a price that won't slow you down. Call 888-4OPTIMUM today to lock in your offer in just a few minutes and see how you can also get the Disney Plus Hulu bundle and an unlimited mobile line on us. Don't take slow for an answer. Call 888-4OPTIMUM or visit Optimum.com today. Terms apply.
Listen up, New York. It's football season, and you should be out there enjoying every play, every tailgate, every moment. But if you're dealing with neck pain, back pain, joint pain, or sciatica, even getting off the couch can feel like a challenge. That's where Dr. Jay Shaw at Sandwell Pain comes in. He's one of New Jersey's top pain specialists, Ivy League trained, double board certified, and dedicated to getting you back in the game. Here's the difference. No surgery, no scars, no long recovery, no pain medication. Just precise, non-surgical, image-guided procedures that get real results. Dr. Shaw treats everything from neck pain, back pain, migraines, nerve pain, and chronic joint pain. And he builds a custom game plan that's right for you. Same day or next day appointments are available with offices in Woodbridge, Livingston, and Inglewood. And yes, most major insurances are accepted. So don't let pain keep you on the sidelines this season. Go to SandwellPain.com to call, text, or book online. Relief is closer than you think, and it starts today.
Oh, yeah. I mean, this might be the best part of the week anyway on this show. Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew Irish Whiskey. When it's game time, that's when it's Tully time. Islanders visiting the Capitals tonight, 7 o'clock. Just tell Matt Barzell the game is, in fact, at 7 o'clock.
So.
Knicks in Chicago taking on the Bulls, 8 o'clock. And Game 6 of the World Series at 8:08, and that's tonight in Toronto as they look to wrap that thing up. And that's Game Time brought to you by Tullamore Dew, the original triple distilled, triple blended, and triple cask matured Irish whiskey. Be sure to grab a Tullamore Dew or try the new Tullamore Dew Honey during today's action. Glasses up to enjoying Tullamore Dew responsibly. Raymond?
Hi.
How you doing?
Doing fantastic.
Got a lot to choose from today, don't you?
Well, not today, but for the week.
Well, that's what I meant. Over the course of this week, there's been a lot of good stuff, hasn't there?
So much.
You ready?
I am.
Let's go.
Raymond, guess what we're going to get into on the other side?
Are the plays.
I want you to guess. And specifically the
Knicks of the week.
That's right. You're good. You win a prize today.
And it's time for the plays of the week, powered by ZipRecruiter. And as usual, on a football Monday, there was a little animosity.
That's a Monday night game.
Huge.
We get hammered on national television.
I look forward to it.
What were you going to say?
Not the hammering, but the game on Sunday.
Sometimes a misunderstanding. And I'm going to give you a bonus stat. This one's for John Winthrop because he posted.
Bonus stat?
Bonus.
Oh.
And caller droppings. Hi, Robin.
They have zero idea of how to officiate that play.
Yeah. Oh.
Are you okay?
She ended up being fine.
I thought she was taken.
Okay.
That did not sound good.
A lot of discussion about the Guillotine League.
The Guillotine League. The Guillotine Work League.
Don't get choked up.
I can't help it. It's very emotional for me.
RJ, he just saw 12. Would you get choked up?
Jack and who?
I don't know.
You don't know Jack.
Jack and Diane.
It just says Jack.
What do you mean? I thought everyone has a partner.
Growing up in the heartland.
Who's Jack's partner?
I don't know.
Some would think Jack's going to be a football star.
Clearly not the way of this performance.
Diane sitting in the backseat of Jackie's car.
Well, you know what they say.
Oh, yeah.
Life
goes on.
Not for Jack.
No, Jack is dead. Long after Jack, he's getting the guillotine.
Jack's done. 63-point ceiling.
63?
Poor Jack.
Jack stinks.
Any song you want to sing him?
I want to point out the real star of Monday, myself and RJ, because you guys, for whatever reason, I'm not casting, accusations or anything, but the video wasn't working. So it was a lot of me, it was a lot of RJ on the YouTube stream.
RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
RJ.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good.
We're all doing great.
I'm just out here producing numbers, okay? Some of us can't even figure out how to turn the camera on. 2.5 hours, me and Ray delivering.
Elite.
900 people are watching you guys not talk.
That's right.
High production
Pretty
value.
good.
We have signage.
Yeah, it's signage. We have everything. You know what we didn't have? Jeopardy.
Oh, my God, it's Ken Jennings.
Oh, my God.
Oh, my God, look at him.
Throw me one of those cards, please.
Can I get your trousers?
Yeah. Big obsession with Ken Jennings throwing the trousers.
Jennings in studio. Guys, big fan of the show. I love the banter. I love the sports. I love the World Series. I stand up for the whole thing. By the way, RJ, here's my pants. He throws you the pants.
Hey, Dave is always under observation.
Why is it that I'm under this microscope that nobody else is under, RJ? Explain that to me, please.
Well, you want to be great, right?
Nah,
You want to be one of the greats or not? That's what we're pushing for here.
I'm fine either way.
Mel Kiper thinks that both of you are great.
Again, the organizations ruin co-hosts and stuff, and nobody's ruining you guys because you're unruinable. Is that a word? Unruinable?
Wow.
That's you guys.
It is now.
What is ruinable is relationships because of the questionnaire here at work that we filled out this week.
And now we got this work questionnaire about best friends, and no one will admit to having best friends in the workplace.
I don't have a single best friend. I have
Yes, you do.
I don't have one best friend.
Forget it.
No, see, it's very important that we straighten this out.
I'm not doing radio with anyone else, ever.
Is that really true?
That is really true.
So I've ruined you for everybody.
Yep. When you're done, I'm done.
I'm like the Jenna Jameson of radio. You know that?
Yeah.
There's a lot of naysayers out there who have thoughts on best friend rankings.
Really are.
But not on this show.
Nope.
All of us, best friends.
Nope.
No, we're all best friends.
We are the 4-pack is what we are.
That's right.
We're like a wolf pack.
Yeah, that's what we are.
Oh, you wolf, you. Nasty emails always come in.
This is a funny email. Oh, I'm Dave. I can name where random colleges and players went to. That makes good sense. But shut the bleep up, you clown. I want to punch you right in the face. I hope someone punches you in the face.
Makes us think of the sexy woman email.
Game Time brought to you by Telemer 2. You want to interrupt?
I'd be so sexy.
So
sexy.
So sexy.
Seductive even.
If you were a single lady, you wouldn't wear panties? Is that what you're saying?
I would try to seduce you during the show.
Clock integrity. Big issue.
All right. Can we break?
No.
Well, let's do
I don't
that.
believe in commercials.
Marriage will be a topic of conversation. Sex will be a topic of conversation. It's like Falcon Crested there. It's what it's like.
Those are our post-show meetings with John.
Justin looks like Lee Trevino in Happy Gilmore just shaking his head.
The great competition between Dave and Field Yates.
Jay Fiedler.
Dartmouth.
Wow, at the buzzer.
Yeah! Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Woo!
We're already ripe with some
That's my guy.
Dave did his job. Could Field?
John Kitna.
Washington.
Central Washington.
Oh my God! Come on!
Oh no!
Congrats, Dave.
Well, you're allowed to just hold that over my head. I mean, that was 9 out of 10. That's
I
not good
beat
enough.
you!
10 out of 10.
Yeah!
All right, real quick. A lot of segment confusion on Thursday.
By the way, you're listening to DNR, DiPietro Rothenberg.
Look at Aaron Rodgers.
Oh my God!
Look at Aaron Rodgers now.
I got one.
Okay.
Stuff you missed. Oh, this is not stuff you missed.
We're
though,
not
is
on
it?
stuff you missed yet.
It's not really an
you
observation. All right, you know, I'm going to save this for later.
Okay.
You missed the segment, is what happened.
What?
Rick hijacked the segment.
I got some football news. Anyone interested?
Oh, do you?
Yeah, sure.
As you get your thoughts together, Aiden Hutchinson, 4-year, $180 million extension.
It happened
yesterday.
like 2 days ago.
Just saw it again.
I'm going to close with this yesterday because I didn't get a chance to play this yesterday. You talk about Tyler Shook getting the starting job down there in New Orleans. This is important.
That's a great name if you play for the Saints, though.
Shuck.
Because they have all the oysters in
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
You know, it would be great, Tyler, showing your boobs all over the place because of the whole bead thing. Or Mardi Gras.
Tyler boobs out?
Yes.
I can think of no better way to close it out. Those are the plays of the week powered by ZipRecruiter. When you're hiring, never miss out on great candidates with ZipRecruiter. Try ZipRecruiter free right now at ZipRecruiter.com/ESPN.
All right, that's a great job by you, Raymond. It really is. It's Rule 76.
No excuse playing a champion. It's DiPietro Rothenberg.
Go Halloween.
Right here on ESPN New York, and you can see us on YouTube.
once the cat is out of the bag. And
from the regular season to the Super Bowl, ESPN New York is your destination for football. We've got crazy fans.
If the Giants somehow beat the Cowboys, I'm going to take a dump on your head.
You can feel good because you're a damn football team. Expert analysis.
Marcus Spears joins us now. ESPN NFL analyst Damian Woody.
Mel Kiper Jr.
The Hall of Famer Steve Young.
He's kind of our resident general manager.